And it's showtime. What's the deal, y'all? Y'all already know what this is, man. Dame, by any means. What up, family in the building? How is everybody doing? What's going on, y'all? How is everybody doing? My man Shell in the building. Javon in the building. Cam J Network in the building. Hold on, Javon. Stay right there. I gotta wrench my bro up. I ain't even know you wasn't wrenched up, gang. That's despicable right there. I'm being an earth man, Javon. Javon, I'm sorry. I'm being an earth man right now. My bad, my guy. All things in the building. Million Films. What's the deal, Mike Guy? What is poppin', films? I hope everybody doing good. Hope everybody have an amazing day. Hope the family's straight. Hope everybody, all of that good stuff. Y'all already know what the deal is, man. My guy Tayin here. Hold on, y'all. Y'all stay in there. Comment if you don't got a wrench, but you know you normally pop up and be showing love. Put a comment in so I can get you straight. You understand? Savage Bo is in the building. Streetwalker is in the building. What's up? Let's cook today. Absolutely. Don Ballin is in the building. Tay is in the building. Y'all already know what we getting on today, man. It's funny, y'all. I be trying to be nice. I'll be trying, and y'all don't let me. Y'all don't let me just enjoy the sport. Y'all won't let me. And then I gotta do this. And then everybody gonna be mad that I do this. But it's your fault. It's your fault. It ain't my fault I gotta do this. This is your fault that I gotta do this. Unfortunately. Yeah? Huh? Hold on, I gotta get Rich don't got a wrench either. Hold on. What the hell? Because Rich always just hit the link. Rich, I got you. Hold on. Make sure because Rich be talking crazy, so somebody I want to block Rich for sure. Somebody will want to block Rich for sure. I ain't even going cap. Gotta get y'all right. I gotta get y'all right. Streetwalker, about to get you right, my guy. Don Ballin, been seeing you come through lately. About to get you right, my guy. Don't even worry about it, gang. You know? Million Films been coming around. I thought he already had a wrench, but guess not. But he got one there. You know, my guy Javon definitely have to make sure he's straight. He should have been had one. I don't know what's going on with that, but he got one right now. Y'all already know what this is, man. We gonna get into it. We gonna get it popping today. My guy Lee Jackson is in the building. My guy Lee Jackson is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Omega Rag here too. What up, Omega? My country boy. My country boy. That's my guy, man. Shout out to the Omega Red, one of the funniest people that I know. Absolutely. You know, hold on, y'all. We about to get into it real quick. Y'all sit tight. Let Dean get his lighter, because y'all already know what time it is. You feel what I'm saying? We going to get situated, get it together, and get it popping. Let me make sure, you know? Oh, Dragon is in Dragon the Assassin is in the building. That means the UK is in the building. I hope you doing. I hope you safe over there, my guy. Hope everything is good. You feel what I'm saying? In the minute that I come over there, Dragon, you already know I need some fish and chips. D1 is in the building. Go subscribe to my guy D1 and William Old School Podcast, Angry White Man Podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe to them. They be going live around 10 o'clock, I believe, Eastern time. A lot of the times, I don't know if D1 switched it to 9 or 10, but I know they be going live around that time. Make sure y'all go show love. KO, Fanon, Greg, Two Cents, Jab Queen, Cam J, Just Do, Crown Jewel, Manager Marty, GHB TV, YSM Sports Media. Shout out to my guy Blunt Sports. It's still love, my guy. It's all good love. Go! Shout out, go LA him. You understand? Am I missing somebody, yo? Put them in the chat if I'm missing them, because you know I'm about to spark this lighter up. So whoever else I'm missing that y'all know I rock with as well, make sure that you go subscribe to them as well. 2 cents. I said that, Jab Queen, you can't get. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Go show people love, man, because we keeping this boxing talk alive. Boxing with the two. What's the deal? What's the deal? Ha. It's frustrating, y'all. I be frustrated, y'all. Because all I hear on YouTube is Gervonta Davis don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to be great. I'm about to get a little controversial right now. Bernie the Boxer, let me holla at you. I'm going to start with Bernie the Boxer. What's up, Bernie, that looked like Ernie off of Sesame Street, but whatever. What's the deal? Bernie the Boxer, let me holla at you, my guy. Bernie the Boxer, y'all, went on Mill City Boxing and said, we need to push Shakur Stevenson. He's next, you know? It ain't no bud, but Shakur next. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to push him, and he got all of these skill sets, and make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button for Dean. And all of these things, right? I'm going to show y'all the hypocrisy and where hate come in. Oh, Streetwalker, I know. We going to get to all of this. We going to get to all of that. Bernie, how can you say that when Shakur Stevenson and Jerron Ennis' birthday are literally 2 days apart, but all you did was shit on Jerron Ennis, though, my guy? Every single thing you said about Shakur Stevenson applies to Jerron Ennis, if not more, to be honest. Is you saying that about Boots? It's not hypocrisy? Last time I checked. Why you ain't say that about Boots, Bernie? I'm confused, my guy. I mean, since you want to push the sport forward, you trash one guy who's 28 years old, but the other guy, he's next and we should promote him. Not saying that we shouldn't promote Shakur Stevenson. Y'all know how I feel about Shakur Stevenson. I think everything Bernie said about Shakur, I agree with. But I'm going to show you the difference between me and a Bernie. Bernie, why don't you agree with your own words when it comes to Jerron Ennis? Just a question. Huh? Oh, yeah, Dragon, my bad. Dragon, I keep forgetting. I know you from over there, but you Jamaican the whole time. So that's my bad. I just need my regular, you already know Jamaican food. Yo, I know you got me, my guy. So I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, just give me my regular, my oxtails, my cabbage, my rice and beans. You understand. You feel me? My jerk chicken. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I need. I'll be fine. I'll be perfectly fine. Frederick is in the building. What's the deal? Evans Entertainment, always showing love, is in the building. Y'all see what my problem be with consistency with these guys? Y'all see what Dean problem be? Why don't you apply that to Jerron Ennis? I mean, they both 28 years old, both have amazing skill set, both next up. Because like you said, my guy, tired-ass Cowboy fan, is in the building, and that's my bro. And this how you know Dean ain't biased, because he's a Cowboy fan, and I'm an Eagles fan. It don't get more beef than that. Okay? Shout out to my guy. This is what separates me from them. This is the separation. But y'all say Bernie cooking. Is he? Or is he being a hypocrite? Because it sounds like to me he being a hypocrite. That ain't what it sounds like to you? I don't even think y'all know that Jerron Ennis and Shakur Stevenson birthday 2 days apart, same year. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. In no boxing, I know. They say anything about Boots. I know. But then it's okay for the thing is, you're Terrence Crawford mans. You keep trashing Boots, but you're a man. Only one person keeps saying that you're not going to fight. Y'all are suffering from the Brian Norman Sr. syndrome. I'm just saying. Just saying, man. Don't none of that apply to Jerron Ennis. Don't make sense to me. And then everybody runs with these narratives. Gervonta Davis don't fight nobody. We about to get to that narrative. Gervonta Davis don't fight nobody, right? And I heard Shakur Stevenson go on. I forget what podcast that was, but Shakur Stevenson went on the podcast and said, Tank don't really want it. Shout out to J Main in the building. Tank don't really want it. Tank don't really want it. Shakur, what have you done besides talk that showed you want it? Let's go through your last 5 fights. William Zepeda, Arthur, Padley, Dela Santos, Yoshino. Gervonta Davis' last fights here: Lamont Roach, Ryan Garcia, Hector Luis Garcia, who I met, Frank Martin, and Rolly Romero, Pitbull Cruz, people like that. How can you sit up there? How do y'all keep saying Tank don't fight nobody, but y'all wanted Shakur to fight Pitbull, Frank Martin, Ryan, and Lamont Roach? The Core Stevenson fans was telling me, Dean, I'm okay with him fighting Joe Cordina as long as he's getting the bag. Y'all wanted him to fight Floyd Schofield, who's literally a prospect. All of that stuff that y'all was saying about Frank Martin actually applies to Floyd Schofield. And if you think I'm lying, did y'all hear who he about to fight? His daddy was out here lying again. Because remember, his dad said his next fight was supposed to be this big fight and a championship fight and all this, that, and the third. But now he's fighting JoJo Diaz. Keisha is in the building. What's the deal, Queen? I hope you're doing amazing. I hope everything is all right with you. I appreciate you coming through and showing your boy love. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm just saying, y'all. How can y'all sit up there and say Tank don't fight nobody, but Shakur, he the next great thing, and then I go through his last 5 fights, and y'all, who did he fight? Where's Yoshino at? What about Arthur? Y'all can't name me 5 people that Williams have paid him for it. I could name you 5 people he for it, but y'all can't name me 5 people he for it. But Tank don't want to fight nobody. So my question is to y'all, what has all Shakur got to do is say he want to fight people? I'm confused. And yeah, y'all, it's about to get a little darker because I know y'all don't want me to go through the 5 fights before that. But since y'all like running with these narratives, since y'all like trash and Tank to big up Shakur or keep doing this, and I'll be asking y'all to stop doing this because you sound crazy. You cannot justify Shakur last 5 fights and Tank last 5 fights, and then 4 of the opponents that Tank fought already, Shakur once on his resume. That don't make sense. Y'all was just saying 2 weeks ago Shakur and Lamont Roach is a great fight. Y'all was saying last year Shakur and Pitbull Cruz is a great fight. Y'all was saying last year Shakur and Ryan Garcia was a great fight. Is Hector Luis Garcia not better than Joe Cordina? Shakur would have got way more credit for bringing up Hector Luis Garcia than Joe Cordina. But Tank don't fight nobody. What is Yoshino doing? Brother Huey is in the building. Stop telling me what people said. I want to see what they do. I don't care what people. Yeah, boxing hacker in them. Well, he called people out. So what? He called somebody out. And what does that mean that he called somebody out? I'm confused on what that means. Because we see Floyd Schofield call people out and he ain't doing none of it. Talking about I wouldn't take the Jake Paul fight. I want legacy, but you fighting JoJo Diaz. What? What? Y'all, Floyd Schofield Sr., Auntie Sco said, Auntie Sco was like, see, JoJo Diaz is even a better fight than Abdullah Mason. Yeah, he's a tougher challenge. JoJo Diaz is a tougher challenge than Abdullah Mason. And it's the things that y'all let people get out here and say. And then I got Shakur fans that'll say, oh, Dean, I asked you, what's Shakur Stevenson best win? Williams Zepeda. I can name 5 lightweights right now that I think could beat Williams Zepeda, and I think you think so too. Raymond Maritalo 1, Andy Cruz 2, Scooter Davis 3, Abdullah Mason 4. Do I keep going? I ain't even got to get to Gervonta and people like that now, do I? Do I? Oh. Huh. I'm just saying. Y'all call Rolly Romero trash, but I think Rolly Romero would beat Williams and Peta. But y'all say that Shakur Stevenson best win, and all y'all do is tell Shakur talks good. He talks a lot. And then y'all about to be happy if he fight Tio. That's a good fight, not a great fight. Because only y'all think that Tio's really that good. Dean don't think that. I think Tio should have two more losses on his resume that he got gifted wins. So don't expect me to be jumping through when I think Tio is the weakest champion at 140. I don't think Tio beats Richardson Hitchison. I don't think Tio beats Matias. That's the one he has the best chance against. And I damn sure don't think he beats Gary Antoine Russell. I'm going to say it again. I don't think he beats Richardson Hitchison. He definitely don't beat the Richardson Hitchison at Fort Paro. He got the best chance to beat Matias. He definitely don't beat Gary Antoine Russell. I think he's the weakest champion at 140. That's Dean's personal opinion. I think Jermaine Ortiz should be the champion at 140 and not Teofimo Lopez. And a lot of people feel the same way I feel. How good are these dudes if Tio beat Loma, Loma beat Kambosos, and then Kambosos beat Tio? How good are they actually then? Or are you just telling me they good? Yeah, J-Main, T.O. to me is the most overrated fighter in boxing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't even think, and Sandor Martin, thank you, Javon. That's the one I forgot. That was the other loss. I just couldn't think of it, Javon. Thank you, Javon. I appreciate that. Hey, Vic, you say in Roach B. Tank. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. I don't give a fuck. That's your opinion. You're not the only one that feels that way. Congratulations. Vic said TO2. And what does that get him? He a two-time Littlewood champion. And what? What does that mean exactly, Vic? He a two-time linear. See, y'all just put titles on shit and that means nothing. Rolly Romero is a two-time champion too. What the difference does that make? And Mario Barrios is a two-division champion. Okay. Does that mean that Jermaine Ortiz didn't beat him? Does that mean that Richardson Hitchison won't beat him? Do that mean that anything that I just said is not true? I'm confused. I'm confused. My guy, what does that mean exactly? So what? Don't talk to Dean about championships when y'all don't want to give Rolly Romero or Mario Barrios credit because he 14th. Every time y'all bring up belts, I'm going to bring up Rolly Romero and Mario Barrios, and y'all going to be stuck trying to explain, oh, they still ass. Okay, then I get to still say, so what? Then T.O.'s overrated. Yeah, then I get to say that. Because then when you dismiss the belts, I'm going to dismiss them. The minute you dismiss the belts, the minute I'm going to dismiss them. The minute you bring up belts, that's the minute I'm going to bring up belts. And that's why can't nobody beat me out here. I'm too good at using your argument against you. Why Tank don't send offers? Why isn't Shakur sending offers and he's the A-side to plenty of other fighters besides Gervonta Davis? But Jerron Butenis got to send offers. And they were signed to the same guy. He stepped up to the plate with pound-for-pound Loma. And yes, that same Lomachenko ducked Gervonta Davis in broad day. And then 2 weeks later was that Bud fight arguing with Shakur saying that he'll fight him for free, Vic. But I noticed you wouldn't bring that part up, though. And don't tell me he was washed up and all of that because he just stopped Kambosos, the same person who beat T.O. that you trying to dick ride right now. So the minute that you tell me Kambosos is trash, That you're proving my point, Vic. So be careful with your next thing that you say. I'm about to go back. I'm about to show y'all how I kill people with kindness. Yeah, he beat Prime pound for pound Loma. Do you know that Loma was still on the pound for pound list? You need to go watch that George Kambosos fight. You know George Kambosos is 4 years younger than Lomachenko, right? And Lomachenko stopped him. And Tio got beat by him. And Tio beat Loma. So again, Vic, then how good are they? Then how good are they? The fact that you're talking to me about a guy who lost to Kambosos, I don't even know why we're talking. Why are we talking about a guy who lost to George Kambosos? Yeah, I'm bad, bro. So since people want to do that and go through Gervonta Davis don't fight nobody. Now, all the Shakur fans and the stands and the people that sit up there and run with these narratives with Tank. Now, we went through their last 5 fights, right? Let's go through the 5 fights before that. Y'all want to go through the 5 fights before that? Because I'm going to show y'all that y'all do too much of listening to what people say and not what they do. I could care less what these fighters say. All I know is who they set fights up with and who they don't fight. You don't get credit for people you've never fought. If that's the case, y'all wouldn't be run. Y'all would give Gervonta Davis all the credit in the world for try to make the fight with Lomachenko. And then y'all say stupid stuff like, oh, he waited till he was old. But the same old Lomachenko, y'all wanted Shakur Stevenson to fight. Ain't that the same old Lomachenko y'all wanted Shakur Stevenson to fight after Devin Haney? Somebody, if you understand, type understand. Somebody stop Dean when I'm lying. Somebody stop Dean when I'm lying. Smoke session, what up? Ain't that the same Loma that y'all wanted Shakur to fight? Huh? But you know what y'all say? You know, Shakur fans say stupid shit like this and it don't even make sense. They'll be like, but Dean, he wanted to fight Loma. Loma ducked him. What did Loma do to Gervonta Davis? Right again. What did Loma do to Gervonta Davis? The minute you bring that up, the minute you say Shakur tried to fight him, Dean, so did Gervonta. Y'all, it's a reason people stay away from me and they understand what they dealing with over here. This is a whole different animal over here. Dean is a whole different animal, and everybody knows that. That's why y'all notice content creators, they take shots at everybody else. They know with me, I'll make them stand on it. They just block me out. They don't want to deal with that. I get it. I get it. Y'all don't want to deal with that. If I was you, I wouldn't want to deal with it neither. Because I'm going to make you answer questions like that. So since y'all say Gervonta don't dare to be great, he don't want to fight nobody, but Shakur Stevenson is the guy that y'all say daring to be great and want to fight everybody, then let's go through who they for. Shakur Stevenson, 5 fights before that. Robinson Castasial, Jamel Herring, Nakathila, Tuka, Kane Clary, and Felix Caraballo. I'm going to say that again. His other 5 fights before the ones that are named, Robinson Castasial, Oscar Valdez, Jamel Herring, Nakathila, Con Clary, and Felix Caraballo, or whatever his name is. Okay? What's good, Joseph? Hold on, Joseph. I got to get you right. Hold on. Hold on. I got to get a couple people right in the chat. That's his last 5 fights prior to that. Okay? Now, everybody stay with me because y'all heard them last 5 fights, right? Everybody stay with Dean. Stay with me. Because we got to get to Gervonta Davis. I gotta wrench up some of my woes. I gotta wrench up some of my woes. That's all. That's all. Hold on. Oh man, Dean, this is what we on today. Yeah, Savon, that's what we on today, man. Because they won't stop, bro. They won't stop, bro. They won't stop. So now I got to do this. See, I don't go off of feelings and emotions, and I think Tank gonna do this, and Tank said that, and Shakur said this, and I hope he do that, and I think he gonna do this, and he said he. I don't care about none of that, bro. These grown men, bro. These grown men that's not that much younger than me. I wouldn't give myself that excuse, so I'm not giving them no excuses. No, I'm gonna go off what you do. As simple as that. Now let's go to Gervonta Davis' last 5 fights before the 5 that I mentioned. All right? Just everybody stay with me. Since Gervonta don't fight nobody and everybody else daring to be great. Even y'all still running with the lie that Devin Haney got a better resume than Gervonta Davis. You take Lomachenko off there, it's not even close. And what make it worse is I'm going to do what y'all do. And Tank tried to fight Loma too, but he was willing to fight Devin, but the next year wasn't willing to fight Gervonta. That's a fact too. That's a fact too. That's a fact too. I'm going to say it again. Okay. Hold on. I don't know why I did that. Now let's go through Gervonta Davis' last fights prior to that. Let's go through Gervonta Davis' last fights prior to that. Mario Barrios, current champion. Leo Santa Cruz, Hall of Famer. Yorkis Gamboa, borderline Hall of Famer. Hugo Reyes and Stelaire. But he fought Francisco before that, and then Leon Walsh before that. Oh, y'all, my fault. Ricardo Nunes. So his last 5, the last 5 prior to that would be Mario Barrios before Pitbull Cruz. Would be Mario Barrios, Leo Santa Cruz, Yorkis Gamboa, Ricardo Nunes, and Hugo Reyes. Now, I just named y'all 10 fights. I just named y'all 10 fights. Come show me how Gervonta Davis don't fight nobody, but Shakur Stevenson fight everybody. See, I have no problem with Shakur. The problem is that I have is y'all got tank rules. And I'm going to keep saying it again. Y'all got tank rules. I'm going to say it again. Y'all got tank rules. Now, I just named their last 10 fights, and it ain't a person alive that can get up here and convince you that Shakur last 10 fights is even close to Gervonta Davis last 10 fights. But one y'all say don't fight nobody, and the other y'all say is trying to fight everybody. I don't care. Trying, my cousin told me this a long time ago, and this is how I know y'all wasn't raised around real men. Trying is with the intent to fail. You either doing it or you're not. Trying is with the intent to fail. I can't try to be a father. I can't try to pay my rent. I can't try to go to work. It's either you're going to go to work or you're not. It's either you're going to pay your rent or you're not. It's either you're going to be a father or you're not. Trying is with the intent to fail. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Huh? All I know is I just named y'all their last 10 fights. They are 2 years apart. But y'all say Jerron Ennis got to fight everybody. Shakur Stevenson is 2 days older than Jerron Ennis, or in reverse. One is 2 days older than the other. Jerron got to fight everybody. Y'all don't give Jerron credit for saying what he want to do. Y'all don't give Jerron credit for saying what he trying to do. Y'all don't give Jerron Ennis credit for what he wants to do. Y'all give Jerron Ennis credit for what he did or what he didn't do. Now, I just named you Shakur last 10 fights. What did he do? The biggest name out of all of them is William Zepeda, and I can name 4 lightweights right now, 5 lightweights right now that you yourself, oh yeah, 6, because I ain't even mentioned that when De Los Santos. I can name 6 lightweights right now that you think will beat William Zepeda. You know what, Vic, you talking a lot. Hey, y'all, this link is for Vic. Vic, since you got so much to say, come up here and talk. Because I don't go back and forth in comments. I just catch bodies in live so I can chop it up and then put you on Summer Jam screen. Because now you're gonna have to come prove what you say. Y'all, that link is just for Vic. Teach, I don't give a fuck if he a Philly fan or not. Philly niggas get work too. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't care if we from the same city. He'll get exposed too. I don't care about that. That is just for Vic. I told y'all, if you want to troll, you got to send a super chat. I told y'all. Hey, Dragon, I guess they ain't see the memo. If you want to troll, you got to send a super chat or hit the link so I can chop this up, catch your body bag, and get some more views and money off of it. None of y'all are wasting my time no more. If you got so much to say, just know I'm going to clear the panel out for you. Me and you are going to talk. I'm going to take this live, chop it up, and make another video about how I bodied you. That's what I'm going to start doing. Y'all going to start getting the attention you want. Because guess what? I guarantee people don't hit the link as much no more. Once Dean start doing that, they're not going to hit the link as much no more, Keisha. They're not going to hit the link no more. You debate Dean, just know I'm going to put it out there. That's all. I'm putting it out there. And then we'll let the people decide for themselves. I'll make you famous. You understand? Hey, y'all, what them likes looking like, man? Show love in that Cash App. Show love in that Super Chat, man. Come show them, holler at your boy. You hear what I'm saying? What them likes looking like? We got 60 people in the building. I need y'all. Oh, no. Oh, no, I need 20 more likes. I'm about to spark the bud. I need 20 more likes. That means I got 20 haters. I need 16. Oh, yeah, 4 people left immediately. So that was 4 haters. I ain't even worried about it. Hey, y'all, I need 16 more likes, man. I'm about to spark up. Where are we at? I need some more likes, man. Is you hating because you mad or you mad because you hating? You got to pick one. Hey, yo, Savon said, I had to show love. Tired of you cooking my guys, though. Yo, Savon, Shakur is my guy. But they say we don't hold our favorite fighters accountable. Shakur is one of my favorite fighters. But when you using Shakur to try to trash one of my other favorite fighters, now I have to be honest. You understand? You'll never hear me say if the Shakur fight don't happen, it's because of Shakur. I know if Shakur and Tio don't happen, it's because of Tio. I know Pitbull Cruz and Lomachenko duck Shakur Stevenson. You understand? Savon, I already know, bro. You know how it go. It's because of them, Savon. You need to tell them, y'all, stop, y'all, because our guy ain't did enough for us to be trashing Tank. If y'all said that, Savon, if they said that, I wouldn't say nothing, and you know I wouldn't. Because you got people like Floyd Schofield out here that want credit for fighting JoJo Diaz. Williams Zepeda, De Los Santos, people like that are way better than that. But he want to get on Mill City and trash Shakur. I don't let him get on Mill City and do that. And I ain't going to let Shakur do it. I'm not going to let Kid Austin and Floyd Schofield do to Shakur what Shakur be trying to do to Tank. I'm going to call it out all the way around the board. Same way I called Gervonta Davis out for talking crazy about KO. Same way I called Gervonta Davis out for Gervonta Davis hitting and running that pregnant lady and then want to cry about him being on probation like the world against him. Same way I told him about that fingernail polish and purses. Same way I told Gervonta Davis this is a trash fight. Same way. No, I just hold everybody accountable. Same way I hold Jerron Ennis accountable. Hey, Jerron, go ahead and take your tune up with Lima and all that. But you need to start talking more and get ahead of this stuff with Eddie and all that, my guy. I don't care that you don't talk. I don't care that Greg and Mill tell me that's not how you is. Well, if that's not how you is, then don't get mad at how things be then. If that's not how you is, then don't get mad at how things be. Because the only person going to defend you is you. I can't defend everybody against you. You got to speak up for yourself. You're a grown man. Learn, you can talk. It ain't nothing to do with interview and get asked a couple questions and tell the truth on it and then go about your day. That is not that hard to do. Sorry. Eddie Hearn, you need to do your job. I did not like Shakur or Jerron and it's going to Eddie Hearn. But y'all can go back in my videos and understand that that is not revisionist history. Hey, y'all see Vic ain't hit the link. Y'all just be wanting to troll and talk. I want to get to this other thing, though. All my other Shakur fans, I got to holler at y'all. I got to holler at y'all, man. And I hate to do this. I hate to do this, y'all. But I'm going to do it. All y'all Shakur fans that was trashing the Jake Paul and Tank fight. That was y'all. See, y'all get mad at me because y'all do stuff, and then when it get exposed that you look crazy, then y'all get mad at me for bringing up something like this that I'm about to bring up. Yeah, hit that like button. I need 10 more likes. It's 10 more eavesdroppers. It's 10 eavesdroppers in the building. What up, Desmond? Desmond is in the building. My guy Blaze is in the building. Blaze, what up, Rudy? Hope you doing amazing and all of that great stuff. You understand? Uh-oh. Hey, J-Man, you know where I'm about to go. NHA, y'all know where I'm about to go. Shakur fans, him talking about this an exhibition and Tank don't want it no more and it's a clown show. But you called Jake Paul to spar with him. Hold on. But you called. You right, Blaze. Terrence Crawford era was supposed to be 10 years ago. He about to retire, Blaze. He getting a farewell tour. This Terrence Crawford farewell tour, Blaze. I agree with that. This is farewell tour. That's a shame, Blaze. Because if Terrence Crawford would have listened to me, he would have been a superstar 10 years ago. Not on his way out the door. That's a shame. They don't even applaud Bud until he walking out the door. Damn. Nah, Savon, that's why you my guy. So you wouldn't take all y'all Shakur fans, let Shakur talk crazy about the fight, said what he wouldn't do, but you deliberately went out your way to call Jake Paul to spar with him for a couple $1,000, but you want Dean to believe that if Jake Paul wanted to fight you for $50 million, you would have said no. Y'all cooked. Y'all cooked. Shakur, I thought it was a clown show. Well, when you want to be a part of a clown show, Shakur, do you know what that makes you, Shakur? Shakur and his fans, when you call something a clown show, but you voluntarily want to be a part of the clown show, don't that make you a clown? Huh? Don't everybody get quiet on Dean now. I thought you said this was a... So you want me to believe, a logical thinking person, you'll spar Jake Paul. Be all sweaty in the gym, go hard, take punches for $10,000. Let's say that's high. That's a high end for a sparring match. But you wouldn't fight Jake Paul for $50 million, bro. Y'all cooked out here. And that's exactly what I be talking about. This would be exactly. Hey, Blaze said, we all know Shakur say the darnest thing. Blaze, that don't even make sense to no grown man. That don't even make sense. So, y'all, the reason why I know you would fight Jake Paul for $50 million, because it's not like Jake called you. He said you reached out to him. You wanted to be a part of this. That look, boxing with the 2-4, that looked crazy, bro. It seemed like to me you just want to be attached to Tank and then get mad if Tank say you want his Johnson. You want to fight Tank so bad that you'll call a fight a clown show, but then help Jake prepare for the fight? What? And Shakur fans ain't gonna say a word about it. But he daring to be great. I'm about to drop this link. I need to know. I need to hear y'all explain this to me because I know y'all like to explain and y'all start the explaining and all this, that, and the third. I don't want to hear it, man. Dean don't want to hear that, man. Y'all cooked out here. Y'all cooked out here. Y'all favorite fighter want to be a part of the show. And y'all tell me Tank ain't. Tank said he ain't. If you had Champ Size said some stupid shit to KO, like KO said, Tank the face of boxing, but Tank even said he ain't the face of boxing. Tank's never said he was the face of boxing. And then said this says some stupid shit because KO Tank don't get to choose that. Y'all gonna tell Tank he don't get to choose that. He don't get to choose that. The people choose that. The face of boxing, just so people don't know, is the guy who brings in the most revenue and gets talked about the most. That's why Gervonta Davis and Canelo Alvarez are considered the face of boxing. I can break it down very easily. Canelo Alvarez brings in the most money, but he's not talked about half as much as Gervonta Davis. Canelo Alvarez is considered to be the face of boxing because of the revenue he brings in. Gervonta Davis not only brings in revenue, but Gervonta Davis is also the most talked about fighter in boxing. That's what makes you the face of boxing.
What's up? What's
Period.
up? What's up?
Rich, that's my guy Rich. What's happening? Hey,
What's
Rich,
Nah,
going
y'all.
on, y'all?
what's going on, Blaze?
Oh
Go ahead,
man,
Blaze.
you already know. It's the Bud Crawford era. It's been there for 10 years. They just didn't know it. They just didn't know it,
They
man.
just say
You feel
you're
me?
damn right. They ain't know it.
He
They
gonna get
ain't
his
know
he
it,
gonna get his 100
Blaze.
bill. He gonna get his 100 bill on the back end though. It's all good. And buy all
Hey,
of
hey,
Omaha.
Man, Blaze.
You
hey,
feel me?
Hey, Blaze. If he
Hang
would have
out with
listened to
Warren Buffett.
Dean, he would have. Hey, Blaze. If they would be listening to Dean, he would have had the 100 mil a long time ago. But
But
hey, what
but
I
but
know?
Dean, but Dean, man, you know niggas is hard headed. Niggas want to do it their
Oh,
way. You know we got to do this shit the hard way.
you're
You feel
right.
me?
You're right. I
You know,
agree with
but
that.
hard headed. You feel me?
hey,
I
You know,
agree
niggas
with
don't
that.
listen. When they
hey,
start listening, he made it though.
That
He made it. He
motherfucking
made it though.
Shakur
He
like
made it
ain't
You
though.
feel
gonna
me?
jump my
He
boy.
made
Listen,
it.
hey,
listen, Dean. Real talk, and then I'm gonna
I'm
give it to
listening,
Rich. Real
Blaze.
talk. But look,
I'm
look, look.
listening,
Listen,
bro.
I'm 39, man. I'm 39, man. I did a bid, bro. I did a long bid. I did like 18 years, bro. You feel me?
What, Blaze?
And so
Damn.
I get out of here like come back out here like Simon
Damn,
Phoenix
bro.
from what is it? The Demolition Man?
The
Fragile and
demolition
yeah,
man,
chosen.
yup.
You feel me? When I
yeah,
left, I had a flip phone and a beeper. Bro, I
yeah.
came out here to
Damn.
an iPhone 12 and it was crazy.
Fucking
You feel me?
beaver.
But
Crazy, bro.
anyways, but
Yeah.
anyways, I'm training myself, man. You feel me? Just to stay in shape. You know, it's for my mental and behavioral health. You know, you can't legally put your hands on people out in the street. So, you know, I
Yeah.
box and train to,
Just in
you
case,
know.
Gotta do
yeah,
the
just in
same
case
shit.
somebody try it.
Nah,
You know
it's gotta be more competitive for me. Listen, I'm training for my first amateur bout. I'm joining the masters on everything.
what?
I found a
Yo,
tournament in
Blaze,
Let's
March.
go.
I found
congratulations,
a
dog.
tournament in March. Listen, I found a
Let's
tournament in
go.
March in Vegas. You feel me? That's why I went out when I went out to the fight. You feel me? I was at the boxing expo, and then they have a bunch of amateur bouts from 6 years old to 60. They out there running fades. You feel me? So I found like
That's my
a
nigga,
four,
dog.
it's like a four boxing
That's what I'm
tournament.
talking
Four,
about.
they got a whole bunch of like 76 entries already, and they set you up in 4-man tournaments. You feel me? So,
Yeah.
but anyways, just to make a long story short, which segue into what I'm segueing into is look, man, I respect the boxing, I respect the sport. You know, Dean, you know me, you know I ain't never to hold Shakur's water. Anything he say, if anybody knows when I get on these stations, I like what Shakur does in the ring. I don't support or stand by or co-sign anything he says out of the ring, ever.
No, Blaze, you've been
Because
consistent about that.
he doesn't have a track record for that. That's what makes him an
Me and you,
anomaly.
Blaze, we feel the same when it comes to Shakur. That's my guy. I love him as a fighter. I got faith
Yeah,
in him. I think he a level fighter. All of that, but
yeah.
it don't mean that I believe. But that shit just don't be making sense, man.
And again, I'm old school, man. I don't tweet. I don't tweet. I don't post. I post on YouTube comments because I be on YouTube with y'all. But you feel me? I'm not into that nonsense. That's BS. You feel me? You see, Bud don't tweet. He about my age. You see what I'm saying? It's just a different culture, generation. You don't just run your
Facts.
mouth and contradict yourself and just be hypocritical. That's what he and Keyshawn be doing. And that's what I don't be understanding. Like, but you know, they all from different places. He's from Norfolk. He's up there from New York, Newark. You feel me? Buzz different. So these ain't like his little homies where he can rein them in. You feel me? Because they
Right.
watching the blueprint on how you handle your business and be professional. But they both done missed on the scales. You feel me? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, I'm just waiting for Shakur to mature and get out his way and just say less. You feel me? But he
Hey,
don't. So it
hey,
is what it is. That's why I can't support what he's talking about. But my thing is this though. Tank and Jake is an exhibition fight. It's just different. I'm gonna tell Cass now, I'm not no hater. And if anybody knows, Tank is one of my favorite fighters. I don't agree
Facts.
with the exhibition stuff because,
Me
but my
either.
thing is this: what I give the context to Tank, what people got to understand, it so they could understand it. But I'm gonna tell you my big one criticism to it, and that's why I'm not gonna really do much talking about this fight. But the thing is, Tank had Money Mayweather, Mayweather Promotions, jumpstart his career, so he got to the bag the quickest in his peer group. He got mainstream. They had him on Spike, you feel me? And he was filthy, you feel me? So it looked good
Facts.
optically. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, we like what we see inside of the ring. These annex outside of the ring just build all this other shit. You feel me? So it's like this is some new shit. You feel me? From what we thought the trajectory or what Tank's career was gonna be, because we be comparing it like he gonna be like Money Mayweather. He gonna have be the biggest face of boxing. He gonna fight the biggest names in competition that's available at the time. And unfortunately, at this particular point, he's not doing it. Now, in his defense, man, it seemed like our man's is going through something. You feel me? He thought he had one in the bag with Roach. He went through the stuff with his family drama with his child's mother. You dig? And then he's
Mm-hmm.
looking like he's medicated at these fucking events. And here I'm gonna land my plane right
That's a
here. This is what I
fact.
this is my problem. And you know people be going through stuff. Hey, we from the shit. So you guys
Yep.
know he ain't right. You feel me? Everybody wanna act like a nigga wasn't didn't know he was on drugs
Facts.
until he OD or some shit. We know what this shit look like. That's not
On
him.
them
He's like he's
birds, bro.
lobotomized right now. You feel me? It's bad enough. He's smart and he can talk, but he don't talk. He talk in his Baltimore dialect, but he's smart. But now he's sounding slow. He's sounding delayed right now. You feel me? I'm peeping this. This is not me knocking him and talking shit right now. It's like I'm concerned for him to be on point and just I don't know if it's depression. You feel me? I don't know what he got going on to get some pep back in his step. But here's why I don't like this fight, bro. And I don't like this fight because it's a modern day minstrel, bro. If you know any type of history from being a black man in America, like descendants of slaves in America, this type of propaganda and narrative with white folks ain't cool. Because the first thing Jake Paul did when he promoted this fight was he put out that damn promo with him in a lineup. And then making him a
Mm-hmm.
stereotypical criminal crook. And then all this goofy ass want to talk about is house arrests and ankle bracelets and all this other stupid ass shit. You feel me? And it's
I
hella
feel that.
stereotypical. You feel me? And the young, like, they don't get it. Older people, we can look at this shit and we see this shit and filter this shit out. And we know this is some bullshit. But it's like, hey, man, the young kids gravitate more towards Tank than anybody else. You see what I'm saying? So
And
when they
niggas
got
is
him going
jealous of
out
that.
interacting with this white boy like this, yeah, I mean it's jealous, but it's you can't play into these narratives either though, bro. Because the narrative how they got him moving and how with this white boy is that he's on some bullshit. He ain't one of the
Mm-hmm.
best to lace up the gloves. He's diminishing his boxing skills with these shenanigans, bro. That's what I don't respect about it. So it's like, hey man, we come from where we come from. I wish him the best. I wish he get all his money. But more so than anything, man, I wish the young brother health and wealth and happiness, bro. With him, himself, and his family. And then hopefully, maybe he's on point to get back and want to compete after this, after he gets in the ring, with Jake. I don't know, bro, because right now I'm concerned for the kid. And with that said, I'm gonna land my plane right there.
hey, this is why I think though, man. I agree
Hold
with you
on, hold
100%.
on, Rich. Hold on, Rich. Let me get to this super
Oh
chat.
my
My
bad,
guy
bro.
Tone with the pound. He said he flying under the radar, but everything boxing is goofy too. Had this been Shakur versus Jake, he'd be the number the first one cheerleading it on.
I don't know who he talking about, but
That's a fact.
hey, shout outs to D1 Blaze. I agree with you, Blaze, man. But
What up, Rich?
I really think that he in the healthiest place of his life, meaning that I think like a lot of y'all might jump on me and all this stuff. Y'all jumped on me a few months ago. I don't think he really into boxing right now. So
He
this
told us that. He told us he
so
was
so
retiring
so
about
so
this time.
so so this
Nah,
fight
he just said yesterday, bro. or the day
wait,
they had it. He's
wait,
excited to be back in boxing.
wait. So
People
this
don't pay
fight,
attention.
so this fight right here for me personally, this fight right here is something that he's happy about. You know what I'm saying? Like how he said in the thing that he said he feel happy about going to the gym. You get what I'm saying? He ain't training his ass off. And guess what? Guess who gonna be looking at this fight the most? Guess who he probably that they probably gonna really love this fight the most? His motherfucking kids. The kid,
Yeah, the big bad.
Kids, kids.
He's
because they
spending more
know,
time with him, huh?
because they know that they know who Jake Paul is. They're like, my daddy fighting Jake Paul. So I feel like I said to Dean before the other day when about the knockout situation. I feel like Tank, man, be in his own world, and a lot of niggas be fucking with him, put placing stuff on him, and all that shit. And he like, man, what the fuck y'all doing this for? Like he go home at the end of the day. I think when he left that conference, he went home with his kids, and he ain't about to turning on seeing what somebody had to say about him on YouTube or anywhere else. You get what I'm saying? I feel like he just be in his own world. I feel like I said before, he like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne don't even know half his
Yeah,
songs.
on
He,
everything.
he don't even know half his songs. He don't even know certain rappers. He'd be like this, who's that? And you be like, damn, you Lil Wayne, nigga, you supposed to know these people. But Lil Wayne be in his own zone. He watch sports all day and be in his own zone. He don't give a fuck about what the new young rappers going on. He just don't give a fuck. And I feel like that's how Tank moving, man. He really don't care about that shit. And I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Shakur shit though, Dame, we're gonna have to go back to how D1 talk and how you talk, man. When Jake Paul said, man, he was fighting Tank a few months ago, and y'all was like, oh, Jake Paul lying. How you know Jake Paul ain't lying? Jake Paul said Shakur reached out to one of his friends. You know what I'm saying? So we got, until we hear something.
I was wrong.
Nah, I believe Shakur probably talked to somebody though, but Jake Paul probably just made it seem like that Shakur wanted to be part of
Man,
that shit. I
Shakur
don't
setting up
Nah,
the exhibition with Tank next, man. Y'all ain't peeping it?
Shakur
Y'all
want to
ain't
go
peeping the
to
play?
camp,
Yo,
No,
let me
ain't
get to the
nobody about
super
to be
and I
chat.
fighting real
would
fights no
too.
more.
Yo,
Easy
I
yo,
would
money.
go to camp with Jake Paul
Easy
too.
money.
Fuck that.
Easy money, man. Fuck
That's
it.
what y'all
yo,
talking about.
Easy
Give me
money.
that
yo,
shit.
let me go to the super chat. Then D1, you go ahead and give me your piece on this. Man, Alan Sostance with the pound said, Blaze pound for pound TV, speaking real facts.
yeah, he definitely do.
My
I'm
Go
just
ahead,
piece.
being
D1.
honest.
These two
What's
motherfuckers got to fight, bro. Like it's a necessity. I do believe that Tank knows that. Like he knows he can't go out with this fuck ass Jake Paul fight. He knows that shit. He be fucking with fans. He be fucking with us, bro. And he knows he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? He just the shit he says. And to Blaze's point, he does look like he on something, bro. And I peeped that shit from a mile away. I've seen it for two fights now.
If you
The
know, you
the
know.
constant mood changes, yeah, bro. I'm from the motherfucking shit. I know what it is. I know what he's doing. I'm not gonna say it up here and act like I know for a fact, but from what I can see, he ain't doing too well.
I'm
all right?
wishing him the best, man. That's
That's
the
it
thing. We
for
ain't no
me.
haters, man. Cats want to see people vibrant and
I'm
at
gonna
their
give y'all.
best.
I'm
That's
I'm
a
gonna give
fact.
y'all my opinion. I think all y'all Negroes is tripping. And I'm calling you a Negro too, D1 at this moment. I think all you Negroes
It's all
is
good.
tripping. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break it down why. This is the entertainment game. Gervonta Davis knew he was fighting Jake Paul long time ago. I'm pretty sure Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis done talked about how they're going to promote this fight, the stuff Jake Paul is going to do, the antics, and all of that. We saw the same thing with Conor McGregor and Floyd, Logan Paul and Floyd. Do y'all, everybody, y'all, this is what separates me from everybody else because
That's
I got the
facts. I
memory of a
remember that
fucking
shit.
elephant. Do y'all want me to
No
play
doubt.
what Conor McGregor was fucking saying to Floyd Mayweather? Do y'all
No, hey,
want me to
listen,
Nah,
play? Do y'all want me
listen,
to play what motherfuckers
listen.
was saying to Floyd? Niggas
Dean,
was saying Floyd can't read. They were saying
Dean,
he's
Dean.
illiterate.
Hey, Dean,
Yeah.
Dean.
Hey,
I
hey,
didn't like that shit either. But that's the
hey,
whole point. See, one thing about it, I cannot like
racism
this
and
shit and
sex,
not
boy.
condemn everything else that they do. I don't
That's what sells.
condone. Minstrel, bro. Period. Whoever's fucking doing it, whenever they doing it. But Mayweather doing that don't diminish his resume.
Nope.
Tank doing
I
this
think,
don't diminish his resume. It is what it is, and
bro,
he gonna have
what
different
I'm tired
critiques.
what I'm tired of with everybody with Tank, y'all niggas don't know nothing. Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny don't know shit, but everybody think they know. So Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny don't be knowing shit.
But
You
I'm telling
understand
you,
what I'm
I
saying?
don't know. I'm not claiming to know
No, I'm
shit
saying
because I don't
no. I'm
care.
saying no. I'm
I
saying
don't.
Blaze is. I think everybody is off base. Tank
Yeah, we don't
Davis,
know.
Tank Davis can say, "I'm a backflip off the Empire State Building," and then tomorrow you gonna see panels and lives. Did y'all see Javante Davis say he gonna commit suicide and jump off the motherfucking Empire State Building and do a backflip? You want to know what I did,
They
Pete,
know
back to the press
exactly what they're
conference?
doing.
Javante Davis, you want to know how I know this entertainment? Javante Davis took the fucking microphone, ran up to the guy with the camera. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? How much? Listen here, man. It's easy to play. A smart man can easily play a fool, but a fool can never play a smart man.
And that's one
That's
All
thing
I
a
about me.
know,
fact.
I've never saying Tank is a fool. He's getting his bread. That's what I'm
all
trying
I,
to tell you.
all I know is Floyd Mayweather retired at 30 and went and fought the Big Show. And then everybody was saying what Floyd is going to do. Floyd was doing the same exact thing. I'm old enough to remember. And then he came out, and what was his next fight, yo? Do y'all remember after the WWE shit?
Forgot with the big show. He got 20 million for that too.
Yeah,
He got 20 million for that.
and Tank
Believe
about to
that.
get
Was it?
50,
Mayweather
and Jake
Promotions,
Paul
100% of
and,
his company, 18
and
employees.
Jake Paul just
Yeah,
confirmed Tank
Nine
about to get
months,
50.
maybe?
and
Yeah.
that's a
So
fake
my
Tank
big
getting
point
fight.
is,
it's
so my
60-40.
point in this is, y'all remember for years everybody was talking about
Under.
we ain't never going to see Pacquiao and Floyd. It was worse than Tank and Shakur. See, I'm old enough. This is why I don't get emotional about shit because I got the memory of an elephant.
That's
Wake
when it's gonna happen.
me
When they
up.
38, they gonna fight
Wake
when they
me,
38. We ain't tripping.
wake me up when Gervonta Davis actually retires. You know how many boxers I done seen retire and they come back the next. Shakur Stevenson retired last year.
For
Everybody
like two
forgot that.
days.
A quick
Yeah,
little
for like
segment.
2 days. Man,
For like two
listen.
days.
What I'm saying is, don't nobody know nothing. Everybody need to sit back and wait. Lamont Roach was out here lying to y'all the whole time, and y'all was running with that. Y'all was literally listening to what the fuck Lamont Roach was saying. Then Lamont Roach come out here now and admit, nah, I was just mad and I was expecting to get paid. You was a bitch. You
I mean,
mad?
you
Like
can't
Tank
listen to the
said,
B side. You can't listen to B side.
like Tank said, you mad I took your bread away, nigga. It's mine. They don't care about you. They care about me. And when the boxing community understands whether you like Tank, whether you don't like Tank, whether you're confused on what he does, whether you're not, all I know on Twitter is Tank, 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 Tank. All I know is you got people happy that you got people doing lives and panel because Tank responded to KO. Lord have mercy. Are they talking about Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney? See, I don't
They
care what
made my
people
dog
say.
the face of boxing
I
talk.
watch what people do, and all I know is Tank and Jake Paul are laughing at all of y'all. They laughing all the way to the fucking bank. And guess what? And guess what? Guess who's gonna be still the most talked about, most sought after fighter after this fight? Guess who's gonna be an even bigger star? Guess who's gonna get talked about Tank and Shakur even more? Guess who's gonna get more
Facts.
airplay, more views, more money?
Facts.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
All facts.
Y'all gotta wake up to you gotta look and see what's going on, man. He been saying for 3 fights he gonna retire. Remember, Coach Calvin was telling us Pitbull Cruz was next for 5 fights. We heard Pitbull Cruz was next for 5 straight fights.
Shit, he might be next though, for real. If he beats up
And look at
Lamont.
D1. Look at D1. You see what I'm talking about? Everybody need to relax. Everybody need to chill and stop acting like they have not seen this before. Bud Crawford should have took an exhibition when he was 30 and got the motherfucking bag. That's what he should have done. All them fights we want to see, they all still gonna be there. Why wouldn't he take fight
Yeah.
Jake Paul right now? Shakur Stevenson is hurt. Shakur Stevenson can't fight.
Yeah,
Why would I
it's
not
the
fight
king of
Jake
the
Paul
meat.
for fucking Lamont Roach? Lamont Roach can wait till next year. He'll be okay. Fuck that nigga.
Be,
I know how
be out your
Gervonta
rabbit
Davis
ass
is fucking
mind.
thinking. He don't give a fuck about Lamont Roach. Nigga, I would have fought you if you wouldn't have. Now, nigga, you gotta wait. And guess what, Lamont? If I fight Shakur next, nobody's gonna care that I didn't fight you again. Not
It's
Rich, not
amazing.
Blaze, not Band Up, not nobody. All the fuck we gonna talk about is Tank and Shakur. We ain't gonna give a flying fuck. If Tank beat Shakur Stevenson, nobody's gonna care that he had a draw with you, Lamont. I
Nope.
promise you that. I can guarantee you that. Wake me up when a nigga actually retire. What I think is happening is niggas is jealous of Gervonta Davis and they just don't know
Oh,
how to
you can
express it.
see it. You can see it, dog.
They don't.
All
They're
over.
mad that Jake Paul don't want to fight them. They mad they don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
I think he done. I think he this. Keep going off of what you think. Y'all niggas thought he wasn't gonna fight Jake Paul either. So it goes to show you the shit you think don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
We think a lot of shit. Didn't we think Earl Spence would beat Bud? That sure as hell didn't fucking happen. Didn't
I
we
mean,
think
half
that
y'all.
Canelo power might be too much for Bud Crawford? You can think a lot of shit. People thought my Eagles was going to lose to the Rams, and then the second half happened. You could think a lot of shit. Wake me the fuck up when it happens. All I know is what people have done. What I got a problem with is don't tell me Tank don't fight nobody. He don't want to be great. But meanwhile, the fighters that y'all claim are his peers and his contemporaries, they don't fight each other. And then they also want to fight everybody he's fought already.
That's
You
it,
cannot
bro.
make that
That's
make
it.
sense to me.
It don't
The
make
only
sense.
person that seems like they actually being great is Gervonta because he's the cash cow. He's the face of boxing. And all of the people that y'all compare him to, he got a better in-the-ring career than them because
Yep.
knockouts matter. So when you
Yep.
admit not only Rich and all my others on Teach and everybody else, when you admit Gervonta has fought better competition, and they want to fight who he fought. But the bigger difference is Gervonta Davis knocks him out. Your guy's going to
How
go
you
12
win
rounds with him.
matters. How you win matters, bro. It always has until this era, until right present day. Now they're trying to fucking throw that away like it don't mean nothing. Like they'd rather watch a 12-round paint drying fest. Jab, jab, fucking goofy shit. That shit
Hey, nigga.
matters, bro. How you rid
Now,
of your
y'all,
competition matters.
I'm not
Hmm,
saying Gervonta Davis ain't got to fight these guys, or I don't want Gervonta Davis to fight these
he
guys. The
does.
part I'm saying is get off Gervonta Davis' dick, because why the y'all not the same standard y'all hold Gervonta Davis to. Y'all not holding Shakur Stevenson to that. Has Shakur Stevenson fought Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, all of those motherfuckers that y'all talk about with Tank? Has he fought any of them? Wake me the fuck up when he does. He's 28 years old, has never had a big fight. That's a fact. That's the
That's
truth.
factual information.
But I don't care about that. Jerron Ennis and Shakur Stevenson was signed to the same promotional company. Meanwhile, Boots get criticized why he ain't sending offers. Meanwhile, y'all just tell Shakur, well, he get to just sit back and wait until his phone ring. Jerron Ennis don't get that fucking pass. Why Shakur get that pass, but Jerron Ennis don't?
I got a question
Don't
for
make
you,
sense
B.
to me. Talk to me,
I got a
D1.
question. All right, bro. So, like, when we say that Shakur hasn't had a big fight, I think he would have just had one if he would have been the fucking main event for the Zepeda fight because everybody in that arena was there for him. But too bad his fucking promoters in Turkey, the guy that they glaze all fucking day, shoved him as the co-main. Now we can't give him credit for a big fight, even if we fucking wanted to.
And but the
It's
crazy
crazy. It's
part is
bad
D1.
fucking
The reason
management.
why the reason why it's not a fucking big fight because niggas can't name me 5 people Williams have paid a fort. I could name 4 lightweights
I hear
right
you.
now
I hear
that
you.
everybody on this panel will favor that person beating Williams Zepeda. Do y'all want me to
I,
go through
I
them?
hear that.
And I'll start
I
with the
hear
young
that,
guys
but
first. Scooter
I'm
Davis and
trying to give
Abdullah
him some
Mason.
credit.
For Scooter
Scooter's
Davis
my
and
guy.
Abdullah Mason, y'all would have them beating Williams Zepeda. How about Raymond Maritala? Maybe a 50-50 fight, but you're not sure. Andy Cruz, the way he boxed, he'll probably beat Williams Zepeda as well.
Yeah, he'll
That's
knock
before
this
we
shit
even
out.
get to Gervonta and Shakur Stevenson. Oh yeah, Rich, they gonna love this name. Edwin De Los Santos. Who would have Williams Zepeda beating Edwin De Los Santos? Don't answer that fucking question because I know
Listen,
you'll be
listen.
lying.
Listen, you want to know the real reason Shakur going to 140 to fight Tio? Because he doesn't want to defend his 135 WBC scrap against Andy fucking Cruz, somebody in his own stable.
Hey,
This shit is fucking
hey, D1,
crazy, dog.
hey, teach. Y'all saying T.O. garbage. Teach. This is where y'all Shakur fans getting your emotions. D1, you've been following
Like
me for a
how?
minute, right? Y'all been
Facts, bro.
following me for a minute, right? Hey, Teach. Ben thought T.O. was fucking garbage. It didn't start once he started talking to Shakur Stevenson, my guy. You see the difference? I been thought that. I been thought T.O.'s a joke. I been thought T.O.'s a clown. I been thought T.O. should have other losses on his resume. I been thought T.O. was one of the most overrated fighters in boxing. I been thought that T.O. was the weakest champion at 140 division. Ain't nothing changed, but y'all want me to let it change because Shakur about to fight him. No, I'm consistent. I don't think I'm supposed to jump out the window. If Shakur Stevenson beat Tio, when I think Richardson Hitcherson will beat him, when I think Matias will beat him, when I think Gary Antoine Russell will beat him. I think Rolly Romero will beat Teofimo Lopez. That's me.
They don't want to
Are
give
y'all
Broly
confident?
no fucking credit.
I would be more inclined. Yo, we wouldn't even be talking about T.O. right now if T.O. actually had the losses on his resume that he should have. He lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He definitely lost to Sandor Martin, but they gifted him those wins.
Definitely lost to Ortiz. Got a fucking boxing lesson, and they wonder why we're not too big on the Tio Shakur fight because we just watched Jermaine Ortiz, one of the most underrated fighters, in my opinion, give that fucking kid a boxing lesson. Like, it's
Playu, my
crazy, bro.
Fist of Fury. Yo, Fist of Fury, I forgot about him. I would have Playu beating T.O. or definitely a 50-50 fight. So miss
Quail
me
will
with that
punch his head
shit.
off.
I'm the
Quail
same
will punch
motherfucker,
his
Rich.
fucking head
Rich,
off.
yo, Rich, I'm the same motherfucker that just told y'all a couple weeks ago. Remember when he was turning down the Devin Haney fight? Nigga, you ducked Devin.
Hey,
What we
hey,
talking about?
hey, before you
He
get
did.
the super chat, I want to say something right to D1.
Talk to me.
Say it.
Nah, for to you and Dean for real. So do y'all think your trainer have something to do with you fighting your trainer, not your managers or something like that? If they feel like that you're not ready for them or something like that, you think your trainer will still go through and be like, "Look, man, you don't want to fight. I mean, it ain't a
Nah,
good fight."
the trainer should know above everybody if their guy's ready to fight or not.
That's why. So what I'm saying is, if a trainer feel like you're not ready to
Yeah,
fight
you
somebody,
guys take that and blow it way out of proportion. Fucking Calvin was on
Well, Rich,
Marco's podcast talking shit, bro. Just shooting the
nah,
shit.
nah, nah, I'm not.
You
I'm not talking
you guys
about. Tank.
take that.
I'm not talking about that
Oh,
situation.
all right,
I'm
all right.
talking about. I'm talking about a guy named Bozianis. He he
I
would
know
say it
you.
straight. He would tell you straight up out of his mouth that Shakur is the best lightweight. So
Hey,
I don't think that he would throw his
listen,
fighter and Andy Cruz in there with Shakur right now. Me
I don't know
personally,
if he would.
me
You
personally,
you got a good
I
point.
don't
You
think
got a
that.
good point,
I done
Rich.
seen him. I done seen him numerous of times to say
That's a
Shakur is
good
the
point.
best at lightweight, and he fuck with Shakur like they family. I don't think
No,
that
I hear you. I hear you.
yeah,
he would want
Rich,
to
you
see
want to
Andy
know
Cruz.
why? You want to know why he say that? Because Shakur Stevenson coaches Coach Rail, who is Bozy and Boots Mans. It's because he's
Yeah,
connected to them. Don't
yeah,
leave
but I
that
don't.
part out.
But
Yeah.
I also think that he just no
And that's
talent too,
Bozy
man.
opinion. That's Bozy opinion. I'm not mad at nobody that says Shakur Stevenson is the best lightweight. Shakur Stevenson could definitely be the best lightweight.
Nah, nah,
Yeah, he's one of them.
Shakur Stevenson could definitely beat Gervonta Davis. I could see I would not be shocked, not a little bit, if Shakur Stevenson beat Gervonta Davis.
no,
I
I'm
would
not. I'm
be.
not
I
saying it
would be.
because of Tank. I'm
I
saying it because
definitely
the
would
Andy.
be.
I'm saying it because the Andy Cruz thing. That's why I'm
No,
saying
I
that.
was talking about Andy Cruz towards Williams Zepeda, though.
No, I said
Yeah.
that.
No, no,
I
no.
said
Because he said
Oh,
Shakur trying to
I said
leave
it.
for Andy Cruz to
Yeah,
fight Tio, but I
I said
don't even
that.
think I think that'd definitely be a good fight, him and Shakur. But
It's a great fight. I want to see it. That's why I said that.
yeah,
Because
hey,
it's
yo,
one I've been waiting for.
Sunchild with the pound. He says, Dean, bro, you only as good as your last fight. That's law. T.O. looked good versus Barboza. He boxed. Sunchild, you about to get me yelling. Everybody, y'all might want to mute. Sunchild, who the fuck is Barboza, bro? Bro, Sunchild. How did he look versus Steve Claglet, though?
Oh,
Huh?
like a Volkswagen
It looked
Beetle with
like
all them.
a Sunchild when he fought Steve Claggett. It looked like he stuck his head in a bumblebee hive. You want me to go get the pictures? Who the fuck is Barbosa? That's my point. Would he look good against Richardson Henderson is the question. Would he look
Yeah,
good versus Gary Antoine Russell is the question. How would
and the
he
answer
deal
is
with
no.
Matias pressure is the question. And
Show
maybe
me
that's why he
Matias.
will, and maybe that's why he won't fight them. Oops.
Styles make
So
fights,
Tio,
my boys.
so hold on. Tio not bringing up Shakur Stevenson. I'm cooking every point that y'all got. Y'all gonna be mad at Dean today. Oh, y'all about to be mad at Dean today. So y'all, Javante Davis get crucified for bringing up Lamont Roach. Why y'all ain't crucifying Tio for bringing up Shakur? Talk to me. Or is it the tank rules? Before y'all answer that question, nostalgia laughing all the way from Kyle. Before y'all answer that question, Tio is turning down unifications. The same stuff y'all say y'all want Javante Davis to do. Tio is literally doing exactly what Javante Davis did with Lamont Roach, but y'all criticized it. Huh? Y'all said he bringing up a smaller fighter, Rich. You heard what people were saying? Javante Davis
Yeah.
bringing up all of these people from 130. You heard? You heard? He said Shakur's not a cherry pick. Hey, Teach, you know where you cooked that? Shakur said Lamont Roach not a cherry pick either. Oops.
Yeah. But but
Oops.
but at
Hold
the
on, Rich. I ain't done. I ain't done.
right.
I ain't done. You know what's so crazy? Lamont Roach will probably beat Pitbull Cruz, but y'all not even sure Tio can beat Pitbull Cruz. Oops, my bad. If
No, I got
Lamont Roach for Tio right now, you're not even sure Tio beats Lamont Roach.
no, I got
Oops.
I'm not sure
I,
Shakur beats Lamont neither.
I got T.O. boxing the shit out of Pitbull, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I got boxing the shit out of him.
No, no, that's good. But he fought Steve Claggett and didn't box the shit out of him. He fought who the fuck he fought fucking George Kambosos and didn't box the shit out of him. All I know is
Facts.
Tio don't like people that give him pressure. Ain't nobody gonna give you more pressure
Exactly.
than Pitbull Cruz. Yeah, Tio looks good
Exactly.
against people who can box.
Right.
I mean, and stuff like that. Tio does not look
Sometimes.
good when people are on his ass, really on his. That's why he won't fight somebody like that. That's why Gary Antoine Russell been calling this bitch ass out for 2 years now. But T.O. hasn't even entertained that. But you could go to PBC to fight Shakur Stevenson, but you can't go to PBC to fight Gary Antoine Russell in a unification. But we daring to be great.
Nah, but you also got to realize too, right? That Gary Antoine Russell called him like he said that's his only friend for real in boxing. Y'all
Who?
don't know that. Gary Antoine Russell say that's his only friend. He said he wouldn't. He said if he have to fight him, he will fight him. He ain't been calling him out. He said he ain't been calling him out at all because he called him the champ. He always called him. If y'all go back and look at Gary Antoine Russell, he say that's like his only friend in boxing. It's Tio and Tio trying to make boxing great again. And he said that's the only good 140 pounder that will give him competition. Y'all gotta go back and look at that
So
stuff
then
too.
why they not fighting, bro?
Yeah,
Listen,
but he
bro, I seen it.
I ain't
Not,
saying he ain't
why
saying
ain't
the
they
same.
fucking fighting?
Don't hey look, don't get Gary fucked up though. He ain't saying the
Not,
same shit that Shakur saying about Keyshawn though. It ain't the same thing.
I
Nah, it
love
ain't
Gary,
nowhere near
bro.
the same thing. It ain't nowhere near the
Gary,
same
my
thing.
guy.
It ain't nowhere near the
Hey,
same thing.
hey, Frequent said, nah, Dame, you got an opposite. T.O.'s a good back-footed fighter, but he bad when he gotta get smoked. I never said T.O. wasn't a good back-footed fighter. What I said is when people aren't letting T.O. just do what he want and they putting pressure on his ass, he don't like that. Go back and watch George Kambosos. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's had some
Go
good
watch
front
George
foot days, some
Kambosos.
good back foot days. He's
Tio,
had good and
Tio,
bad days, but
Tio,
fighting.
Tio only want to fight. This is how cold I am at boxing. Tio only want to fight with Jermaine Ortiz because Jermaine Ortiz started going backwards, and Tio started to be the aggressor the last couple rounds, and that's why he won. Somebody stop me when I'm lying. Did that not
No,
happen, Rich?
no, you
Oh,
actually
Yeah,
watched the
nah,
fight.
that's right. You
These
right.
motherfuckers don't.
I'm a bad
Nah,
motherfucker, freak when I keep telling you, brother. How would T.O. look when he's fighting Pitbull, who dipping and dodging, throwing hook after hook after hook after hook after hook after hook after
And
fucking hook?
Pitbull is a
Like,
good ass fighter. I don't know why people just
I,
it's something
I,
about like Mexicans or flat foot style where they automatically think that they ain't shit, bro. Pitbull's
nah,
giving any one of these top guys everything they're looking for. It's going
nah.
to be
I
a
that's why
got,
they
tough
not
I
trying
ass
to
got,
fight
fight.
him.
I got Tio treating him like how Ryo treated Pitbull, man. I
That's
got it
what
like that
I
exactly.
don't think Ryo beat
But the
Pitbull
thing
by as
is,
much as people make
I
it
don't
seem.
think, I don't think that Ryo beats T.O.
Oh
Because I
nah,
think that
hell nah.
Ryo's a. Oh, see, Rich,
That's
that's why you my nigga. Because I think Ryo's a
styles
better
make fight.
boxer. He got power, and I think Ryo is a better. Put it like this, Rich. I think Ryo's better at punching in between exchanges, like catching
And
you
that's
on his
true.
way out. Like he dipping out
See,
of range, Rich, but he gonna
Yeah.
catch you on his way to do that, like he was doing Pitbull. So as soon as you about to throw, that nigga gonna hit you, boop, sidestep. There you,
well, see,
Matador,
a
Matador.
lot of these a lot of these fighters don't have the balls to catch you in between shots. It's always your turn, my turn. They don't fucking have the nuts to sit there in the pocket, catch one, and shoot in between your shots. They
See, yo,
just don't have that.
I'm
Hey,
the
hey,
wrong
hey,
person
hey,
to
hey,
ask about T.O. because I've
hey,
never been a big T.O. fan. I've been calling T.O. ass out, Rich, long before this
yeah.
Shakur speed. I didn't even think him and Shakur would be fucking fight. I didn't
Hey,
even
hey,
see this coming. So
hey, I see.
I've been. This is not revisionist history when it comes to
It's
Teofimo
not a good
Lopez from
fight,
Dean.
guys.
Hey, I see Teach say that, man. I
Visually.
really, hey, Teach. I agree with what Kenny said on Mill City, man. I don't really look at it as as Shakur really going up and fighting a real 140 pounder though. Even though Tio been at there for like a good 2 or 3, like 4 or 5 fights now though. But I don't look. I still look at it as like they. I don't know, man. I look at it like how Ryan Garcia fought Rolly, David Benavidez for David Morrell. Even though you going up fighting somebody, them guys was just at the weight class with you. Even though he wasn't at the
Yeah,
weight
they're
class,
supposed to fight.
so it is a little bit 140. Matter of fact, I do. It is a little bit because
Hey, yo,
Tio
yo,
Shakur was at
Still with
let me
the
read this
130, but
man.
super
Tio
chat
at
real quick.
135.
Yo, my
Still
guy
with the top
Tone with the
dog.
pound again. He says, so why is it Tank versus? Why can't we get Shakur versus Keyshawn or Tio or Ryan or anybody else? Furthermore, why Haney straight ignored GAR at Gary Antoine Russell at 40?
Yeah,
Just
he
saying, man.
ignored him. He ain't say a word to him. But nah,
Oh,
and he and another person, Jaleel Hackett. Until Jaleel
mm.
Hackett lost, that man he had a lot to say, man.
But yo, my biggest problem be with narratives. Shakur
Facts,
fight
mine
T.O.
too.
You won't hear nobody say T.O. bringing up Shakur and fighting smaller guys. When we all
Nope.
know Lamont Roach bigger than Tank, but all you heard is Tank keep. You heard Mr. Show and get on my shit. Tank keep bringing up 130 pounders, and then I said, when you say somebody keep doing something, you got to give me 5 or more examples. They can only give me 2, Rich. That
Yeah.
be my problem with niggas. That's called a narrative. You're saying he always bring up people when the only person he brought up was Hector Luis Garcia. That was the only one.
He brought up
That,
Lamont, but Lamont was bigger. Like
no,
everybody knows that.
we know Lamont. I'm talking about prior to Lamont. They were saying he
Oh yeah,
keep
yeah.
doing this. The
One
only
guy, and
person he
Hector was
did that
even
with it
bigger.
was yeah, Hector's bigger than him.
Yep,
So
they all are, bro.
this be my thing. I went through Shakur last 10 fights. I went through Gervonta last 10 fights. It's not even fucking close. But
But
you'll
let's
hear the
let's not
narrative.
forget
Tank,
why he
right, but
fought
when
Hector
you
because Hector beat fucking Chris Colbert, who everybody said beats Tank's ass. Like we don't fucking keep the same energy when it comes to the little guy. It's crazy, dog.
I'm
It's
just
super crazy.
I'm just I'm just on a different point where it's like you can't keep telling me all y'all I hear Shakur Stevenson fans tell me is what he trying to do and what he said. Did you watch this podcast? Did you watch? I don't give a fuck about that shit. What is he doing? Because what he doing ain't, I don't want to hear none of that shit. He ain't fight Ryan. He ain't fight none of Shakur out of everybody's the only one that hasn't fought any of the other guys.
Shakur and
Any of
Ryan a
them.
fight I really want to see.
Shakur also been at a lower weight class than them guys.
So has Tank.
Nah, he been at the same weight class with them guys for years. Shakur ain't been
No,
at the
but
same weight class with them guys for
no,
years.
but no, you don't get to use that excuse to me when Shakur's been at 135 for years too.
Not like for like 2 years, a year. Tio
Yeah,
was at
that's
the 130.
years. That's 2 years. Yeah, that's years. We're
I'm
going on
saying, I'm
year
saying,
number 3.
I'm saying Tio nor Ryan nor Devin was at one. Devin was the only person that won on 135 with Shakur only for one fight.
I don't,
Tio, Ryan, all of them was at
I don't want to.
143, 145. I don't know what Ryan
I
was
don't
at.
want to hear
And
that
Tio was
because
at 140.
y'all still want to see Tank fight those guys, even though they're not at his division either. I don't want to hear that. Y'all still wanted to see Tank fight Devin when T.O. when they was at 140. So Shakur being at 130 and they was at 135. I don't want to hear it because y'all don't. Again, it's Tank rules.
Man, that's how you
Tank was
know
at
Shakur.
no. Tank was at 135. Niggas was at 140 and 147, and y'all still when they say Tank don't fight nobody. You know the names they bring up, y'all. Watch this. I'm a
Two
bad
or three guys.
motherfucker. Watch this.
Javante guidelines.
Devin Haney, who's been at he was at 147 all of this year, and last year was at 140 all of the year. But y'all want Tank to fight him. He's in a higher weight class. T.O. been at 140 for what, 2 years now? He's at a higher weight class. Ryan Garcia, we ain't even got to talk about it. When y'all talk about Tank, the other 3 people y'all talk about him fighting is Devin, T.O., Shakur.
Yep.
Meanwhile, out of all of the guys that are the contemporaries, Shakur's the only one that hasn't fought any of them. And then if he do fight one, it's going to be Tio, a guy we aren't even that fond of, who already got multiple losses. Or definitely should have. It's the Tank rules. I don't want to hear that
It
he's at
is
130
Javante
and they
guidelines.
was at a different weight division, Rich, because Gervonta Davis is at 135 and niggas Devin Haney's at 147, and people still say, why you ain't fighting Devin? Why you ain't fighting this person? So I don't want to hear that. I'm about
Dean,
consistency. Go ahead.
And Shakur is gonna beat Tio and then drop the belt so Keyshawn can have it. Ain't that?
And you know what's even crazier about that, Smoke? You want to know what's even crazier about that? When Tank went up to 140 and beat Barrios and dropped the belt, y'all crucified him.
He gonna get a belt to Shakur.
I'm a bad motherfucker. I got the
and don't care.
memory of an elephant. Do y'all remember Gervonta Davis going up to 140 and fighting a Latino fighter and then dropped the belt? Y'all
Who's now
wasn't
the
digging that
welterweight
shit up.
champion? Who's now the
Y'all
welterweight
trash
champion of the
Mario
world?
Barrios. Y'all trash Mario Barrios. But y'all niggas wouldn't. Y'all not even sure T.O. can beat Mario Barrios if he went up to 147 right now.
And you know
But y'all
why they
trash
do?
Tank for
Because,
fighting him.
I
bro,
got
he
Tio
had
beating a lot of them
Mario
niggas.
Barrios had the world title, which is the title to me because you got a fucking mandatory. Josh Taylor, who we know now, it wasn't really shit. They're dogging Mario Barrios out over that. Fuck out of here. It's Gervonta guidelines, bro. A whole different set of rules.
Nah, but Mario Barrios, I thought the guy that Tio beat was the what's that shit called
He
at the
was
time?
undisputed, bro. You're
Yeah,
talking about Josh
he was
Taylor.
he was
But we
undisputed
watched
when the time
fucking
that
Regis box his
when the
socks
time
off.
Tank when
Well,
Tank fought
but again, when it comes to Tank stole that belt that Barrios had was supposed to get him. That's supposed to be Regis' fight. We thought Regis would get the fight, probably beat him, and get his rematch with Josh Kelly. Tank stole the fight from him, kind of like I was going to say it because he just big dogged him. Took the fight, won the belt, then dropped the belt, and then Regis had to go a whole nother route.
That's facts.
That's how that went. And then Barrios went to 47, ended up being a champ. So, I mean, when you the A side, that's what niggas be saying A side shit. That's the type of shit that happens. Like we seen Tank steal the goddamn Frank Martin fight.
But nobody.
You don't need that. Give me that.
Yeah, but niggas salute Tank for going up to 140 fighting him.
No, they didn't. Rich, I don't know where the fuck you been at. No, they
He
didn't.
said he didn't feel good, though, bro. Like if the guy said he don't feel good at the weight, like we can't make him feel good. He said, I don't like how I felt. We can't make him be like, well, fuck how you feel. Do it anyway. We can't make him do that. He wanted to go back down to 35.
I'd be the first one to say it. Anybody that go up to another weight class and get a belt and fight somebody for a belt and you going up high, man, I ain't gonna discredit you for no shit like that, man.
But hold on, Rich. My problem is is fan bases defend shit, but when it's Gervonta Davis, they don't defend it. They pile on. See, I don't got problems with people like you, Rich. That's like, oh no, Deem, I don't be hating on Tank like that. The problem I got is y'all don't say nothing when other niggas do, and y'all just let it slide. And then it take a nigga like me to bring up the actual contrast of the conversation. I named you Shakur Stevenson last 10 fights. How y'all gonna tell me he daring to be great? How? Has he proven that, or has he just said that? I can't try to be a father, Rich. I can't try to go to work. It's either you're doing it or you're not. See, y'all hold
Facts.
Gervonta Davis to that standard. Either he doing it or he not. Y'all don't care what Tank says.
Yep.
I just hold
They don't
everybody to
say
that same
much.
fucking standard. See, the problem is people will say Boots a duck. But then Ring Magazine could come out here. Eddie and Oscar can sit up there and say, yeah, Boots and Virgil should be fighting next year. Ring Magazine could post a blog saying the same shit. That same Ring Magazine that Turkey owns could then go out there and post that Virgil Ortiz said that he's not fighting Bakaram at all because he don't want the IBF 10-pound rehydration clause. And you don't hear no boxing content creator that was talking about Jerron Ennis ducking say anything about it. And
He
like
said
I
he
told
wasn't
my
fighting
guy,
Boots
like, look,
neither.
like I told my guy KO, I ain't got no problem with you talking about Boots. But if you're not going to talk about Virgil, don't ask me about Boots. Has he petitioned to fight Sebastian Fundora? He been an interim champ, Rich, for 2 years now.
I
No, he
got
Has he
fighting
Lubin.
petitioned?
Erickson Lubin.
No, he gonna fight Erison Lubin, who bitched and cried about getting his chance to fight Bakaram Murtazaliev. They mandated the fight. He left the fight to fight Virgil Ortiz. And
Lubin gonna
Virgil don't
knock
even
him
want to
out.
fight. And Virgil don't even want to fight Bakaram. And then not how cold it is,
Old
Toussaint,
duck.
and I'm gonna let Toussaint go after that. How cold it is that Virgil was supposed to fight Keith Thurman. Fundora took that fight from him because you don't want to fight me.
What up, Jay?
So that be my thing. I have no problem with people talking about one thing. You will be consistent when you talk to Dean. If you are making videos about one person ducking, but not making videos about another person ducking, don't get mad at me for telling you that you're not doing that. I think fair is fair. I don't want to hear, well, we hold Virgil, we hold Boots to a different standard. If that part is true, then hold them to a different standard. Then stop comparing them to Virgil Ortiz. Then, if you hold them to a different standard, stop comparing the two. Then, because Virgil Ortiz has been in 3 different weight classes and never fought for a championship belt ever.
Ever. Not even
And
attempted. Not even petitioned.
actually, just duck the fight, literally duck the fight, and nobody says nothing. But the same guy said, I need 48 months to fight Boots. Hey, y'all, them 48 months ain't up yet. You
They
know?
not?
No, the 48 months is not up yet. No, he said this 3 years ago.
Oh, so you need 2
48
more
months is
years.
not up. 48 months ain't up yet. And I believe him.
Not even close.
That boot,
Stop
listen,
telling me
man.
what people do. Stop telling me how much of a dog Virgil is and how much of a beast he is. And he a Texas boy. But meanwhile, he can literally, Rich, say, Bakaram, no, I'm good. And all y'all that said, was he offered Bakaram and all that? Yes, he was. He's a motherfucking duck. What's good for the goose is good for the boots then.
Didn't
But
he
y'all
also
perfect.
say he fighting a fighter that Boots would never be on that level or some shit?
No. He was talking about Keith. He was talking about Keith Thurman, but then Sebastian Fundora came in and swooped and took that away. That's who he was talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
Dummy.
So when Boots made that fight with what's his name, Lima, everybody got mad. But he made his
Lima's a
fight.
good fighter.
But I'm saying though, he made his fight, had a set date. The guy that we thought was gonna fight at 54, not even fucking fighting each other now.
Oh, and guess what? You know what's even
Right?
colder?
You know what's even
colder? Boots offered him a fight in August.
If he'd waited
Everybody
around,
knows
he's
that.
been going through the same bullshit. So
But
him
he
getting
was hurt.
Virgil turned it down, and people be like, "Well, Dean, they doubled back on Boots and offered him another fight." And then Rich, can't nobody get out of this question. I say, oh, if that's the case, then if he really wanted to fight him when Boots and them first offered him for August, but remember his hand was messed up, he wasn't ready for October, but Boots is fighting in October. Why didn't Virgil just negotiate a later date? If
Fucking
Boots is fighting
facts.
in October, why the fuck he didn't just negotiate a later date? Why did he just turn down the fight and then waited for Turkey to come back around when you didn't even need to do that?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. What's going on, Toussaint? How you doing, Queen?
What up, Jay?
2 Cent, you muted.
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's
Can
going
y'all hear
on,
me?
2 Cent?
What's up, y'all? I had just hopped up here real quick. I'm finishing up some stuff at the office, but I'm gonna start talking when I get to the car. But I seen that Shakur Stevenson was getting exposed, and I seen Rich up here, so I want to come up here and just listen to his side.
Damn. Damn.
Hey, I'm glad 2 Cent that you did. Because 2 Cent, I just went through all of Shakur's last 10 fights. Because everybody that's always say 2 Cent that he don't fight nobody. You've been hearing that, right? He don't fight nobody. But then I went through their last 5 fights, and the people that say Tank don't fight nobody had to admit that Tank got better competition. So I won up. I did one better, 2 Cent. I went through their 5 fights before that. Take a wild guess at who had the better competition also in the last 10 fights that they have had. But Tank don't fight
I mean,
nobody. But
it
go
just
ahead, 2 Cent.
it seems like in the it just seems like in this boxing community, as long as you keep repeating stuff over and over, it becomes true. And then you got
Yep.
so many people that's repeating it over and over that when somebody speaks the truth, it's so many people against the truth that it makes it look like the other person is not speaking the truth. So that, I feel like that's kind of what happened with Tank. Because if you realistically compare all of the resumes, like I want to say unbiasedly, but I use that word loosely because we all got our bias. But if you just honestly compare all the resumes, to keep saying he ain't never fought nobody this whole time, his whole career, like how is Tank in the position that he's in if he's never fought nobody? It's like y'all don't understand that that doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You do not become in the position that Tank is in if you haven't fought nobody, and they want to make it seem like the reason why Tank got fans is because they're dumb. So Tank got the biggest fan base, and you're telling me all his fans are dumb. It's not Tank's fault that you don't need a PhD in boxing like Shakur Stevenson fans to like his style. That's not his fault. So it's
Facts.
really just it's really just not a true narrative, and that's the issue that we have. And like to keep saying the man ain't fought nobody, when he got people that's ranked in the divisions that they're in right now that he's already fought. He got people that went on to become world champions that he's fought, and then you bring that up, and they jump through hoops to discredit him. Like it's like you can't win for losing. It's getting to the point where it's not even a point in debating these people because they're being so
Facts.
overreactive and emotional that it's just not even no point. You know what
Disingenuous.
I'm saying? Like you cannot have a real debate because they get mad, they yelling, they screaming. Tank ain't who y'all thought he was. It's like I don't understand why I can't have my own opinion of Tank and you have your opinion of Tank and we talk about it. But y'all want to try to sway and persuade people to not support and or like Tank. And that's the biggest disconnect that we're having right now, in my opinion.
And that's
That's
so
the
facts.
definition of hate, 2 Cent. 2 Cent, trying to persuade somebody not to like somebody is the definition of hate.
It's the
That's what,
definition.
hey, Apex the God, my guy Upper, you gonna
What
like
up?
this. Where we from, we call that dirty macking. That's what niggas do
What
to
up, bro?
females when they got a dude that they like. But the
Hey
guy at the
Dean,
bar tell him, you know he not really like
hey
that, right?
Dean,
You know he ain't really into it. He ain't really into you. He
hey,
don't wanna take you out the date. And whole time that nigga done took her places. You ain't never, nigga, you at the bar. You ain't got $50 in your pocket talking about what the next
Dirty
man ain't
motherfucking
doing.
Mac.
hey
Dirty
That's
Dean,
macking
dirty
ass nigga.
motherfucking Mac.
hey Dean, let me
What
say
up,
something
Puff?
to 2 cents real quick. Let me say something
Go
to
ahead.
2 cents.
Go ahead. Then I
Say
gotta read the
something.
super chat. Then I gotta let my man Upper go. Go ahead, Rich.
Hey, 2 cents, man. We still want you to be a fan. We don't want you to go against Tank, all right? we
That's
don't
not
want
true.
you to
That
go
is
against.
not true.
We don't want you to go against
Not
Tank.
true.
People
We
was
still
asking
want
two
you to
I,
be
I
cent.
a
don't
fan,
I don't
2 cents.
I don't need to go against Tank. It's enough of y'all already doing that.
Nah,
It's
but
enough people
nobody.
already
Bars.
doing that.
I don't be.
Bars.
I don't.
Bars.
That shit what makes me
Yo,
go
let me
harder for
yo,
Tank.
Yo,
Real shit.
let me get to the super chat, y'all. My man Tone in the building again, showing love. Tank said with the Dom.
Salute.
He says, if y'all know what the Dom, I shouldn't have to tell y'all what the Dom is. Tank said years ago, I'm staying at 135. I don't like how I felt at 40. Haney fans move up and say to fight me at 40. Then they say Tank a duck, but we asked for Key and Core said we won't be fighting Key years ago. Just saying.
But I don't see the
That's a great
difference,
point.
bro.
Yo, Tune, thank you for the
Good shit too.
for the dom. I appreciate you, my guy. You already know. Hey, Upper, holla at me, Upper. What's up, my guy?
Man, what's up, my G? How you doing today, bro?
Man, I'm doing amazing, Upper. I'm chilling, my guy. How you doing, man?
Shit, shoot, just going on my equality tour. Just going on my little equality tour, that's all. And
No,
getting
for
called out
sure.
for it. And not saying no lies, but still, I'm a hater. I'm a hater though. I'm just a hater because I don't tell no lies.
So what they calling you a
But
hater on, Upper?
man, I'm
Inform
getting called
me.
a I'm getting called a hater on everything, right? First off, people, I'm gonna go ahead and make this clear since I'm here. First off, people talking crazy about Tank Davis is ruining boxing with this fight right here, right? So I said, I guess Tank Davis is the straw that broke the boxing camel's back, right? I didn't hear nobody holler about this when Floyd fought Conor McGregor for the second highest grossing fight in boxing history. Second highest grossing now. Conor McGregor ain't got no boxing background. Floyd Mayweather made it his 50th win. Matter of fact, Floyd broke the record. He broke a record with a win against a UFC fighter. He broke Rocky Marciano's record with a UFC fighter, Dean. Do you understand the gravity of that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. With a
He
UFC
broke
fighter with no boxing background and the fight counted, Upper, and the fight counted.
but
Crazy.
look, let me finish it up and I'm gonna let you have it though, Dean. Check it out, right? So he
I'm
broke
listening.
Rocky Marciano's record with Conor McGregor, right? Second highest grossing fight, second highest gate. Francis Ngannou gets an immediate title shot. He hasn't fought nobody in the top 10. Could not beat anybody in the top 10, but gets an immediate title shot with Tyson Fury.
I forgot
Who
all
after
about
Tyson?
that. We tripping. Go ahead,
Look,
Upper.
Tyson Fury gets he has to fight for undisputed after this fight. So he's the fight before Tyson Fury fights for undisputed. And then he gets beat by Tyson Fury. Then he gets another shot with the number one contender, Anthony Joshua. Back to back. It still ain't beat no contenders at heavyweight. Man got beat by a jab. But he gets another title shot, basically. It was for an intern, matter of fact. I think him and Anthony Joshua was fighting for the IBO. He got knocked the fuck out. I mean, my bad, my language. He got knocked the heck out, right? But, ain't nobody outraged in that. Everybody was home. We want to see Wilder versus Ngannou. Like, people was going for it then. They wanted that. I remember Devin Haney and Sugar Sean O'Malley. They had a beef for months. The man said he would put $1 million that he would snuff Devin. And Shakur jumped into it. So we had Devin and Shakur fans for a month arguing with the UFC dude that has hair like Rainbow Bright. The one that got hit in the head with all the different colors. And they was like, Devin to punish him. Yeah, Devin and Shakur punish this man. Bring him over. Now, everybody was cheering for this. Everybody was cheering for Devin or Shakur to beat the heck out of Sean O'Malley. A UFC fighter that's never boxed. This is one who just got humiliated by a Puerto Rican dude. Puerto Rican dude beat the brakes off of him, right? Still nobody complaining. Ryan Garcia sitting here saying that he's about to clean up boxing and he's about to get Jake Paul out of boxing. He wants that fight. Everybody like, Ryan gonna beat him, that left hook. So then Tank big dogs it and takes it from Ryan. Now the whole world upset. Now we weren't upset when Floyd broke the record. We wasn't upset with Ngannou getting 2 back-to-back shots. We wasn't even upset with Shakur and Devin with Sean O'Malley. Hell, we wasn't even upset with Floyd and Logan Paul. But now the Tank about to get the bag. Now everybody clutching their pearls and everything. But I'm gonna let you elaborate on that thing.
Yo,
Hey,
Upper,
I'm about to.
forgot. Hey, Upper, I want to apologize to the boxing community, yo. Upper, thank you for that.
You know you my G dog.
How the hell y'all saying anything about Gervonta Davis when we watch Francis Ngannou fight Fury and goddamn Anthony Joshua? Man, I forgot all about that. You know why I forgot about that, Upper? Because it was so minuscule in my mind. It was so much of a fucking clown show that I forgot about it. See, that's how you know you don't want to see some shit, Upper. You see how that was out of my mind? It was literally out of my mind. I forgot I watched that. I forgot I saw that.
But look, you also forgot that Floyd broke the record, right? With a UFC fight.
I remember that part. But I just knew that
did anybody complain?
No.
Exactly. But go ahead, my brother. I'm gonna be listening to you.
Hey, nobody. I don't feel like no one's mad
Salute
about.
all.
No one's mad about no
Salute to
Tank.
all y'all, man. I'm gonna be in the chat though, because I'm about
Yeah,
to get around some noise right now.
nah.
Salute
Stay
all
right
y'all.
here, real quick.
All right, Upper.
I don't think nobody's mad about Tank fighting Jake Paul. I feel like.
Huh?
I don't really see nobody mad about Tank fighting Jake
Where the
Paul.
hell you been, dog? But let me get
Go
over
ahead.
here.
Hey, holler at you, Upper. He just said some asinine shit, Rich. 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 Listen here. Don't make me mad, Rich. You don't think you ain't heard nobody mad about the fight? Huh? Where you been at? Huh? Where you been at that I ain't been at? Huh? That ain't what I
Yeah,
heard.
nah,
That ain't
they
what I
mad,
been
bro. They
seeing.
big mad.
I see
They
niggas
big
talking
mad,
about
dog.
Tank Davis scary. He gonna retire. All of this other shit. Niggas is acting. Tank don't even fuck with y'all. How y'all know what he gonna do? Who told you that? I'm about to just start asking people those questions. Tank gonna retire. Who told you that? Did he retire? No. So when I ask you what I just feel, y'all grown ass men with a lot of feelings. Y'all got a lot. Y'all sure as hell got a lot of feelings about shit, about what other men feel and think. All I know is Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson months ago was calling each other everything under the sun. Now they brothers. All I know is months ago, Keyshawn Davis was trashing Gervonta, same way y'all doing now, and then came out on Najee couch, Indian style, in a recliner, talking about how he understand where Tank coming from now. That's what I remember. Yo, Chris
That was the
Trucker, come back
funniest
up.
shit ever.
I got a spot. I
Hey,
remember
nah. What
Keyshawn
I'm saying,
Davis.
what?
Oh,
I remember
Hey,
Keyshawn Davis saying that Tank been tricking a boxing game too long, and then now he agree with him and understand where he coming from with all the BS. I get where
nah.
Tank coming from. See, my problem be with all of y'all is that all the people that y'all talk about Tank don't fight. They ain't fans of. All of them niggas is fake. Because Terrence Crawford used to be a Gervonta Davis fan. Devin Haney used to be a Gervonta Davis fan. Shakur Stevenson used to be a Gervonta Davis fan. Keyshawn Davis used to be a
Hey,
Gervonta Davis fan.
hey,
But you want to know what the biggest fucking difference is? Ain't none of them niggas helped Tank do shit. Tank done helped every last single one of the niggas that I
and,
talked about.
and let me say this though, right? I still hear Shakur give Tank praises about how good he is at fighting. One thing I don't hear Tank do is give Shakur praises. He say, what have he done in his last fight? What's this, that, and third? What he done in his last fight? His last fight was
Yeah,
good
Rich,
against
because he
Williams
not fake
Cepeda.
like
His
because he
his
not
last
fake like
fight was good
Shakur,
against
Rich.
Williams Cepeda.
Rich, I'm not gonna talk nice about no nigga who's shitting on me that was acting like
That,
he
but
was
that's
my fucking friend. Fuck that nigga.
that's what I'm trying to say. Shakur still give him credit for in the
So
ring
what?
stuff.
So
For
what?
in the ring stuff. So when you say that niggas
Because
hating
he
on him,
snaked him,
nah,
he should
nobody
give him
never.
credit, Rich.
I never
He
heard
should
one of
give
them.
him credit.
I
Because
never
how
heard
you
one
gonna
of them
take it back
fighters.
after you was dick
Oh, go ahead.
riding, Rich? You can't take it back now.
Wait,
You've been saying how
all
great he
right, all
was.
right.
What you gonna say? He not great now because you mad at him?
Nah, listen, I'm gonna always give somebody credit where it's due. If I know, hey Dean, I can hate you as much as I can. If you good at something, I'm gonna be like, he's a bitch ass nigga, but that nigga is good at this. I'm
But
always do
the
that.
thing is, the
When
thing
it
is
comes
though,
to
Rich,
hate, when it
y'all
comes to
asking
hate,
Gervonta Davis to do that. He don't give a fuck. He's not that type of nigga. He's not giving his ops no credit. Fuck
all
them
right, that's
niggas.
cool. That's
You
cool, but
can't be
that's what
mad at him that he feel like that.
but no, I'm not mad. What I'm saying is that's what you call hate. That's when it becomes hate. When you
No,
don't
it's
want to
not.
give a
No,
nigga
it's not.
credit about
No, it's
nothing.
not. No,
When
it's
you
not.
don't want to give
No,
a
it's
credit
not.
about nothing,
It's
that's
not
when it
hate,
becomes
Rich.
hate.
Rich, it's not hate when a nigga hated on me first. I don't have to show him love after that. Fuck that nigga. It's never hate. If I showed you love, Rich, and it was all love, and then you did some sucker shit to make it not love, I don't, yeah, so what, nigga? I'll never show you love again. Fuck you,
Multiple
nigga.
times too, Dean. Multiple
Yeah,
times.
multiple times,
Multiple
bro.
times Tank said that the nigga in my locker room, but then when he do an interview, he talking about he want to fight me. That's not what you were saying when you was just in my locker room, bro.
He did the same shit, Rich, that Keyshawn did to Abdullah Mason. But Keyshawn apologized for it. Shakur Stevenson didn't. That's the difference. Remember, he saw Abdullah Mason and then backstage and was telling him how great he was, Rich. And then after that, Rich was talking crazy about the man. And then he apologized when people like me called his ass out about it. Shakur played victim. Like we forgot where y'all beef started at.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't look at these guys. I don't look at Shakur's hating. Like when you said that stuff about Devin Haney, Shakur friends, what Shakur said out of his mouth. Shakur said, "I don't like Devin Haney." but I'm not gonna sit back and condone a nigga that cheated on him and give him the most praise and just shit on Devin Haney. That don't mean that you his friend because you speaking the real on how you really feel. That don't mean that you friends or none of that shit. That's just he just speaking
Yeah,
what how he feel.
Javante
Shakur
Davis
That ain't
Stevenson
really
is a
should.
snake, bro. He a snake.
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
hey,
but
but
no,
you said
hey,
before
no.
you
two
go
cent, go
in,
back
listen,
in your car,
let me
man.
tell you this. Let me tell you this. Little Birdie told me that, you know, all that little brother shit with Abdullah Mason, Abdullah don't accept his phone calls no more.
Who
It's
said
been a
that?
while. It's been a while because Abdullah seen through the bullshit too.
Who said that?
He said a little birdie told him.
Little Birdie told me.
Oh, a little birdie told a
Little
little
Birdie
bird,
told me.
a little birdie said that
Yeah, Little
Shakur.
Birdie told
Hey,
me.
look, hey Dean, hey
Hey,
Dean,
Rich, let me talk.
It was a
hey
story.
Let me
yeah. Where
talk.
you at?
What
I
up,
ain't
Can I
know you
Charlie?
was
talk,
on
Rich?
here.
Can I talk? Let me talk.
Hey
I
y'all,
ain't know you was
hey,
on it.
hey y'all, let me
Hey,
get to the super chat real quick, y'all. My man Juice Vision with the pound, he says, nobody complained at all about Canelo and Jake Paul almost happening until Turkey came along. I know again, Juice. It's the tank, like yo, it's the tank rules. Shakur Stevenson fans sit up here and act like Gervonta
Javante
Davis and
got it.
Shakur fell out because of Gervonta Davis. That is not true. Devin Haney fans act like Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis fell out because of Gervonta Davis. That is not true.
You know what
Richardson,
they do,
Hitchison,
Dean?
go ahead,
You
Tusen.
know what they do, Dean? You
Talk to
know,
me.
well, I guess y'all are men, y'all might not understand this, but as a woman, you sometimes you may deal with a man and he'll like to do shit like some stupid shit or some shit you know you don't like, and then you'll be like, why are you doing that? You don't like that. He'll be like, you always complain. And it's like, bruh, why are you doing something that you know I'm going to respond to, and then when I respond you complain and try to make it seem like it's me? It's gaslighting, it's manipulation. These people
nah,
are
that's
running
what
around here
girls do.
acting like Tank. No, that's what men do, especially the niggas on these YouTube internet and this internet. But anyway, these
Uh-huh.
people running around here acting like Tank not responding to people. Y'all acting like this man ain't responding to people. He not just jumping out a window and going off on people. That's not what's happening. He getting criticized no matter what he does or who he fights. And I'm trying to think of when the shift happened, because at one point, just like with Boots, everybody was Johnson bouncing Tank. And somewhere in between that, it switched. And then he became not this and not that and all of those things. So then he didn't say nothing for a long time. He let it slide. And then he finally came out and started responding. And now everybody like, oh, look, he hate his fans. He telling y'all to shut the fuck up. And it's like, what is, like, I don't get it. Like, y'all sound real crazy with this shit. If he's snapping on the fan on the internet, why does that now pertain to all of Tank Davis fans? Can y'all
Nah,
please explain that to me?
I think
Two
you
two
talking
cent,
about these
two
the
cent,
YouTube
two cent,
streets.
two
That's what I
cent.
think you talking about.
And my guy Just do, I appreciate you, Just. But Just, you said something. You said Tank fall out with everybody because a lot of niggas is snake. He fell out with Shakur because then Shakur was smiling with him backstage, and then Shakur went on podcast talking about he know Tank can never fight me and all of that stuff. But people forget that happened. He fell out with Devin Haney because Devin Haney and them used to be giving the man praise and doing all of that, and then they started talking about how he'd never fight them and all of that shit too. And Tank never went at any of them the same first. Richardson Hitchison, yeah, they was great friends. And then Richardson Hitchison, then Tank and Edgar Berlanga was going back and forth. And Richardson Hitchison, bitch ass, was going and telling Edgar Berlanga what him
Yeah, I
and Tank
remember
was
that
talking
one.
about.
Yeah.
So when people be talking about Tank falling out with everybody, he ain't fell out with Leonard Ellaby. He ain't fall out with Steven Espinoza. He ain't fall out with Al Heyman. He ain't fall out with David Benavidez. He ain't fall out with Canelo Alvarez. I'm
He
just
ain't
saying.
fall out with
He
the
ain't
niggas that
fall out
matter.
with
That's what you're saying,
he ain't
Dean?
fall out with he ain't fall out with Scooter Davis, Jaleel Hackett, Truck Simpson. I can name a whole bunch of a plethora of other fighters that he did not fall out with. But when y'all say he fell out with somebody, make sure you bring up why they fell out with those people. Because then I can name a bunch. He fell out with Floyd because Floyd was mad that Leonard Ellerby chose to stay with Gervonta Davis over Floyd Mayweather. He was mad that Gervonta Davis didn't want to re-sign back with him.
I
That's why he
didn't.
fell out with Floyd.
I didn't. I'm
You
gonna fall back so Jess could come up. I'm gonna let Jess come up. I'm gonna fall back.
Now I'm about to bring Just up now. I put Smoke off real quick. Smoke, you stay backstage, and I'm gonna bring and Thomas, I'll bring Apex the God back up if you'll fall off real quick.
Yeah, I fall off. I
Nah,
fall off.
I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be quick. Yeah,
All right.
it's easier when you hear me say it. If the dude fall out with everybody, don't be that big deal. At the end of the day, then they say ain't no friends in boxing. So which one is it? Is y'all friends or you not friends? I don't believe in that falling out stuff, man. I think at the end of the day, anybody that's gonna possibly be your opposition, you're not gonna be best of friends with him anyway. So shit, if Core took a picture with him and spoke his mind, say he don't think he'll fight him, what do we talk? You know how sensitive that is? That's fighters really do that. When you give them your opinion on who you think might beat them or what you think about, they
But he
get you
ain't do
catch
that to
it.
Keyshawn. He ain't do that to Keyshawn.
He
You know
said
that.
that's
You know I ain't gonna get into that. That's a whole different. That's
I'm
a
no,
whole
I'm
different kind of
saying
situation.
Javante Davis been cool with Shakur longer than Keyshawn has. Javante Davis has known Shakur longer than Keyshawn. He ain't do that to
Uh,
Keyshawn.
nah
People
I'm
nah
ask
not
Shakur
nah
Stevenson.
Shakur
sure. I'm
nah
not
People
sure
that
about
ask
that.
nah
people that
Shakur said
ask
I'm not
Shakur
sure about that.
Stevenson.
nah
Keyshawn,
People that
Shakur
ask,
yeah,
said
they knew
people
each
that
Shakur
ask,
other.
said he knew Keyshawn.
hold on. Keyshawn, people didn't ask Shakur Stevenson who would beat the win between him and Keyshawn, and he refused to answer that question. Why he ain't do
Yeah.
that with Tank?
Nah, because that's his
You know that
brother. That's
man
what
want
he
to
call his
fight Tank,
brother.
bro.
I
He
never
call
said.
him
I
his
don't know why
brother.
people is.
I'm not saying that he
So,
don't want to fight Tank.
I
What
just
I'm
want to
saying
ask you
is,
this. I
I
want to ask you
am.
something.
I'm saying
Is
you
is
won't fight him.
Shakur saying?
hold on, everybody. I need y'all to hear what I'm saying. I don't want to hear about the friend shit because he was friends with Javante. Shakur don't do that to all of his friends, but he did it to
Do what?
Javante.
What he do to? What he do? What he do to him?
Let me.
What he did
Can I
was,
answer this thing?
Hmm.
hold on. What he did
Talk to
was,
me.
is
I got a quick
be
minute.
backstage,
Talk to me.
acting like you friends, like he do with all of his other friends, Edward Belonga, Keyshawn, Bud, you name them. He
But
ain't go
what
out
he
there and
really
say
do
that.
that's wrong though?
He ain't go out there and say that, oh yeah, Tank know he'll never fight me and all this, that, and the third. Right after, literally
Yeah,
like 2 months after that
but
situation happened.
but
He ain't do that to
check this
Shakur.
out.
He ain't did that to Richardson. He ain't do that to Edward Belonga. He ain't do that to Abdullah Mason. He ain't do that. Bud Crawford. He ain't do that to a plethora of other people he
Hey,
was
but
supposed to be
wait,
cool with. But he did it
hey,
to Javante Day.
go
Hold
ahead.
on.
Go
People
ahead.
like cutting you off when they don't want to hear the truth. Don't bring up that they was cool and he ain't did nothing wrong, because then why he ain't do that to Keyshawn? Why he ain't do that to all of his other so-called people he was cool with?
I'm
Now, if y'all
still
got a
trying to figure
logical
out what you're
explanation
saying.
for me,
Which so
okay.
again, so I just want to hear
He,
you. What are you saying he did? What are you saying
hold
he
on.
did to him?
Okay, how about this? He was cool with Javante, right?
Okay.
He cool with Keyshawn, Edward Belonga, Richardson, Abdullah Mason, a bunch of other fighters, correct? He cool with
Okay.
them too, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'm just
So
trying to hear
ask
you.
him,
I'm trying to see
him
what
and
point you
Shakur
making.
Stevenson, him and Keyshawn Davis and Javante Davis are all in the same weight division at that time, correct?
Mm-hmm.
They asked him about Javante, and he said, Javante know he'll never fight me. And if I'm Javante, I would take that, I wouldn't be kind to that. Now he was asked the same
So
question about Keyshawn Davis, but he didn't say that.
you know
But
why though?
but
He
he
don't
looked
want
at
to fight Keyshawn. I don't want to get into all of that because I let people argue about that, them not
that's
fighting each other.
I
But
feel
he
like that's some
Tank is
sucker
the
shit.
fight he want.
Hey, look, I
That's
feel
the
like
fight
that's
he
some
want.
sucker shit that he don't
Yeah,
want to
but why
fight
you didn't
Keyshawn.
tell Tank that
Oh,
backstage when you was holding him, acting like you cool?
He would have hit too
You
many
had a
shit.
Yeah.
chance
You
to
would have hit
tell
him
him
in
Come
the
on,
that.
mouth.
man. Hey, man.
No,
Dr.
So
Tank would have fired on that boy.
I just want to make sure me and Deem on the same page. So you
This is
telling
what I'm
me the
talking
reason they
about.
fell out is because he
He
said he
did the
won't
same
fight him.
shit. He did the
So
same shit Keyshawn. He did the same
he
shit
gave his
Keyshawn
opinion,
Davis did.
right?
Hold on, no.
He gave
No,
his
he did the
opinion,
same.
and Tank
No,
fell out with him over his opinion.
That's not
hold
why he
on,
fell out,
This
though.
is boxing, bro. This
That's
boxing.
not why he fell out, Justin.
hold on.
I don't
He
give a.
did the
I don't
same
care
thing.
why they
He
fell
did the
out.
same
I want to
thing.
see the
He did
fight.
the same thing. He did the same
Why are
thing
we?
Keyshawn Davis. He did the same thing Keyshawn Davis did to Abdullah Mason. And
I ain't got
I called
time, man.
Keyshawn out. I called Keyshawn out for that. The difference is Keyshawn knew it was some sucker shit and apologized. Shakur never did that. That's the difference. Keyshawn
You
Davis
know,
was man enough to know I was backstage acting like I'm cool
What's
with Abdullah,
what's
and then
sucker
I got
shit though?
just. Can you
What's
let me
sucker shit?
talk?
I'm
Can
just
you quit
trying to hear
cutting
you.
me off, just?
No, I'm
You
trying
gonna
to
try
hear
to
you,
hear me?
bro.
Why do you
Can
keep
you
cutting
hear
me
me?
off,
I'm making
just?
sure you can hear
You
me.
can
I
hear
can't
me.
hear
I
you.
can hear you. I can hear you. You
All
keep
right,
cutting me
all
off.
right, I'm making sure I can hear you. I can't hear you, bro. That's why I'm saying that. I'm
All
saying,
right.
can I? I'm not even
Can you hear
talking
me?
over you. I'm just
Can
asking you
you
to hear you.
hear me?
Now I can hear
Can
you,
you
bro.
hear
Yeah, I
me?
can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Keyshawn Davis was backstage with Abdullah Mason, somebody he was supposed to be cool with. The same way Shakur was
Right?
backstage with somebody he was supposed to be cool with. I didn't tell Shakur Stevenson to tell me that him and Gervonta was friends and grew up in the amateurs and all of that. That's what they put out to the public. I ain't tell him to say
They put
that.
out. They both put that
That's
out. But
factual
I
fight.
don't see the problem though. I
Just,
don't
bro,
really
you
see the
keep cutting
problem
me
with him
off,
saying
bro.
he won't fight him.
Just, you keep cutting me off, bro. Can you hear me? You keep cutting me off, but I can't even get to what I'm saying.
I'm on mute, yo.
Davis, Keyshawn Davis was backstage with Abdullah Mason and was acting like he cool and trying to give him advice and little bro and big bro and all of that same stuff. Shakur Stevenson was doing the same thing with Gervonta Davis. They was cheesing ear to ear. So I'm pretty sure it was friendly conjecture. I'm pretty sure of that.
Hey, but this is why I
Right?
gotta say to that, Dean. Oh, you
I'm
going
not
to?
finished yet, bro. I'm not finished. Stop speaking when I'm speaking. Thank you. Keyshawn Davis was backstage with Abdullah Mason. He left there after being cool with Abdullah because the whole world saw it because people was recording backstage. He left, started talking crazy about Abdullah Mason. And people like myself started calling him out about that because that's some fake ass shit that you big me up when you see me. And then as soon as you're not around me, you talk about how you going to do this, you going to do that, you better than me and all of that. When you had the chance as a man to say that to my face right directly to me, but you didn't do that. You waited till you wasn't around me and then said that. Now, the credit I give Keyshawn Davis is people like me call Keyshawn Davis out about that. What did Keyshawn Davis do? He still admitted he wanted to fight Abdullah, and it's a fight that he won, and all this, that, and the third. But he admitted that was some sucker shit and apologized to Abdullah Mason. Shakur never did that. Neither has Devin. Neither has Richardson Hitchison. Tank your mans. You know he's going at it with Edward Belonga. But then you go back and be telling Edward Belonga the shit you and Gervonta Davis be talking about. Niggas who do shit like that, I wouldn't fuck with you either. It'd be much worse with Dean. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you came backstage and I was fighting, and you, yo, Dean, you my guy, man. I'm happy to see you, bro. Go out there and do your thing, my guy. You already know we represent East Coast. You my brother. And then I get on an interview next week and be like, oh yeah, they already know Dean wouldn't fight me. Dean don't want this smoke. He already know that too. He know what's up. If y'all think Dean would respond kindly to that, I can tell you to know the fuck I would not. I tell that nigga, I'll say, bitch ass nigga, when you was backstage, it was all handshakes and smiles. I don't like shit like that, personally. I didn't like when Shakur did it. I didn't like when Keyshawn did it. But the difference is, Keyshawn was man enough to sit up there and be like, you know what? I still won't fight you, but that right there was some sucker shit. That's it.
All right.
See, the
Let me
part
say
about
let me say one thing
I
then,
just
Dean.
was trying to ask him a question. So you, in your mind, you saying
Mhm.
taking a picture with him and then saying and giving his opinion on if he think the fight is gonna happen. That was like stabbing him in the back. That was like, because to me
No,
it's
it's not.
boxing. Like I hear a lot worse than that. I mean, Tank went in on Shakur a lot worse than that. That shit is light. To me, the way
But
I
you know,
look at it, because I hear the way you see it, right? And that's cool. I'm not
mhm.
arguing it. For me, now that's your opportunity to beat his fake ass. All this trying to
Yeah,
justify, like, oh, him being mad with people, like this boxing, bro. I heard a lot worse than what Shakur said,
no,
is what I'm
we're
saying.
not
So
justifying
fight
it.
him,
Just
beat
y'all,
his
y'all
ass,
mad. No, just we're
beat his
not
ass.
justifying. I don't give a fuck if he mad at on or not. It's the other fans that care, the Shakurs and Devin fans that care that Gervonta Davis don't fuck with them. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
give
I
a
don't
fuck.
care. I
I
want to see
understand.
fights.
No. We
I
just want to see them
understand.
fight.
Yeah, you just want to see
Nah,
fights.
No, the
I
problem
think
I
I don't
Tank
got,
fans.
care.
We
no,
Can
want
I
to see
say
a
one
no,
fight.
the
thing though?
problem.
Tank fans
Hold
Keep
bring
on,
us
cooking,
all
y'all.
the
Keep
other
cooking,
stuff
y'all.
besides they want to see a
hold
fight.
on,
All right,
hold on,
just
y'all, and then I'm gonna let Upper go. My problem is that Shakur and Devin fans try to play victim and act like they don't know why Tank don't fuck with that person. Like he's supposed to do them a favor. Like he's supposed to look out for them. Like he's supposed to talk kindly of these motherfuckers. That's my problem. You want to talk shit? Stay over there. Don't be on my dick now. Don't try to come back and be cool. Don't do it. Yo, people are mad Gervonta Davis is not Devin Haney. That you could talk shit about me and then come back and be like, oh, we cool now and all of that shit. Not when you cross the line that they crossed, because the line that they crossed was trying to act like Gervonta Davis is scared of them. Any man that go out here and publicly try to put it upper like I'm scared of him, I won't fuck with you neither, nigga.
I'm
It
gonna
ain't
push you
gonna
off
be
the planet.
handshake. I mean, it ain't gonna be handshakes and smiles when I see you. That's all. Go ahead, Upper.
All right. Now, Dean had touched on this, but this is something I want to bring up, right? And I say this all the time, right? Fans gravitate to the boxer that they're most like. You feel me? Like boxers have certain quirks. What'd you say that for, 2 cents?
Go ahead.
I mean, you know, like y'all seen the day I had a Devin fan talking about he'll call the law. I mean, you know, like, you know, people that rock with Devin, they have certain personality traits. We see them, they overly obsessive, they compulsive, and they try to force stuff. A lot of them force stuff illegally. I mean, you know, some people might snatch your kids. I don't know. But what I'm just saying is they like to force things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. Now, a lot of Shakur fans, you know, I'm not saying all of them, but Shakur's fake as shit. I'm just gonna say this. He's fake as hell. He's a snake. He has feminine ways. I'm gonna tell you that now. And a lot of his fans do too. I'm being honest. And then when people act like they don't understand, and I ain't talking about my nigga just do shot, I'm just saying I'm going against a lot of Shakurites. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this. A lot of people don't understand, and they sit there and say, what does Shakur do? What does Shakur do? Shakur's a snake. He's like a bitter female that gets a female as a friend, learn all her things, and turn it away from her. Shakur and Devin Haney both used to spar with Gervonta Tank Davis. He used to help them both get themselves better. Shakur, even Keyshawn Davis.
Hold on, Upper, pause. Pause, Rich. Rich, why
Hold
you
on, what you
laughing?
find? Some candy in your pocket or something, bro? What you laughing for?
Hold on, Upper, pause that. Rich, don't laugh because Shakur admitted exactly what Upper said. Continue, Upper.
He ain't
Shakur
never
admitted
that, man. He
never admitted. Hey, hold on, Rich. Now, Rich, hold on. No, y'all, Rich. Since you said that, I need you to do some research. Get off of here. Go to when Shakur and Gervonta was in the amateurs, and he was getting Gervonta just turned pro. Shakur got a mohawk, and they interviewing Shakur talking about Gervonta Davis. Now you get off of here, go watch that, and then you come back here and tell me that he didn't see
and
it.
go watch when they and he got on the yellow cup.
I remember Shakur helping him with the Pedraza fight. He's saying that he's helping Shakur with his fights. It's the other way around.
He did help. He helped Shakur, bro.
It's the other way around. And then you had
bro.
And then you had the nerve to say
bro,
that
Shakur was getting ready for
all his people. The only person that Shakur fell out with that he fucked with was Tank. That's the only person.
See, let me finish what I gotta say, bro.
Go ahead, Albert.
See, that's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. Y'all won't never let a nigga finish talking. You said the only person he fell out with Tank, right? So let me finish talking and don't interrupt me no more. How about that? So check this out, right? So the only person he fell out, okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to the Tank point, but I'm about to shut you up right now. Did he not fall out with Devin? Did Devin and his family not carry Shakur around to all the tournaments? Shakur was sleeping on their couch. They was like brothers. Did they not do that?
No.
Were they not like, no, hold on. Were they they not like brothers?
No.
Huh?
No. That's a lie.
Dude, that's a lie because Bill and Shakur even talked. They said
you just say that's a lie?
135.
Did you say that's a lie?
Shakur would tell you the only person that he was close to was Keyshawn. They was in Virginia together.
That's not true,
he used to sleep on Bill.
They was living in Virginia together when they was teenagers.
How long you been following Shakur, bro? Stop telling me what Shakur said at 28 years old. We remember what the nigga said when he was 17, bro. What are you talking about? How long you been following him?
Bro, he was staying with Bill and Devin.
What are you
Hey,
talking
I've been
about?
following Shakur. I've been following Shakur since he been coming to Alexandria
So
to the
then you
gyms
can't
up
say,
there since he was
Rich, if you've
17,
been
16
following
years old.
Shakur, then what
I've
you're
been
saying,
following Shakur for
then
a
you
while
blatantly
now, man.
lying to me.
You
Are
ain't
you
gonna sit
blatantly
here and tell
lying
me
to
that
me?
Devin
Are you
Haney,
blatantly lying to me right now?
so
Are you
you say,
blatantly lying to me right now? Because if you've
listen,
been following what
Yes,
Shakur
he
said,
is.
you will know that him and Devin used to be friends. What are you talking about, bro?
he ain't been the friends that he's talking about that he been living with them niggas, sleeping on their couches, and they
When
been
they was
taking them
going
all
to
around the world.
tournaments,
Nigga, they
That's a
what?
Rich, and
lie.
he
Oh
was
my
staying
god.
at
That's a
their
fucking
house,
lie.
bro. What are you
That's a
talking
lie,
about?
man. You
Who you
lying.
got up here,
Bro,
D?
what
Who
the
is
fuck?
this dude, D? I thought you had
Bro,
boxing knowledge up here. This man don't
Rich,
know nothing about boxing.
All right,
Rich, you
show
so
it to me.
wrong
Please
about
show
that,
me
Rich.
anything that they was
Rich, you so
that
wrong
Shakur.
about that, Rich, that
Boxing
that's
knowledge
not even funny.
is
That's not
fucking
even
It's
funny.
not.
crazy.
It's not even worth arguing that point because everybody know what it is. Rich obviously
Go,
doesn't.
let me get
he
nah,
don't know
go
shit
ahead,
about boxing
Albert.
like Floyd say. Floyd say you don't
Go
know
ahead,
shit
Albert.
about boxing.
Yo, Rich,
Nah, I
I'm
don't know
telling
Because
nothing
you, I'm
about.
if
telling
that's
you.
how the record came out, Rich. This is how the record came out when Bill told Shakur, when you come to 135, we're gonna go up to 140. So y'all don't never clash because y'all are brothers. Dumbass. That's what the hell the shit came from. That's where it came from, bro. Like, bro. Like I said,
What
him
the
and Devin
fuck,
was
man?
cool.
This
Him
guy.
and Devin was cool. They used to stay at the same house. They used to go to the tournaments together. It's an interview. They all straight. And when Shakur, he got jealous. He seen them up. He seen them belts, and then he tried to press Devin. He got jealous of Tank's fame. Then he started calling them out. He's sitting he's sitting in a game chair with moves, dog. The nigga was out of shape, man. He had man breasts. Sitting there talking about I want to fight Tank. But then the funny thing about it, they offer him the one fight deal, the same deal that he just took to fight Tiafimo. But he didn't want it with Tank because he wanted a multi fight deal. But you say Shakur
Yo,
ain't never fall out with nobody but Tank. He was on his knees with no shirt, singing in front of Edward Berlingas Johnson. I'm not saying nothing, but that's what he was doing. He was on his knees in front of Edward Berlanga in a hotel room singing.
mm,
Then he fell out with Edward Berlanga because Berlanga was the main event. Did he not do that?
yes, that happened. Yes, they made up, but they fell
But the
out.
only person he fell out with,
Did,
was Tank.
didn't he fall out
But
with Jamel Herring?
Yes,
Because he
He
robbed him
felt,
for some money, right?
but
He backed over the man for some money, right?
I don't know where y'all from, but when y'all say fall out, man, y'all talking about y'all fell out like the way Tank fell out, like they just stopped, they
no,
just
Tank
cursing.
ain't
He
those
fell out
nigga.
off
No
some
Tank,
all this shit is all
no Tank,
competition and boxing and stuff
no,
like
Now
that.
you
Rich,
trying to
no,
move the
Rich.
goalposts, bro.
Now you
Man,
moving the
it's about
goalposts, bro.
boxing. First of
Rich,
all,
you
can I
moving the
talk? You
goalposts,
let this
bro.
nigga talk all day.
Go ahead, Rich. Because first of all, I gotta get to the fucking super
No,
chat
no,
because I've
go
been
to the
sitting up
super
here
chat. Get
waiting.
some money, man.
Because
Get some money. Shout out to
Juke with the
Juke.
20. Juke with the 20 said, I'm happy Shakur wants to fight Tank. That's not the reason they fell out. Thank you, Juke. The difference is being friends behind the scenes and then going to the camera telling people your friends scared and smearing his name. Thank you, Juke. That's all Dame's saying.
Jupe be cooking.
Yeah,
Jupe
yeah,
be cooking through super chat.
but
Shout out to Jupe.
Thank you,
but this is
Juke.
what I wanted to
Man,
say.
shout out to the queen, Juke.
Hey
She
Dean,
always doing.
hey Dean, this is what I want to say,
Yes.
right? As far as Keyshawn and Shakur, I feel like that's some sucker shit. But I feel like he look at him more as a friend or whatever they look at. I always gonna say that's some sucker shit, right? You know what I'm saying? But as far as all these other guys, I done heard recently on the thing that Shakur used to spar. Shakur had brought Abdullah Mason to the Jamel Hearn and all that stuff, sparring and all that stuff when Abdullah Mason was a youngin, right? But at the same time, you hear Shakur Stevenson speak on Abdullah Mason. He say, "Hell yeah, I would take that fight." He said that numerous of times on different interviews. That
I
don't
never
make
said he
you.
didn't say that. I
But
never
no,
did. I never said he didn't say
wait.
that.
What I'm saying is that don't mean that you falling out because you want to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? And then it
We
comes
ain't
to
never say that,
can I
bro. We
I'm
said no.
talking.
Hold on, because you're missing the point. We never said that you're falling out with somebody because you want to because you want to fight him. We say you fell out with Gervonta because you started talking crazy about him and saying he's scared of you.
All right,
You don't
so
Rich, no. You don't understand the difference between Tevin Farmer and Floyd Schofield and Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. You don't understand the difference, brother.
no, I'm not speaking on Javante Davis. I'm speaking on what this other guy just said about the Devin Haney situation. First of
Bro,
all,
I gave you a second, bro. I didn't finish my point because you kept interrupting me, bro. But go ahead. It's Apex. So go ahead.
when you
Go ahead.
boxing and you in the amateurs and y'all going around state to state or whatever and stuff like that, you might do have to ride with a few people that's
But
riding with you.
I'm not letting somebody
That
I don't like stay
that
at my
don't that
house,
don't
dog.
that that don't mean that y'all
Oh,
best
he
of
don't know he
friends
talking to
and
a
that y'all
demon.
not gonna be.
Hold on, Rich. Teach. You know I got one rule. Teach. Don't come in my chat lying. Teach. If you're not gonna hit the link and explain yourself, don't come in my chat lying talking about Tank started talking bad about Shakur first. That's why you went back at him. That's not true. That's
Shakur
not
said
true.
something about Tank as soon as he got up there, man. Shakur did it first, and Tank ignored all of them. But see, that's the bad thing about it. Tank also helped Keyshawn Davis. I showed the video where Keyshawn Davis talking about, yeah, Tank trying to help me. The man tried to get Tank to sign him, and Tank busted him up in sparring.
Thank you.
Keyshawn talking about, I couldn't do nothing. He hurt me twice. I don't like fighting like that because I couldn't throw no punches. All I could do was defend. And then after that, he coming out talking about, now this is a 16 ounces in headgear. He couldn't hang with Tank. Now he talking about light skin, no. And then you talking about Shakur still big up. He just called him little buddy the other day. Shakur and Devin, they've been picking at Tank trying to get his superstardom because they can't sell a daggone month. They can't sell out a small room. At the daggone battle rap convention, they can't sell out a small room. Shakur can't leave the city and sell it. And hell, people in the city falling asleep and walking out. And Devin is a man with no land.
Hey, Dean, I can honestly say this, and no matter how much y'all can say I'm lying or whatever y'all can say, I honestly can say this, man. I'm mutual to all these fighters for real. I just like Shakur and Tank to fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of these niggas that would, if I have a podcast, I wouldn't have a whole podcast disrespecting one fighter. You get what I'm saying? So I already know what type of person this guy is right here, man. You can say what you want to say, man, but
I'm
it
a
is
real
what it
type of
is,
guy.
man.
I'm a
Yeah,
real
I'm this
type of
type
guy.
of nigga, man. I'm mutual
Rich,
to all these
Rich,
niggas.
I'm
I
a real
Don't let
type
Rich,
of guy.
hold on. Let me say
I
this.
see what
Don't
it
let Rich
is.
rile y'all up because he like to do that when he wrong. Start trying to cause an argument.
You know who else do that?
Don't let Rich
Two
rile
cent.
y'all
Two
up.
cent. You know who else do that when they wrong?
Hey, 2
Who?
A
cents.
female.
Hey,
A
2
female.
cents.
Not you though, 2 cent, but most females can't take accountability. So when they get
Hey,
mad, they try
yo.
to
Nah,
rile you up. They
nah.
using
Hold,
emotions.
I can't stand a hating ass
hey,
bitch nigga.
yo.
That's
Hey,
why I
yo.
can't
Hold
stand a
on,
nigga
hold
that
on,
be
hold
So
on,
you
hating
don't
on
y'all.
look in the
Hold
another
mirror
on.
nigga.
then, right?
Sound like
If
a
that's the way
whole
you feel,
bitch
I
be
know you
hating
don't
on
look in the
another
mirror.
nigga.
Lord have mercy.
I
Hold
can't
on,
Nigga, you
y'all.
the one up
Hold
here
on,
hating.
y'all.
bitch ass nigga.
Look,
Fuck you
Nigga,
talking
listen,
I
about?
dog.
smack foul your punk ass, nigga. Fuck you
Hunt your
talking to,
bitch
nigga.
ass up, nigga.
Nigga, tell me
Punk
which
looking
fight you
ass
trying to
nigga.
go to, nigga. I'm good at every fight.
Hey,
Nigga,
Suck
talk
your
about
yo,
ass
bitch, you
up,
broke
nigga.
ass bitch.
y'all chill,
The
please,
fuck?
please, y'all, please. Let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. Nobody, I get tired of Shakur fans doing this, the victim shit. We just want to see the fight, and what he wrong because he want to fight him? Nobody ever said that. I'm a real nigga. If you want to fight me and you backstage at my fight, before you get on camera and tell the world you want to fight me, can you let me know first? Is that too much to ask? Rich, if me and you cool, and
Right.
you say, I want to debate Dean, wouldn't you tell me first before you get on KO platform and be like, I want to debate Dean? Like you don't know where I'm at or how to talk to me.
Right. Hell yeah.
But Shakur ain't do that.
If that's what happened, and they supposedly have like a mutual agreement or whatever like that, he definitely wrong. You know what I'm saying?
That's
He
that's that's
he
my only but my only point is Keyshawn Davis did the same exact thing to Abdullah Mason, but he was man enough to apologize for that
nah,
because he
but the
knew that
thing
that was some sucker shit.
the thing with Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason, I don't think you remember though, but a lot of interviews that Abdullah Mason was doing before Keyshawn Davis had that fallout, they kept bringing up you next in line for Keyshawn Belt, and Keyshawn and Abdullah Mason was hinting that like, yeah, I'm ready for all the smoke with him. So I guess Keyshawn kept seeing that shit. So that's why Cigar
No,
asked Key,
Rich,
but wait,
but
wait.
Abdullah handled it like a man though.
Yeah, he
He
did.
didn't
He
talk. He
definitely
didn't
did.
talk crazy about somebody he looked
He
up to
definitely
or
did.
thought was a great fighter.
He
He
de-
just said, "I want to smoke with all of these dudes."
he
It
he
ain't
de-
nothing wrong with saying that. The part that's wrong with saying that, if Keyshawn would have been like, "Oh, Keyshawn," I mean, if Abdullah would have been like, "Keyshawn, man, Keyshawn will never fight me. He know what it is. He ain't trying to fight me."
Can I say
Nah,
something real quick, D?
go
nah,
ahead,
he
two cent.
definitely he go ahead.
Let me say this. This is the type of things that I have challenges with. Just me personally, my 2 cents. You got Shakur, for example, running around crying about the Tank fight, saying his pride wouldn't let him take the fight. He would take the fight. Oh, that's WWE. That's a fake fight, little buddy. But then I'm seeing a video about you talking about you helping Jake Paul spar to beat Tank. And so I made
Crazy.
a joke. I made a joke that said, Shakur Stevenson don't really want to fight Tank because he helping Jake Paul beat him. I mean, I was being funny, but I wasn't. And then I'm saying at the same time, like, if this fight is such a circus show, so WWE, but you want to be a part of it so bad that you're gonna go help Jake Paul spar. So you got a problem with the fight, but you participating in it? Like, this
And
is the
that is,
shit that y'all let people get away
hey,
with that don't make
hey,
sense.
hey, 2 cents.
Where is the ain't Shakur off cold?
Hey,
Ain't
two
Jake
cents.
Paul white?
Hey, 2 cents. Can I
Whoa,
say
no,
this
hold on,
though?
hold on, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh,
Ain't Jake,
go.
ain't Shakur Stevenson off cold? And that's the challenge I have. Like, everybody running around condemning, complaining, snotting, and crying about the fight. But if they have an opportunity to be involved, or if they have an opportunity to insert themselves, it seemed like they would, just like Shakur Stevenson just did. And he running around here calling the WWE and calling Tank little buddy. Like, what are we
Hey, look.
talking about?
Hey,
You
two
calling me
cents.
buddy, nigga, but you inserting yourself in this? It doesn't
Hey,
make any sense, y'all. Where's the
hey,
videos about that?
hey, 2 cents. Hey, this is what I gotta say to you and Dean, man. Say, I'm gonna go by y'all logic on that. And
You can't
two,
use
I
my
hit.
logic, Rich. You
Wait,
ain't
wait,
on that
wait,
level.
wait, wait. Two, I hear Shakur. Two, I hear Shakur or the nigga that Jake Paul said he talked to come out and say that. I'm not believing Jake Paul.
I feel you.
No,
I feel
no.
you.
Yo,
Yeah,
Rich, I ain't mad
That's a
at you
good
yeah.
No,
about
point.
that.
I
That's
don't
a
know if
good
it's true
point.
or not. No, no,
I'm
no, no.
not
Hold on, hold on. I
believing.
don't know if it's
That's
true
just
or
because
not.
y'all didn't
All I'm
believe
saying is
Jake
that way
Paul
it was
2 months
said.
ago when he said that shit
Yo, Rich,
about
that's
Tank.
why I said on
He
Twitter,
had
I
all the
said,
reason
if
in the
this is
world to
true,
lie, man. He had
I
all.
said,
If
if
it's
this is
true.
true,
Hey, I don't
No,
disagree with you,
I,
Rich.
hey, look,
I
hey,
don't
Deem,
disagree with
hey, Deem, I think it's true too, but I'm gonna go by y'all.
I'm just saying that I ain't mad at that because I don't believe Jake either. But at the end of the day, that's why I said, if this is true, that's some real cornball ass shit, bro. I don't know no other way to put it, bro. Like I
But
like,
Rich,
and this is my
you
problem.
see,
See, people don't
Hey,
mind when
somebody,
Dean critical of
somebody
Javante
sent you a
Davis.
super chat. Somebody
Oh,
sent you a super chat, Dean.
hold on.
but hold
Oh,
on,
my
Rich.
bad.
You see how when you use our logic, we agree with you, but when I use y'all logic, y'all don't even agree with your own logic.
Nah,
Hey
I'm just
y'all,
saying.
let me get to the super chat. SBG Mello with the pound. He
I
said,
don't even know
I
this guy. I
challenge
ain't
Rich
never been on the
to a
panel.
4 to 8 sparring match for 10K. Do you accept the challenge, Rich? Dean could set it up. I
Hey,
mean,
look,
y'all know
hey,
I
look, hey, tell him this. I accept it, right? But if I get knocked out, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of your bitch ass. I promise you that.
Whole ass, that's some whole ass nigga shit right there, boy.
God damn, Rich. Hold on, y'all. Let me get
That's
to
some
this
whole ass
cash
shit
app.
right there.
Yo, Mr. Altruistic with the Dom. He said, for Rich getting cooked, stop moving the goalposts, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Rich. Yeah, you got they sending in they sending in cash apps about you, fella.
man,
I
you
just
getting
hate that y'all
paid.
move to
You
go
getting paid,
because
Dean.
see, my thing is, Rich. I would be taking up for Shakur Stevenson the same way if people was doing that sucker shit to him. Like when Edward Belonga started jumping out the window trying to act like he don't know that Shakur should be the goddamn main event and that's your brother. That's some sucker ass shit. You should have fucking told Turkey, yo, Turkey, listen. That's my guy. I ain't falling out with my brother about this shit. When to be honest, to be real, he probably should be getting that opportunity. Then what you do, regular Belonga, y'all only did your bitch ass feel some type of way, but Shakur went out there and performed. You went out there and got beat the hell up. That's the difference. That's probably why Shakur should have been the main event. See, I don't let people do sucker shit. That's my biggest problem with people, dog. Just like when Andy Cruz came up to Keyshawn personally, right? Keyshawn didn't have all that energy for him. But then Keyshawn had all that energy for Nair, who wasn't even fighting him. He was fighting his brother. That's
Facts.
sucker shit. I
Super
come
sucker.
from a different cloth. Shakur, if you want to fight Tank, when you was backstage, you should have said, bro, you my guy. I rock with you, but we gonna get it on.
That's it.
Zab
Nah,
Judah and Floyd
he definitely.
Mayweather for it. They was
I
friends.
think he could have even just said I would fight him, but not. I know he would never fight me, and this and that. Like, I think that's probably, like, that's just
Man,
some sucker shit.
2 Cent, you ain't gotta explain, Queen. They know extra shit. They want to deny the extra shit. They know if somebody said that same shit to them, if I was like, I'm gonna use my guy Just Do as an example. That's my guy. Me and Just Do talk. behind the scenes. So anything I really wanted to tell Just Do, I can tell him personally. But if I got on KO platform and was like, oh yeah, Just Do my guy, but Just Do know he can't fuck with me with no boxing debate. That nigga scared to debate me. That's
But
sucker
ain't that
shit.
just the
Hey,
competitiveness of Shakur though?
hey,
No,
Dean,
no,
hey, Dean,
NHA,
hey,
NHA,
Dean, hey, read
NHA.
that super
I'm not
chat.
mad. Hey, NHA, hold on, Rich. NHA. If you say that to Tank and then you verbalize that publicly, I have no problem with that, NHA. That's competitive. NHA, we grew up playing ball and shit. You could be my mans, but I'm gonna talk shit to you on the court directly. You know
Yep.
you can't fuck with me, nigga. 3 in your face, dunked on you, made him fall, whatever. When you had the
I don't even
opportunity
think
to
that's
say
a
that to
real
Tank,
problem
don't
though.
go, don't go public with that. When you was just backstage ear to ear, because it looked like you being fake. That's the
I
problem.
got I
Hey,
got a question though. So
somebody
Hold,
now,
say,
hold on,
now,
hold
hey,
on,
no,
hold on,
this,
hold on. Let me get to the super chat. Upper echelon said, Rich, I accept those terms, Rich.
hey, I don't even know these people. Dean, who the fuck is these?
But you up here talking shit to him, don't act like you don't say you don't know him now.
Nah, it was
You up
somebody
here
else that
calling people names and stuff. Now you don't know these people.
it was someone else at first. Now it's a new. I
Yo,
don't even know all
SBG
these
said
people.
he'll wire me the money right now, Rich.
I don't
He on
even know
your
you,
ass,
man.
Rich. Rich,
He don't even know, man.
Rich, he on your ass, Rich.
Nah,
Rich,
he
he
don't
on
even
your.
know.
but yeah, let me
No,
But
ask
I
y'all a
really
question.
don't.
All
I
right.
don't
Starlight
think
said
that it's.
So,
something.
so
I don't think that it's just the fact that he called him out like that. I think that there's other things that we probably don't know about. I think a lot of things Tank have an issue with are more things behind the scenes that we don't know about because he
Of
doesn't really
course.
talk that much. So
Of
I
course.
now
think
he
that's a
gets
lot of
sensitive.
and a lot of people just trying to base it off of what we seeing, on the internet, and people like NHA just want to call names and don't be reasonable when it come to Tank and make up all other kind of shit to jump through hoops for their favorite fighter.
He's
But
sensitive. That's all it is.
so
He's a sensitive.
so
He's
is
a
half the
sensitive
niggas
man.
on this internet. What is that supposed to
He's
mean?
sensitive.
They can't admit that.
Hey, hold on.
They all
Hey,
sensitive.
NHA, what's more sensitive? NHA, can I ask you something? What's being more sensitive? Your best friend, one of your closest friends being the main event, and you salty that you not the main event, or being sensitive because a nigga talk shit about you behind your back but ain't tell you to your face? What's more sensitive?
I don't stand in line of questioning, Dean. You trying to trip me up or something?
Let me slow it down. What's more sensitive, NHA? Your best
Hmm.
friend that you grew up with getting a main event shot and you mad that you're not the main event, even though you signed the contract, or a nigga who mad at you because he felt like you started talking greasy behind him behind his back. What is more sensitive, NHA?
I would say the motherfucker who's mad somebody says that they wanted to fight him. A fucking professional fighter getting upset because another professional fighter said, you know what I'm saying, this motherfucker wouldn't fight me because he think he knows I beat his ass. He didn't say that in no particular way. That's what fighters
Hey, yo,
do.
hold on, yo. I got a super chat. My guy Sheffy Curry Change says salute, Dean, to the panel in the chat. What's your email,
salute,
Dean?
salute,
So
salute,
we can
salute,
bring some
salute.
clarity to why Tank don't fuck with brittle hand Shakur. Keep cooking. Damn. I got you,
But
bro.
but but since we're talking about sensitive though, how sensitive you gotta be and shit to constantly be talking so much shit about the motherfucking shit who helped put you where you at, you know what I'm saying, at the point of your career. How many times did Tank go at Floyd Mayweather?
What?
Just recently, just we're talking about people being
NHA, do you know why they fell out? Do you know why they fell out before? Yeah, we know Tank going at Floyd Mayweather. Do you want to know why he went at Floyd Mayweather, or do I need to explain? If you don't know why, don't bring this up. Because if you don't want to know why they fell out, then please don't bring this up at NHA. Do you know why they fell out?
why you still signed with him then?
Do you know he's not signed with him? But do you know why they
No,
fell
I'm
out?
talking about I'm
No,
talking
I know
about
what you're
why he
talking
was
about.
talking
I'm
shit
asking
to
you,
him.
do
He
you
said,
want to know why? I'm asking you, do
I
you want to
don't
know why they fell out?
I don't know. I don't
Oh, you don't
does
know.
it
So
really
then,
matter?
so what I need you to do, NHA, is be quiet and get a history
What?
lesson.
But
See, I got the
why?
memory of
So
an
okay,
elephant. The reason why they
cool, cool,
fell
cool.
out, NHA, is because
Well,
Javante
because
Davis
Mayweather's
didn't want to
daughter.
re-sign. The reason why they fell out, NHA, is because Gervonta Davis didn't want to re-sign with Floyd because of everything that y'all say about him not trying to get the fights, and Floyd wanted to be dominating the conversation and out there publicly making Gervonta Davis look bad. But the worst part of it is the real reason why they fell out is because Leonard Ellerbe decided to stay with Gervonta Davis and not stay with Floyd Mayweather. Because when Gervonta Davis fell out with Floyd, so did Floyd fall out with Leonard Ellerbe, a person that helped him get to where he went to, NHA.
Hey
Give
D,
you a
but that
little
sounds
history
good. No,
lesson on why.
but no, chill. But Tank was talking shit about Mayweather while he was still signing Mayweather. That whole, you know what I'm saying, Mayweather and the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, and the puffy Gucci
No, I
puffer
ain't missed your
and some
super upper.
motherfucking underwears and the underwears, he was still signing Mayweather.
Oh, I did. My
And
fault. My
all
fault. Upper. Hold
accused.
on. Hold on. Upper. Upper said, set it up, Dean. And I don't do all that wolfing. Yo, Rich, you got Rich. I suggest, hey, Rich, you got two niggas. You got two niggas on your ass, Rich. You got two niggas.
Man, I don't know what's up with these niggas. They in the chats going hard, ain't they?
They
They
on you
going
right
too
now.
hard.
Richard
But
so rocks and hide my hand ass nigga.
Nah, they going. I can't. I don't want to be screaming through a panel and shit like that.
all I'm
I'm
gonna say is
fucking
this, yo. I just
probably
don't like the
nowhere near
double
them and all
standards.
that.
I
I
don't
know
like the
me.
double. I don't like the double standards, y'all, when it comes to this boxing shit, bro. I really don't.
Yeah, I really don't. I really
I
don't.
really don't, and that's
It's
my
getting
biggest
ridiculous.
thing. I don't mind you calling a nigga out. I mind you acting like you're cool with a nigga when you do it. And if you is gonna be cool with a nigga when you call him out, it's a way you go about doing that as well. If that's really your man's. You notice how Lamont Roach switched up on Gervonta Davis before he fought Gervonta Davis. Oh, that's my man's and that's my friend, and it's a great opportunity, and he a great boxer. And then he do all of that fuck shit in cap in NHA. Go watch his last interview in NHA when he admit that he only mad because he was expecting to get paid again. And like Gervonta Davis said, bitch ass nigga, you sit back and wait. You mad I snatched that money from you. Because they don't care about you, nigga. They care about me, and you got ahead of yourself. Now you left sitting up there fighting a nigga I beat already. The almost beat Tank fight. That's how they gonna promote that. I almost beat Tank.
It's
That's
because
the problem
he
with
let
niggas.
these fans gas him up. He let these fans gas him up. See, these people really think they don't like Tank. Y'all love Tank. Y'all talk about Tank so much. Tank make y'all so emotional. I got people yelling and screaming at me and all kind of shit. It's like, how can you be this emotional and passionate about somebody you don't like?
Well, two cents. The reason why Champ Side tried to do that, Champ Side's the fakest nigga. I need everybody to go back to Champ Side videos when Tank was about to fight Ryan Garcia. That nigga's a Tank fan.
Huge
See,
Tank fan.
niggas be lying. My guy Najee, me and Najee got into it, and Najee, shout out to Scar Talk. That's my guy, but I'm only gonna bring this up because I was right. And I tried to tell Najee, but he ain't want to listen at this time. But I hope niggas listening now, they have no choice because I was right. I told Najee, I was like, Najee, Tank problem probably is with you, bro, is that you let them niggas just talk on the interviews and say shit, but you claim you support them, but you don't get no pushback on nothing niggas say. And then he was like, y'all Tank fans this, y'all Tank fans that. I said, Najee, you're a fucking Tank fan, bro. I said, ain't when you stop being a Tank fan? Who was the first big interview you had when in the boxing shit? That's still your most viewed interview to this day. Then told me I'm a Tank fan, but then behind closed doors, Najee went in the DMs and tried to get another interview. Right again. I was right again. You understand? When it's a certain way to go about shit. Champ Side was fucking Tank Davis' biggest fan when he was about to fight Ryan Garcia. If y'all think I'm lying, just go back and watch his content. I don't gotta lie on no. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I get to keep it 100. I was there. When Blue Blood was talk all this crazy shit about Tank, but when he was on the Rise podcast, he was happy as hell to be talking to Gervonta Davis. He wasn't saying none of that fuck shit that he be saying any other time. He ain't say that to Tank. You know what he was saying? Hey, champ, calm down, champ. Calm down, champ. I understand, champ. Tank, I'm a fan. I think these niggas is fake. Y'all don't ever see me act like I like Devin Haney, nigga. Do y'all ever see Dean act like I like Devin Haney? No. You don't see me. I don't like Carissa Shields, so you don't fucking see me talk about Carissa Shields. All I tell her is that she the best fighter out, female, and that's about it. Period.
He
I
says
wouldn't.
that dude.
Yeah, hey, y'all, if I seen Clarissa Shields, I wouldn't be trying to take a picture with her and Papoose. You
Facts.
understand? If you
Facts.
understand, type understand. See, niggas talk about Tank fans, but Champ Star was a Tank fan. Blue Blood try to act like that's his little brother and he a fan of him. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas say I rock with Tank and I love Tank, but then put a picture of his face up with sperm on a goddamn thumbnail. Yeah, okay, I hear you. Devin Haney was a Tank fan. Terrence Crawford was a Tank fan. Shakur Stevenson was a Tank fan. Keyshawn Davis was a Tank fan. Just don't get mad at me for not feeling like you feel because you mad at Tank now. That's what these hoe ass niggas do because they get mad at Tank. They want you to be mad. Tank ain't said, I'm the one Tank fan. Tank ain't said shit to me. And he know who I am too because he retweeted my tweets before as well.
Facts.
You have a touchdown.
So I'm just one of them niggas, y'all. I keep it 100 all the way around the board. I don't care. That's why y'all always heard Dean say, I don't want interviews with fighters. I ain't trying to be. Listen, y'all. Tank is my favorite fighter. I never told y'all me and Gervonta would be friends. I never said that'd be a nigga that I hang with every day. You understand? Bill Haney, I don't fuck with this shit Bill Haney do, y'all. But I know me and Bill will have a good time. Bill funny as shit. Bill had you laughing all damn night. If you take the boxing shit out, you probably really like Bill.
I like Bill as a
You see
person.
what I'm saying? You got to know how to separate the two. Floyd Mayweather was my favorite fighter. I don't like Floyd Mayweather as a person at all. Hey, NHA, you think NHA, if you knew how I felt about Floyd, see, I ain't have a channel when Floyd was at his prime. I was a young nigga. But Floyd's my favorite fighter, and I can't stand him, NHA, not even a little bit. My nigga, I think he a coon for real, for real. And that's the tag to put on your favorite fighter, ain't it? But when he get in that ring, y'all ain't gonna convince me Manny Pacquiao was about to beat that boy. I don't like Bud Crawford like that outside of the ring. Inside of the ring, I know what I see. And Bud Crawford, one of the best fighters I've ever seen. Now, you can accept that, not accept that. It is what it is. I don't see how you watch Bud Crawford fight and don't say he great.
Real shit.
Like, what is he? Yeah, like, what does he do in the ring that's not great, to be honest? Ain't like he'll knock niggas out. We can't even say that about Terrence Crawford. I always thought Terrence Crawford was better than Earl. I'm just a bigger Earl fan, so I was picking with my heart. I wanted Earl to win. I ain't gonna turn my back on you now. I ain't gonna switch my pick if Shakur Stevenson fight Tank and be like, the day before, I got Shakur now. That's some fake ass shit. So that's my perspective, yo. I ain't mad at these niggas wanting to fight. I ain't mad at none of that. I want these niggas to fight so I can get on here and tell y'all right again. Because I know all of these niggas that claim they love Tank and they just want to see the fight. I know y'all all gonna disappear if Tank knocked Shakur Stevenson out. Y'all gonna disappear like a motherfucker. I already know. Y'all ain't gonna want to hear my mouth. Nah. Hey, Blaze said, Dean, be careful. Tank might say something crazy to you, and you're going to have to cook him. And I have no problem cooking Tank. Tank is 5'4". I don't give a fuck what Tank Davis say. Tank Davis, you are the same height as my daughter. No nigga talk crazy to me that's the same height as my daughter. Do y'all understand? I think my daughter might be taller than Tank. They weigh the same amount. You understand?
Yep.
So it's a little different over here. What are you going to do to me? Tap me? What you going to do? You gotta be two something to do something. If it was goddamn Jai Opataya or David Benavidez, then maybe I would be a little worried, okay? If it was Bud Crawford, I'll be a little bit more worried. I ain't worried about no nigga that's 5'3". That nigga could fit in a twin bed. You understand? He could fit in a twin bed and his feet don't dangle off the edge. I'm not worried about that type of shit, okay? He's still my guy. Love him to death. I don't wear pink furs and fingernail polish, nigga.
Fucking red persons and shit.
Yeah, I'm not with none of that shit. Like, but at the end of the day, y'all, no, Night Rider, chill. That's my guy. But Roasting said, I'm not worried about no nigga that come up to my nipples.
Can't be.
The fuck? Are you okay? No, but for real though, y'all. When it comes to this boxing shit, I just don't like the double standards that we have. Hold all fighters to the same standard. Just because one fighter is bigger than the other popularity-wise doesn't mean that other fighters get a pass because of that. Shakur still got a responsibility to sit up here and fight everybody else that y'all want Gervonta Davis to fight if you're going to keep comparing that man to Gervonta Davis. Period.
He got
Call
A
out
But D,
statuses.
bullshit when
but
you see
D.
bullshit. Go ahead.
Hold up. But don't you think the criticism that Tank receives is because he's quote unquote the face of boxing or whatever you want to call it? It ain't no different than what no motherfuckers criticize Canelo, Joshua. You know what I'm saying? If we think they ain't fighting who we want them to fight, he gonna get criticized. So he can't have it both ways. He can't just, we can't call him the face of boxing, but then treat him like, what I'm saying, all these other motherfuckers and shit. Well, why aren't y'all criticizing so and so and shit? Because y'all don't hold him to the same standards y'all hold Tank.
But he shouldn't be held to
Is
the
that
same
fair
standard.
enough?
But NHA, he fighting better people than them. So what standard should I be holding him to? He already at the standard. He making
I
more
mean,
money than
is he
them.
though?
He more power. Hold on, NHA. Tell me logically, a logical person like Dean, what do you want me to hold him to? He's fought the better competition than them. They are not that much younger than Gervonta Davis. He's brought more to the sport. He's brought more eyes to the sport. So exactly what should I be holding him accountable for?
Exactly.
Because the same way y'all hold Canelo accountable, same way I hold Canelo accountable
Yeah,
when
we
he
hold
was
Canelo
fucking
accountable for
ducking
David
Boo Boo,
Benavidez.
when he was ducking the mall twins, when he's ducking, you know what I'm saying? Every that's how I want Tank to be held accountable.
Now, NHA, I feel you. Now, stay there. I hear you. But the difference is with the other people you are talking about, they were fighting the other best people, though. That's the difference. Shakur's not doing that currently. You see my problem?
Who okay, cool.
Mel and Jamal was out there getting championship belts and fighting the best people at those divisions. Shakur's not
Who
currently fighting the other contemporaries. That's the difference. The reason why David Benavidez get a pass in HA is because all the other guys at 168 he fought, including David Morrell, who was the upper coming phenom in his prime. So I can't have that criticism for David Benavidez because the only person David Benavidez has not fought that I wanted him to fight is Canelo.
David Benavidez is
Shakur
but
Stevenson
the
got like 5 other fights I would like him to fight other than Gervonta. Do you see the difference in HA?
and but see that's what I'm saying. You're making the same point arguments that all of the Canelo stands used to make for him. Oh, they need to fight this person. These motherfuckers need to fight each other. They need to fight this, and that. And
They
it's like,
do, though.
why
They
can't
do
you?
need to fight each other.
it's only
What are
one
you
fight at a
talking about,
Who?
time.
NHA? This is boxing. They do need T.O. and Devin need to fight. That ain't got shit to do with Shakur, Devin Haney. Ryan and
Okay,
T.O. need to
T.
fight. They ain't got shit to do with Gervonta Davis. Shakur Stevenson and Abdullah Mason and Raymond Miratala, they need to fight. They ain't got shit to do with Gervonta Davis.
Who does Tank need to fight?
All of them.
It's only the only person he hasn't fought is Shakur.
That's all we
Literally
saying.
Shakur.
That's
That's
all I'm
it.
saying.
Yeah,
All of them. I'm glad you
But
said that.
Shakur ain't
but
fighting
what
him either though, NHA. So it worked both
and
ways.
it's
I
yeah,
get
and
that.
Shakur's at 140 now, so it's unfortunate it's gone. That's the only fight that we wanted. It's gone. He's fighting T.O. He's at 140. You
That don't
thank you
mean
for
No, he,
shit.
he,
understanding.
can,
It
he,
is
can
what it
still, he can
is.
still make 135. And Tank can go to 140.
I mean, listen,
Shit. Motherfucker
Shakur
going
make the
up to fucking
135.
heavyweight.
Shakur make the 135, but it's on Tank, man. Tank's A side. The thing is like everybody be arguing like, oh, Tank fans is this. You make some type of criticism. Everybody get bunched up because there's some extreme Tank fans that'll just let him smack him and then just do whatever. And then there's cats who like him as a boxer. You feel me? And a critique certain points to it. The point is whatever weight class you in, and we claim you that guy, we want you to knock down all these people that they trying to say is the guy. You see what I'm saying? And one thing about it, man, 35 was so lit, bro. Y'all forget when Haney was there, when Shakur was there, when Tank was there, we thought we was gonna see one of them fight each other. We thought we was gonna see
We
it because
definitely did.
they was all doing their thing. That be the thing where Keys Cats is missing like that. There's all this energy behind these matchups, and this fallout with these matchups is because these young boys is good. They're all still good. You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, hey man, cats want to
But
see the fights.
but
And then when you
Blaze, my biggest problem, and I had to get the Keish comment because she said, Dean, he basically saying Shakur don't need to fight any elite fighters, only Tank because he's the face of boxing. My problem is
Nobody said
All
that.
of the
But
people you
look,
want Gervonta Davis to, you know why we can't say that about Devin, Tio, Ryan, Tank. Because at least all of them have fought at least one of the other
at
guys we
least,
wanted to
yeah,
see.
they've been
It's
fighting
only
other
one
people.
fighter that get held up in the sky that has fought none of them.
But
And
hold up,
Dean,
Dean. Be
and Dean,
fair. Be
hold
fair,
up,
Dean.
real
Did
quick, real
Shakur
quick.
try to fight all of these fighters you
I don't
mentioned?
want to hear
And
try to
We
fight
can't,
they,
we
because
can't, we can't hear
Gervonta
the
tried to
try.
fight
We can't hear
Loma.
the try. We can't hear.
I don't want to
We
hear
don't want to hear
try.
that. But listen though, Dean. Look, me and Keisha been going back and forth for a while now. And the thing with this is the main point that I'm trying to make is that, like you said, like I was saying, we just want to see individuals fight the best competition in their weight class, point blank, period. That's it. Like when it all come down to it, when it all busts down to it, we have making these arguments. That's the common denominator.
Blaze,
Hey, y'all in the
Bla-
weight class together.
that's
Hey, who's
it.
the best? Hey, we just want to see you
Blaze,
clash.
my
This
problem
extra
is
shit is extra
Blaze.
shit.
My problem is Blaze. I'm about to break it down. All we heard is Tank don't unify at the division. Meanwhile, Shakur about to fight T.O. Last time I checked, he's not unifying at the division. He hasn't fought none of the other champions at the division, but all you hear is Gervonta hasn't fought none of the other champions at the
Hey,
division.
but Dean, no,
But, hold
you're
on,
arguing
Blaze.
with the wrong
Hold on.
person because
Hold
Shakur is
on. I'm
on the
about to
line
break it.
too.
Hold on. I'm about to break it down. Shakur Stevenson get to go up to 140, but you don't hear nobody say T.O. bringing up a 135 pounder. But if Gervonta Davis does the same thing with Lamont Roach, you hear Gervonta always bringing people up.
But look
Shakur
though, there's a
Stevenson,
difference though, Dean.
Shakur Stevenson,
Dean, look,
hold on, Blaze,
but
hold on.
stop right there
Shakur
though.
Stevenson got a weaker resume than Gervonta Davis, has fought none of the other peers, but we're about to give him all of this credit just because he fight T.O. He's
But Dean,
proven to Rich.
no.
Hold on,
But
Blaze. He's proven to Rich
And
and
we got to give
everybody
him what he
else. He
wants.
proven to everybody else that he's the great and going for greatness just because he fight T.O. But Gervonta Davis wasn't doing that, and he fought Ryan first.
Okay,
Dean,
so
no. But Dean,
what if
hold up real
Shakur
quick.
gets
Hold
offered a
up.
fucking contract like Oscar De La Hoya offered Floyd Mayweather a contract? Would you guys hold Shakur's feet to the fire if he don't take it?
I hold him
I doubt
accountable. It
you
was
guys
70,
will, because
25.
you
No,
guys
listen,
want him to get something, but you really
bro.
don't want him to make him have to go get it, because
Hey,
that's
but
how
listen, bro.
boxing works.
I'm just trying to show a different perspective because I'm on your side. Listen, with
I hear you. I
Shakur
hear
turned down the 75-25 split against Haney. Shakur's feet to the fire, just like Tank's feet to the fire. All that goofy ass shit he does on social media, and then unfortunately he ain't been able to fight nobody. He gets no credit for T.O. What he does get is his celebrity sins because T.O.'s racist ass is in the fucking algorithm. And we want somebody to whoop his ass. He ain't fought a black fighter in 5 years. Ain't nobody giving him credit for T.O., but go up there to 140 and take his
That's not.
belts.
Hey, Blaze, speak for yourself because every Shakur Stevenson fan
Okay,
definitely is. Speak for yourself.
everybody speaks different
Yeah,
for sure. I just want to say that because my whole thing is like I said, where I was getting back and like just jumped in and jumped back out because hey, bro, we're in the camp. There's some of these people that be on YouTube and we be debating or we be analyzing fights. We're in the camp of in the ring, out the ring. We just want to see people fight. These guys be negotiating contracts, all this other crazy ass shit's going on with their personal life outside the ring. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Can you make the fights? Can you make the fights to make to consider yourself the best? That's why cats who've been watching and like, if anybody know me and known other people that been like fans of Bud, it's not because what Bud does outside the ring. Bud's boring. He don't give you shit outside the ring. We care about what motherfuckers do inside of the ring. He's been destroying everybody inside the ring. He was like his last 4 fights at 140 was stoppages. All his fights at
yeah,
147 was
Blaze. But
stoppages.
Gervonta
You see what I'm
Davis
saying?
don't get that credit though, Blaze.
No, Devontae Davis got all the credit in the world. That's why he's where he's at from destroying everybody
That's
before we
not.
got to
That's
this
not what I be
point.
here. That's not what he get.
I
He get his
know.
credit from people like me. I'm talking about all his contemporaries and peers because the only niggas that talk crazy, you know when the niggas be bringing up Gervonta Davis legacy. But
But listen,
if I go through the top 10 pound for pound fighters right now, all of them either think Gervonta Davis is the most underrated fighter or their favorite fighter. So when people talk about
Dean,
legacy,
are
it
you
seems
you're
like
an
his
80s baby,
legacy
right?
pretty okay to
Hey,
me.
Dean, can you hear me,
Dean,
Dean?
hold
Can
up,
you hear me,
Dean.
Dean?
You're an
Y'all
80s
can hear
baby
you,
though,
Chris.
right?
Huh?
Chris, what
Can you
up,
hear me, Dean?
dog?
Go ahead,
Y'all can hear you,
Chris.
Chris.
Now I'm just doing the mic check. I'm just
All
doing the
right,
mic
Dean.
check.
Hey,
That's all.
Dean, you're an 80s baby,
Yeah.
right? You're an 80s baby,
Yup.
right?
Now I'm 90s.
You're 90s, early
Hmm.
90s, though, right? Like you
Yeah,
gotta be
early
before
90s.
93. Gotta
Yeah,
be
early
before
90s.
93. You
Yep.
gotta be. You gotta be. You was with your older cousins, nigga. You was
Yeah, for
outside with
sure.
your older cousins, dog. Like what I'm trying to tell you is, hey man, these little niggas is different, homie. This is a different
I
era.
agree.
This is a different type of people that are stepping in the ring. And then they had social media all their childhood and shit. Like they move different. You're having standards for all of them. I don't got no standards for Tank, for Shakur, for all these young cats because they all want to be like Tank because it goes back to Money Mayweather getting into the bag so fast. Tank gets way more money than these fighters been getting. Way
No
more
fact.
money. If you just count the Ryan, he hit off the Ryan fight, homie. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, bro, there's levels when you getting a few 100,000, a couple million, then you start getting 10 million, $20 million. This shit, everybody act like we can't count. You from the hood, you know, nigga. We ain't just talking. These numbers mean something. You see
No,
what I'm
I want
saying?
these niggas to get their money
I
though,
know,
Blaze. I'm
but what
not
I'm
saying
telling
I
you
want
is
these niggas.
but what I'm saying is you're holding to a standard when they get to talking and clout chasing and saying each other's name and running around saying all the stupid shit and trying
No,
to build
Blaze,
up
I'm not
they
holding
social
just
media
the
base.
fighter to the standard. I'm holding his fans that I gotta
But you
hear.
can't
I know,
though.
hold on, Blaze. I know Shakur capping. I know he be bullshitting. I'm not the one you gotta convince. I come
But
at the
Dean
Shakur
though.
fans, the Devin fans who try to deny that this is going on.
Okay, but Pete, Dean, you're a little bit younger than me because I'm born in '86. But my point is you can't chase these fans and these trolls on the internet. They say anything, bro. I'm from being outside, bro. What you say might get you killed. You see what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
straight up, bro. I got just people not here where I know that's not here behind shit being said. Somebody said something on the corner and got
Blaze,
rocked.
Blaze, look at
Listen,
it
bro,
like this,
it's
Blaze.
different.
If Deem don't do it and call it out, who will? I'll be they
I know.
Huckleberry. I got the
Hey,
time.
bro, you can call it out, but I'm just putting it in perspective to
I'll
where
be
it's,
they
hey, this is not.
Huckleberry, Blaze.
This
I'm
is
they
this is
Huckleberry.
outrage.
I'm Doc Holliday on Tombstone. That's who Deem is. I'm shaking my jacket. This how you know I'm a 90s baby. I'm shaking my jacket, coughing with a cigarette in my mouth, and I'm telling them, I'll be your Huckleberry. Don't look for smoke everywhere else. I got time to explain it,
Not
okay?
here.
Would say that did cook,
Not,
did, but it'd
not,
be like I'll be in these comments and it'd be funny to me because it'd be like, hey, bro, you can tell when I'm joking and you can tell when I'm not because I'll put the laughing emoji on
But
it.
Blaze,
You feel me?
Blaze, this is my bigger point. But Shakur Stevenson fans never get mad at me when I be sitting up here saying how special he is. That I don't think
But
he's scared to beat Gervonta. I mean, that he's scared to fight Gervonta. That I think he has a great chance to beat Gervonta. That that's not too many people I would pick over over Shakur to win. See, they have no problem
but
when Deem
Dean,
say
Dean,
that.
look,
When
but
I say
Dean,
that he should be a superstar,
hey,
that Jay Prince and them not pushing him right, that he got bad business associations with him, that he should be modeling, that he should be putting out children books with that pretty little girl that he got, that he should be capitalizing on that. But I'm wrong, no Blaze. They don't say nothing
hey,
when I say that.
but Dean, no, they've been the Shakur fans been like zombies since the Edwin De Los Santos fight, nigga. Like, listen, bro. Like real talk, he fucked his Brandon off. I'm telling you, bro, he died that night. Something it diminished. His stardom diminished that night. And he's like 3 fights away, and he still ain't shaking that shit off, bro. I'm telling you, like I'm
I
watching it,
agree
I'm
with that.
peeping it. You gotta peep it because Shakur really feels like he should be where Tank said. That's why he want to fight him and beat him. You see what I'm saying?
For sure.
Now I'm not saying he's gonna beat him, but that's how you do it. This is how the shit works. You see what
No,
I'm
for
saying? It's
sure.
like the man with the number one headband. So he's on point, like with the mission. How he goes about it is
Yo,
some
Rich.
90s
Yo,
shit,
Rich.
bro. It's
Yeah.
just
Yo,
it
Rich.
is what it is.
Yo, Somebody, yo, y'all need two people to hop off for me because Enigma and Two Cent in the back. And Rich, All right,
All right,
you and
I'm gonna fall
goddamn
back. I'm gonna fall back.
You
Blaze,
want
your
me to hop
fallback,
off,
Rich.
Dean?
You and
You want me to
goddamn
hop off?
Upper. What you say? Who that was speaking? D1?
No, the Chris. You want me to hop off?
Nah, Chris, you ain't get to speak yet, bro. No, you
Oh,
get this.
all
That's
right.
why I'm trying to
I
make
got
sure
it.
you get your
Thanks for
everybody else at their
thanks for
bar.
having me, dog. Thanks for
Oh,
having me.
D1, you
Appreciate you.
already know. D1, you already know, bro, Brody. I thought that was you speaking. You ain't gotta hop off, but I just wanted other people, everybody to get their chance to
All right.
talk their shit. You feel me?
I'll
Hold on,
stay,
I'm about to
but
bring about to bring 2 Cent back. And Rich, you and Upper chill, man. Please, man,
Nah,
y'all chill.
nah. I'm
really.
playing around, man.
Yeah,
I ain't
y'all
like
chill, man. But go ahead, Chris, and then 2 Cent. Enigma, I see you in the back, my guy. Just give me some time. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, man. I'm just coming up here. I don't really. I'm just trying to wrap my head around a lot of this stuff, man. Like,
Thanks, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to D1, shout out to Dean, 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? I rock with y'all. But yeah, man. Like, damn, Tank, man. Like,
You fucking damn Tank.
damn, man. You know what I'm saying? I get it, man. Like, I just want, like I was telling you, Dean, we was talking. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I just want Tank to go about it a little different. Like just go about it different. Okay, you get in your bag. You know what I'm saying? You taking a little intermission, getting away from the real boxing. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get back to business later, but just keep that attitude with it, man. Like don't let the fans push you in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Where you crashing out on your own fans. You know what I'm saying? Like because we I've been saying, we the realest fans in boxing. I'm gonna keep saying it. I mean, I'm
For
gonna
sure.
keep saying it. We the realest fans in the sport. Cause
Facts.
we die hard fans, and we gonna criticize Tank whether he like it or not. So you got the realest fans in boxing, Tank. You know what I'm saying? Just tell niggas what it is. I gotta go get this generational wealth real quick. Y'all
Chris, you breaking up, bro.
somebody with his
Chris, you breaking up bad, bro.
That's me.
No, that's
He
Chris.
driving.
He
Chris
driving.
probably
Damn, Chris. Chris, jump out and come back in, Chris.
he about to start cooking too.
See, my thing is, y'all, Gervonta Davis, yo, Enigma, I ain't mean to kick you off, bro. You can come back up. My thing is, y'all, Gervonta Davis told us that. We should already know this. He said, let me go get this bag. We'll
He did.
revisit it. I can't criticize a nigga for something I would do. And I don't believe none of your favorite fighters wouldn't do it. So why should I sit up here and keep bitching about it?
And that backhanded
Like
shit.
Tank Davis supposed to give a fuck about what me, D1, 2 Cent, boxing hacker, Chris Trucker, like he's supposed to turn down 50 million because of what the fuck we want. I couldn't even say that I'm a fan and I support him and I'm okay with him turning down that type of money as if I would do it. I would be a big fucking hypocrite walking around here. Nigga, I got 3 daughters. Tank got 3 kids too. He'll be a fucking idiot.
If he
A
turned it
complete
down, they would
idiot
have
to not
clowned him
take
for
the fight.
turning it down, dude. If whatever he did, he would have got scrutinized for the opposite. If he turned it down, they would have scrutinized him for turning it down.
That's whole
I'm
fact.
just
Like
being
it
real.
doesn't
Like you
matter.
can't.
And this is
I
what I
wouldn't
want to
have.
say. Like at what point? Think about it, right? At what point has Tank not been being criticized? He got criticized for the Rolly fight. He got criticized for the Ryan fight. He got
Pitbull.
criticized for the Hector Garcia fight. He got criticized for the Frank. Well, no, they wasn't really criticizing him for the Frank Martin fight before the fight, but after the fight, they moved the goalpost. He got criticized for
The
the Frank
Pitbull
Martin fight,
fight 2 Cent. Because remember, everybody was running with, just like with Lamont Roach, he lost. This is not the first time
but
Tank
he
been
got
went through
criticized
this.
for the Pit Bull fight. So and this is some more hypocrisy. He got criticized for the Pit Bull fight, which Pit Bull was a replacement. But you got
Facts.
Shakur Stevenson who get to pump his chest and play victim and cry nobody giving him enough credit for beating Padley, somebody he fought on a 3-day notice. Like that's the
Yeah.
hypocrisy right there. You didn't even know Pitbull was a replacement opponent because when people talk about the fight, they never even mention that.
I just made a funny ass short with Shakur
I'm
and that.
just
You
being
know,
So
like
so
go
so
ahead,
nobody
D1. What you were
criticized
saying,
Shakur.
D1?
he hating, bro. You see him try to place that little seed like shit. Don't get it twisted, guys. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing out here in these interviews. He knows how to portray the media, say a little thing here, plant a seed there, and everybody gonna start talking. He talking about he got fucking pride and shit. You got pride. Oh, my pride wouldn't let me do that. What? I'm going to get 50 M's regardless of what the fuck anybody thinks about it, anytime, anywhere. I'm going to fight this lick. We'll get back to that in a minute. But Shakur on these fucking interviews talking about pride and shit, he trying to up his stock and
But
shit
that
without really upping his
but D1,
stock.
how can you
It's
say you got
bullshit,
pride
bro.
when you was gonna fight Joe Cordina and was saying you was
That's what I'm
chasing the bag?
saying.
You didn't care. I'm
And
supposed
he
to forget
knows what
about
he's
that.
doing, bro. He's
I'm
smart.
supposed
That
to
kid
forget
is
about that.
smart. I
Joe
know.
Cordina, a real fighter.
Joe Cadena, a good fighter. Then he
Hey,
just
Jay
got knocked
Paul,
He's
a
out
a
in the
real
real
last
fighter.
fighter.
fight.
Fuck good
Joe
fighter.
He's real
Cordina.
He,
money.
he's
Jay
he ain't
Paul, a
a
real
fucking
Hey
fighter.
wrestler
yo,
like
hey
fucking
Yeah.
yo,
Paul.
He's changing money.
hey yo. Joe Cordina, a great. Listen, okay,
I
okay.
ain't
Nah,
say
he a
he ain't no
good
great
fighter.
fighter.
Nah, you gotta realize,
Yeah,
Dean, that
he not. I like the Cordina fight. I think
Shakur,
Cordina might give him some.
Shakur was supposed to fight him
Nice
at
work.
130. You forgot that, Dean. He was supposed to
Listen,
fight him, and then he got knocked out, and then that
listen.
shit fucked up their
Again,
fight.
a 2 Cent. You see what? A 2 Cent. You're young.
You
It
see that?
ain't
You
a
see that hoop
world
jumper?
or
You see that
earth.
hoop jumper? You see
You
that
can
hoop
Nah,
jumper?
convince
no, hey, 2
Dean.
Cent. I just said he got knocked out his last fight. That would have been a
Y'all
badass
sound
fight.
like
But
He came.
Auntie
He had
Sco
two
trying to
fights.
convince me that JoJo Diaz is a great fight right now. The fuck out of here, y'all.
nah,
No.
but hey, look,
No, Rich, hold on, Rich.
go ahead, go ahead,
If
go
I
ahead.
don't let Auntie Sco do it to Shakur, don't act. That be my problem. Y'all have NHA and Rich. Y'all ain't got no problem when I be on Auntie lying ass about him trying to tear down Shakur Stevenson. But as soon as I bring it up and Shakur capping the other way, it's a fucking issue.
Mhm.
Yeah, do y'all
Nah,
know?
but
Do y'all
I
know? Do
mean,
y'all know that Floyd Schofield singer came out here today, y'all? I'm gonna tell y'all what puts Deem on. NHA, you ain't gonna like this at all. NHA, do y'all know Floyd singer Auntie Sco said, "See, Mill, JoJo Diaz is a harder challenge than Abdullah Mason. That's a better fight."
Man, stop.
yeah, he
I
did
swear to
say
God,
that.
I didn't
NHA,
see that
Yeah, he
yet,
did
bro.
say that. He
NHA, I
did
swear to
say
God
that.
on my
That's
mama.
this is why I don't
No,
listen to him, man. There's no
Yeah, he
point in
did.
it.
He
He's
did
gonna
say
raise
that.
my blood pressure.
40
My
fucking times, bro.
I
I
mean, he's
can't
trying
wait
to
to
sell the fight, y'all. Come on, he listen. When Bill do it, y'all say he's a promoter. He trying to sell the fight. He just that's what he's supposed to be doing. So I need that same energy with Auntie Sco.
J Main, Gap
Oh, say
Tooth.
well,
I
Auntie.
swear to God on my mama, he told Mill, he said, "See, y'all sleep on at JoJo Diaz. Y'all haven't been seeing what he doing lately. He's a more seasoned, experienced fighter than Abdullah Mason. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
that's what's
Like
up.
JoJo, like we
That's
told
true.
y'all, my son the greatest of all times, hands down,
Oh
Mill.
my
I told you what we was doing. Now y'all won't let. This is why I got a problem with Mill City. That's my guy. But he'll sit there with that little smirk that I don't
yeah,
know if it's a half smile,
yep.
half smirk. I don't, his face just stay that way, NHA. I don't know what to call that. Like, it's not a smile, but it's not a.
Yeah, it's like a half a smirk, bro. He just waiting for the podcast gold to come out of their mouth. He's like, yep, come
Yo,
on with it.
yo, D1, he be just
Hey, but
like this.
I
All
think
he do is
Auntie
be
Sco
like
know
this.
he capping though. I think Auntie Sco know he be
Nah,
up
he
there
be that.
cat
Nah, he
like
know he capping because he was smiling
he
too,
know
Sin.
he
But
be
my
up there
point is,
bullshitting.
we have let people get out here and say, Brian Norman Sr. told me he not promoting boots. I said, Senior, when you talk about them, and they say, I said, Senior, when you talk
Oh,
about the nigga every day, good or bad, you are promoting that. You damn sure ain't promoting your son.
But you know what,
He
Dean?
do. He do.
I was
He do
looking at
talk
that
about Boost
and
more than his son. That's a
I
fact.
was like, at first I was like, okay, cool. You talking about him? You trying to build a fight? You trying to get a fight? But now it's almost like it is like a weird obsession. It's not even like I'm trying to agitate you or
that shit's
it's
hatred.
not that. It's not giving that. It's giving like I probably go home and look at your Instagram and read all your tweets type of
Nah,
situation. Like it's
nah,
weird.
two
Hey, hey,
cents. You
hey,
2 cents. He just wondering why nobody. He's not even wondering why. He know why, but he wondering why his son don't get the same respect as Abdullah Mason. I feel like you talking too much. That's the reason why.
That's why,
That's the
Rich.
only
yo, Rich,
reason
yo,
why
He hasn't
your
done
son
nothing
a
to get
good
the
your
same
son a
respect
good
as Abdullah Mason though.
your son a good fighter and he probably give Abdullah Mason some good work. You know what I'm saying?
fact.
And I
Really,
don't know how long it's gonna
really.
last. I don't know who gonna win. At the moment, I don't got nobody winning right now. I got you know what I'm
I
saying,
got
50-50.
Abdullah.
I
But
got
what I'm saying is, it's the way you talk. It's the way that you keep doing interviews,
it
and
is, bro.
that you can't. It's like D1 on Shakur, man. Like he naturally hate him. Like he can't. It's in his heart to say some shit. Like he gotta say something bad about him. It's like the one nigga that be on here that always talk about Terrence Crawford. The nigga,
Sin, my nigga
Oh,
Sin.
Sin,
yeah, it's like him. It's
I
like
love
it naturally comes out of you.
it.
Hey, yo, hold on, y'all. Hey, Hey, Adarius, hit the link and tell me what niggas said. Come up here. Let niggas explaining today. I bet you KO do got them niggas explaining today. Because KO cooked the fuck out of them niggas last night.
Yes,
I was so
man.
happy. Hey, yo, I was like a proud
that
little
boy say
brother.
I was
Yo,
so happy.
yo, Two Cent, I was a proud little brother. Because Two Cent, no, I was getting called the black sheep. Dean, all of them people. I've been telling everybody about these fuck ass niggas. I've been making videos about this. It was so bad, 2 Cent. I just stopped because I knew,
Oh, them niggas don't want no smoke with Dean. Hey, y'all, and I have been to their platforms. All of them have blocked me from their platforms. So before a nigga say that Dean don't want smoke and pull up, no, it's just Dean the type of nigga they know I will not stop. I won't be as nice as KO. You will get a live every fucking day. You start fucking with me. I can promise you that. Especially them 50-year-old niggas. And you got Champ Side who not even motherfucking 40 yet and got gray in his beard. You don't sit your short ass down, brother. Okay? You from the boot. He keep always talking about he from the boot. You can get a boot in your ass. How about that? You can get a boot in your ass, my guy. Don't even worry about it.
My OG William Old School says he guarantees that kid ain't from the same place he is because he'd end up fucking gator bait. There ain't no way he's from
I
there.
believe that. And I believe my OG William feed him right to. That's why you don't find half of the bodies in Louisiana. You understand what I'm talking about?
OG
But it's
roll
okay.
around with a mag, bro. He got a fucking cannon on his side, bro. Man, don't fuck with my OG.
And then you know what's so crazy though? Blue Blood and them can't even say nothing about me because your co-host know I'm a real nigga. Your co-host came and showed love. Your co-host fuck with me for real, for real. That's the part you don't know. See, that shit work with everybody else. You notice that shit don't work with Dean. They can't say those same things when it come to me. Your co-host fuck with me, bro, my guy. He'll tell you.
bro. The shit last like them three dudes forming up like that. It was crazy to me because they're YouTube veterans. What the fuck did you guys think this was gonna do besides make people pay attention to KO and fucking realize that he's a real one? He don't be capping to people, bro. He keeps it 100. When he's wrong, he tells you he was wrong. Straight up. The dude is one of the realest people I've ever came across on this fucking app.
I'm
He
just
don't
glad.
be
I'm just glad D1. Everybody listening to Dean now. Hey, say it with me, y'all. I was right again. I was right again. Everybody wanted to be nice. I keep telling y'all these niggas is clowns, bro. These niggas is fuck niggas. I know what fuck. See, I'm really from the streets, so I think that Dean, I got a different perspective. I was used to be in situations, y'all, where you don't got a lot of time to figure out if somebody thorough or not. And if you understand, please type understand. You dig what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of time to figure that out. So once I just see how you operate and how you think in certain aspects, we gonna have a different conversation. Hey, J-Main, no, Dean been saying that. I've been saying this shit. I'm glad that everybody coming around and they starting to see, because everybody used to be cool at one point in time. But I've been saw through the bullshit. You understand?
If you really pay attention to these guys, bro, their opinions are formed around what would get them clicks and what would get them views. Like they'll have a fucking outrageous left field opinion on a certain thing. Like, hold up, wait a minute. That ain't you ain't what? Like, why the fuck you got that opinion? Oh, now I get it. So people fucking get in that comment section and start fucking rattling away at the thumbs, bro. They're not real, bro. Not one of them.
But what did I say
God,
though? What I tell you, D1? Didn't I tell you that? Didn't and see this my point that I didn't get finished to because somebody got upset. But let me finish what I was saying earlier, right? Different people gravitate toward their favorite fighter because they have the same qualities. You feel what I'm saying? Like Chump side, shout out to him. Like 2 Cents say, shout out to him. His little chump side of that. And matter of fact, let me say this real quick, right? I remember when Chump side used to have a decent show. You feel me? He used to come down the middle. But I remember when we went to the Earl Spence fight, the man was broke. And you can go back and look at his old live. He was asking us for food money. He spent all his money on tickets in a hotel room. So me, Shawar, and a few of us, we kicked him some money. You know, we even helped him buy his new switchboard, his new soundboard for his show. You feel what I'm saying? Then he got flew out, and his whole demeanor changed. You know what I'm saying? Like he just transformed, if you feel me. You know what I'm saying? He just got transformed.
Can you explain to the people around Ryan Garcia and Tank fight who was one of Tank's biggest fans?
Champ side, Blue Blood was rocking with him. They all was rocking with him. Like the whole LDBC was rocking with Earl Spence and Tank. They were because that was the only people that did numbers. Terrence Crawford didn't do numbers. Devin Haney damn sure didn't do numbers. You got to realize these people are content creators. They're trying to get whatever gives them the most content. And if you go look at all of Champ Side's videos, his biggest videos are Tank Davis videos. Blue Blood's biggest videos are Earl Spence and Tank Davis. And my bad, Tank Davis and Earl Spence for Champ Side. And then they turn right around and defecate on these people right here. You feel what I'm saying? Like me and Champ Side, we have something personal. Like me and him got
Knight
something
Rider,
personal.
hold on. Knight Rider said, Dean, he deleted the live he did during the Tank Ryan fight. I went back and looked. Knight Rider, no, I'm not lying. That's fucking crazy. But it's
You know
but people like that, y'all, they get on my nerves.
But you want me to tell you why? They don't want to get caught up like BFTB did. You remember? BFTB, he's Devin can walk on water. Like Devin can walk through the Sahara Desert with one drop of water. Like he doesn't need it. His body pisses excellence. He can regenerate his own piss and shit like that. But he forgot how he sat there and I'm gonna give it to you word for word. Devin, Bill, stay away from Tank. He is a matchup nightmare for Devin. Devin gets in that ring, bing, boom, boom, pow, and it's over. Devin, stay the hell away from Tank. Tank is so scared of Devin. Devin is the greatest. Like, come on, man. Like, say you getting tricked on without saying you getting tricked on. And you know, we all real people here. A man don't fly another man out unless, I'm a man. If I fly somebody out, it's gonna be a female, and she know what happened. If she don't, she gets unflew. So I've never met a nigga that flies another nigga out. I'm just sorry. But all the niggas be getting. I wouldn't even let no nigga fly me out. Like
you got to be my family, my cousin, my uncle, my brother. That's different.
You my brother,
like a nigga I don't know. Fuck no.
Yeah, you my brother. Yeah, but a nigga on the internet, like say like Charles Edward Cheese want to fly me out. I'm gonna say no.
No.
Why you want to fly me out, Charles Edward Cheese? I'm not Showbiz. I'm not Blue Blood. I'm not BFTV. I'm not them boys. You're not about to fly me out and expect shit.
I'll take a
yo,
super.
Upper. I remember when me and Showbiz was going at it, and I was telling a nigga, man, you doing this shit to get a deal and all that. Hey, y'all, please tell me who got a deal with the DAZN 2 months fucking later, man.
Shit, bro.
I remember when me and Showbiz used to be cool back in 2016. It used to be like 20 of us in his chat room until Charles Edward Cheese flew his ass out. He got flew out for a whole week.
I think Charles Edward Cheese is Bill Haney. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
That's not Bill Haney, bro.
It's not Bill Haney.
But look, Charles Edward Cheese flew that nigga out to Colorado. He don't stay in Colorado. Flew him out for a week. Showbiz got 100,000 subscribers because Charles Edward Cheese gave him a presidential Rolex.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what he did was, I guess he was on his Monica Lewinsky shit. I don't know. But he got a presidential Rolex. And he did a rap.
You could come tell him, hold on. Frequent, you could come tell him yourself. You ain't gotta sit in the comments. You could come tell Upper himself. You know?
Frequent liar or liar frequently being him go through the
Frequent know he could hit the link. It's pinned.
Frequent say Charles Edward Cheese is Dave Chappelle, dog. That's what he keeps saying. I guess because he be turning y'all niggas funny, right? Is that what it is? Because he be having y'all niggas laughing and giggling and clutching pearls. But listen though, he flew Showbiz out for a whole week. Gave him a Rolex. Showbiz was doing a subscriber-thon. He got over 130,000 subscribers, and the winner got the Rolex. Like he did a rap for Rolex. That's who did Showbiz challenge like that. Charles Edward Cheese. That's when Blue Blood be in that super chat. He like Charles Edward Cheese with the big $9.99. That's a code. That's a code that nigga take that and go pay for your plane ticket. You know what time it is. You feel me? Like I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? I know when a nigga tricking. You feel what I'm saying? Because I may have tricked a couple times in my life. You feel what I'm saying? I may have tossed a couple of dollars and threw out a plane ticket or something. You know,
you left $40 on that nightstand, Upper. You done left $40 on that nightstand.
Bro, I left a blue face right there and told her to go ahead. See, I don't pay for women. I pay for them to leave when I'm done. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I pay for them to leave. But, you know, like, these niggas right here, bro, like, bro, it's I don't want to say it on your show because you might have ties with them, but I know what LDBC means. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with not one person from over there. Listen here.
The only person I fuck with over there is Ashley's Corner.
Okay, they cool. I didn't even know that they was with them, to be honest. But like,
yeah, that's why I be trying to. Whenever I see
as long
as
niggas stay out of my way, we good. Just stay out of Dean's way.
That's all I be saying, bro. Like just like the other day, Some people's OG came at me, and I ain't even said nothing to the crazy bastard. You feel what I'm saying? But he came at me, and then people got mad at me when I went back out.
Upper,
I say what I say.
upper. I tried to be Ray Charles with that. I ain't gonna lie. I was being fake. Upper. I was being like Ray Charles, acting like I ain't see that. I was deaf and blind. I was helpless skelter that day. You understand? I was deaf and blind. I said, "Damn, man, not my guys, man, not my guys, man."
Yeah, but see, I left it alone after that. But see, then I got motherfuckers that be saying little sneak shit, or they'll make a title after something that me and Key done did, just trying to berate shit. And I'm just like, my nigga, you don't have to do this subterfuge. Be direct. Be direct. I'm with all of it.
Hey, upper, can I say this? Can I say this to you, upper? I hope you and OG, and I'm not asking you to go out your way to do this because I felt as though OG might have took a shot at you that was unwarranted because I ain't even know y'all may have had an issue. I didn't know that, so I wouldn't have known that until that got said. Upper, you know I ain't know that because I'm gonna
explain it to you real quick, thing. I'm gonna explain it to you real quick, right? Since a lot of people have asked me what happened, right? This right here happened over a year and a half ago, right? About a year ago. And that's why I don't like talking in people's chats, because this is what happened. I was speaking to people in the chat, and then everybody kept speaking to me in the chat and everything, right? Well, no, that was the second time. The first go around, me and that damn dude that thought he was a rapper, we was arguing and shit. And then we was talking, and I was like, hell no. Because they was like, the motherfucker asked me, and
Richie Baby?
Yeah, Richie Baby. That's the fucking. How you remember that name?
Who? Two Cent got the memory of the elephant too.
I was there. I was like,
it was the Richie Baby guy. Me and the nigga Richie Baby was getting into it. Like, I'm like, nigga, your name is Richie Baby, and he had the BABYY, and I'm like, really, dog, a nigga with baby. So me and him asking, he's talking about people's wives going on trips and shit, and he said something. I was like, nigga, I'd be damned if my wife go to Jamaica without me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, my wife is not about to go. You my wife. You're not going international.
Go to Jamaica without me.
Exactly. 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 Because I know what I do when I go on trips. What I used to do when I go on trips. Nigga, it's no rules. And your wife taking trips twice a month? So I said, hell nah, nigga, my wife ain't going nowhere without me. I said, my wife don't even like to go to the store without me. And I guess that must have hit the nerve. Because then OG started talking crazy to me, talking about you just insecure. You just scared that and I said, no, I'm not insecure. I just don't want my wife going getting dick down without me. I say, if my wife went on a trip twice a month and she kept leaving me home and she keep going to the same destination, you best believe Stella done got her groove back. And then me and him fell out behind that. So I left it go. I left it alone. He kicked me off his channel and everything, so I let it go. But he started with me. You talking about I'm insecure because I won't let my wife travel out the country twice a month off my YouTube money. I'm sitting here getting super chats and all this, and you can go fly with this nigga now. So I let it go. So Dr. Key, and that was the best thing about it, Dean. Because I told Dr. Key before it even started. Because she told me to bury the hatchet and be cool with the nigga again. I said, Key, once a guy mess up, I never want to go back. Once a person show you who he is, that's who he is. Well, Upper, he was sick. He can't believe, he don't remember. And I said, that the crazy shit don't work. I said, if I go kill 5 people and I try that crazy defense, they still gonna get my black ass. You feel me? So, Key talked me into it. She tried to use her psycho babble. And I said, watch, Key, watch. I'm gonna listen to what you say and I'm gonna let the shit go. So I let it go. I just didn't say nothing in his chat and stuff because, he invited me to come back. He would ask me, could I hop on his panel while he go get some coffee and all that shit right there? Like, he'd send me a message on Instagram and ask me, could I hop up there? I wasn't just hopping up there for the hell of it. He would ask me so he can go do this and do that. You feel what I'm saying? So then one day I come in the chat. I hadn't been there like a month. I come in the chat and everybody's speaking, what's up, Upper? What's up, Upper? And I'm speaking like, what's up, what's up? So the mother got mad at me talking about, I wish y'all stop talking to him in the chat because I'm losing my focus. I'm like, what? So I wanted to hop up there and see if we had beef. And so the man blocked me when I hopped up there. You could tell when he looked down and blocked me. So I said, word. So everybody was talking about Upper, hop up there. I said, the nigga blocked me. And then somebody in the chat, I can't remember who was in the chat, was like, yo, Upper said he's blocked. I don't see Upper's name. Come on, man. You know what you did. You know what you did. So I said, fuck it. I let the shit go. And then the next day, he goes on a damn, that happened. So I let the shit go. I said, fuck it. I'm not, if a person don't like me, it's your channel. I can't tell you how to run your channel. If you don't want to be dealing with me, I'm not going to get involved with it. You have your own preference.
Hey,
Like,
y'all hear me?
I left it alone. I didn't even talk junk about him, Dean. I left the shit alone. I left it all the way alone. And then one day, I think it wasn't 2 Cent. Who was that 2 Cent in the Discord? Motherfucker pinging me like hell in the Discord talking about, oh, he going off on it. He going off. And I'm like, oh, word? And so I go back and look, and I'm just like, oh, my nigga,
man,
let me tell.
Upper, I just hope y'all two able to
Bro, I'm just like, bro, if I stop fucking with somebody, I stop fucking with them. That's why I told Dr. Key, you the one that made me open that wound. I told you that was a sour wound. But that's when he went up there, and then I sat there and told everybody the reason why he having nervous breakdowns. His kids might not be his, and his wife been fucking on him. Shit. She leaving his ass at home to make money while she go get international fit. And it's not cheap because it's not in the United States. That's all. And he ain't say shit else to me again. Because I really know why I've heard the nigga cry. Talking about, I don't know what happened with it. But I'm not even going to put that man shit out like that. But don't come for me.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't come for me when I ain't.
Hey man, this sound like that clip song. You died in front of me. You cried in front of me. On everything. So be
now,
it.
you know, Upper, for real though, I
So
understand
be it.
because I'm similar in that aspect. If I don't fuck with somebody, I just don't fuck with them. Like, it is what it is. I just hope that y'all, because I fuck with both of y'all, and y'all both always show me love, man. I hope y'all able to.
Yeah, as long as you don't say that to me, bro, I'm not going to instigate shit with him. I mean, it's meaningless to me, bro. Like, I'm not no bully. I don't go around fucking with people, dog. Like, nigga, you said my name. I was willing to leave you alone because we had mutual friends. But don't think you just gonna take a shot at me and then gonna hide your hand. Like, nah, nigga, nah. See, I don't mess with you. Once you mess with me, we there. We there. Once we there, we there. Like, shit.
I got one thing to say, man, because it's getting crazy in the YouTube streets, man. And I just want to make a public service announcement for all of us, brothers. Real talk. It's like, hey, man, we debating boxing, and it's boxing. I know we might shoot some shots and have some fun, but hey, man, they ain't got to never go left to where we talking about dropping addresses and seeing each other and all that other extra stuff. Nah, real talk, especially because for me,
I mean, and I can respect
listen,
that.
man,
I can respect that.
I know people who ain't coming home
never
behind
lead with
mindless
that.
stuff. No, I'm not
You
saying
know what I'm saying? I don't never lead.
I'm not talking about you,
but you know, people get mad, and then people take it to a different route. And I just always let it know that I'm with that route. Like, don't sit there.
Blaze, I agree with you, Blaze. But there's one motherfucker out here who know damn well, here for boxing, bitch ass. He know damn well. Hey, y'all, I had that boy so scared. Then he was talking about.
Is that boxing hacker up under me, man?
Yes,
that's boxing hacker.
All right, I'm going, Dean.
All right. I ain't trying to listen to much. I ain't trying to listen to much hacker yesterday. I was going to let him get his bars off.
Is that bad, brother? Don't leave like that.
Upset. I'm
But
gone.
nah. I was just the only point I was just trying to make is that, man, listen, man, we just talking boxing. You know, and for me, I'll just slide on that. I don't never get into it to where I'm gonna be directly shooting shots at somebody I'm debating with, or going back and forth on a station, or going to one station and another.
Blaze, that be these whole ass niggas, Blaze, because like as you know, Blaze, I be having boxing hacker up here, Jonathan Joseph, Devin fans, Shakur fans, Bud fans. Look, frequent flyer in the goddamn chat. Look at frequent flyer. He in the goddamn chat. It be them fuck ass niggas, Blaze, that take it somewhere. Right? And then somebody like me is not the type of person you do that with. So then I'm gonna show you that you a bitch. And then they gonna say, Dean, well, you wrong. Nah, just let this bitch ass stand on that. Listen, I like 50 Cent said, please. I don't be wanting no problems. But if you say you want a problem, I say no problem.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, there's one channel.
Yeah.
There's like H
but I'm just saying, man, it's getting heated up.
Man.
This tank, this Jake versus Tank got everybody out here wild west. Goodness,
it got all the people who not. It got all the people who not Tank fans in a uproar.
No, I think we had beef from before. A lot of people. It's like a civil war out here. Like a
Boxing hacker, what's up, boxing hacker? I told you I let you. Now, boxing hacker, my viewers done dropped already. About 15 people that left. I swear to God, boxing hacker, I swear to God.
Go
What's
ahead,
up, dude?
Boxing Hacker. I'm gonna let you get your bar. No, 4 more people just left. God damn, Boxing Hacker. Go ahead, bro.
They ain't the truth, man. They ain't the truth.
People hate the truth. My
I'm
ass.
telling you, brother. I don't
Damn,
know what.
Boxing Hacker. Go
Hey,
ahead,
man.
man.
No, for real, like it's like a YouTube civil war out here. Like I see all these channels talk about each other. I'm like, damn, it's really that
Nah, well,
serious?
yeah, nah, well, bro, they can't take it. Once, like you say, they can't take the truth, my boy. So
Yeah,
when the
yeah.
truth smacks them dead in their fucking face, they don't like it.
Now I got it the other way around though, real quick before Box Hacker take it. I think when the truth came out, it was a like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And it
they're
was
trying to do that.
it was too much of it. Like, and that's why I think that it got out of hand. Because
I think that whole
I'm
Creek situation.
I ain't even know
Got
niggas
y'all
was
looking a little
beefing. I'm
crazy
like,
out there,
man,
a
y'all
little bit.
niggas beefing. Y'all niggas YouTube.
Yeah.
But Rich, I
Hey,
don't know how niggas could say aha. My problem be I don't
They
know how
can't.
niggas could say
no,
aha when everybody still want to fight Tank and the niggas they aha and for is fucking co-main
but
fighters. I don't
no,
see
here's
what's
the problem
funny.
though, Dean. Here's the
Nah,
problem though,
nah.
Dean. You got
Hey, Dean.
y'all were defending
Go
one
ahead,
fighter,
Box.
right? Defend this guy hard. And all of a sudden this fighter comes out and be like, tell his fans to like shut the hell up and be fans or some shit, you know?
That's the same shit Shakur Stevenson told y'all though.
No. Shakur said it to his haters. It's different. Tank, they asked Tank, hey, your fans say they want to see you fight this person. He's like, they just shut him and be fans. I'm like, damn. This guy
Which is
y'all
true.
defending, you know? It
Which
looks
is true.
crazy, you know?
Which is true.
Yeah.
I can't say I don't agree with Tank when it comes to that.
He's talking about you, Dean. What do you mean? You agree that you should shut up?
Nah, I don't think he. I think he
What?
talking about.
You're not talking about Dean.
Y'all sound so silly when y'all say
Hey,
that. Like, listen, hold on. Let me say this.
Go ahead,
Y'all sound so silly
No.
saying
Silly.
he's
You know,
talking about you. Listen, let me finish Boxing Hacker because I
Go
want to dead that shit.
Go ahead, feel free.
Damn, you got nostalgia leaving and shit. Box Hacker, you got my real supporters. They God damn, man. Like
Damn, nostalgia. We about to cook him. Just let him talk.
Hey, we
Go
should be
ahead.
friends, bro. We have
Damn.
to be.
Damn, you made 2 cents leave. The fuck?
Now, Two
Come
Cent just
on, man.
died. I think it might just be StreamYard or wherever she had her connection.
Hey, but here's the question I got though.
Yeah.
If y'all tweeted something or what, I don't know what social media because I don't be on that shit. But if y'all DMs
Good.
text something and he said something crazy to you, how would you respond?
Yeah.
How would Dean respond?
The
just
D, I
say
know how you
same this.
respond. We even got to get into that.
Oh, I'm
D,
gonna
D,
tell y'all
listen,
exactly how.
because look,
I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'll respond if Tank told me some shit like that. It'll go something like this. Tank, how dare you talk like that to niggas who actually support you? You acting like a real bitch ass nigga right now. And you still my guy, but you acting like a real bitch ass nigga. Nigga, I ain't gotta like everything the fuck you doing, nigga. You don't like what I'm saying. I don't like what you doing. So fucking be it, nigga. I didn't say that you should retire and then I'm gonna stop supporting you. Stop being sensitive, nigga. Go in there and go get your money and then shut the fuck up, nigga. You can't go do something like Jake Paul and then get mad that niggas say whatever they say about it, nigga. I don't gotta want to watch this shit because you want me to, nigga.
But you know,
Simple as that.
And so different people got
I
different
thought KO
responses. There you have it.
responded
There you have
perfectly.
it. It's that simple.
Dean, but you know the craziest thing about it is every time someone brought up a fight to Gervonta Davis, he said, "Shut up and be a fan."
Because listen, bro.
It ain't like that. He's saying it off the shit that happened with his girl, which I'm with him 100% on that. I don't give a fuck what no one say. It ain't like it ain't some shit like that. It's like every time someone brings up stuff, so he's talking about the fans that's expecting him to fight these people.
Nah,
He's
see,
like, shut up
you're
and be a fan.
interpreting it. You're
No, but the
interpreting
thing,
it.
y'all
but
can
Rick,
hear me now?
y'all, this the
We can hear
problem,
you.
y'all. Gervonta Davis act like that anytime you ask him about somebody
Yes,
he's not fighting.
because he brings the stage
We
with
said
him.
it
He
to all
brings
the
a
fans,
certain
guys.
amount of fucking clout with him. You guys
I
are
get mad
asking
at
about
y'all. Hey,
everybody
yo,
else
hold on.
but the guy I'm fighting.
So here's a
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Nah, but he
Let's make
said
all
that
the
when
crazy
somebody
he
he
said
said that
to all
under
the
somebody's
fans. This is
Instagram when
just
somebody
like
said, "Damn,
a fan.
I thought you was chasing Grady." When somebody Instagram, he said that too. It wasn't on no stage or none of that stuff. That's
Hey,
when he
y'all.
first said,
Hey,
"Shut up
hold
and be
on,
a
Rich. Let me
fan."
get to this super
They ain't
chat
say
real
that.
quick. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the super chat. My man, Phoenix the Assassin with the pound says,
Tank and Jake got people salty as fuck. Exhibitions then calls is caused extra bitching. They mad that it's his biggest events. Shakur name tied to it, and Jank's sparring partner. Let's say this, y'all. I see you on the
Dean, you
background.
can
I'm about
hear
to
me,
get up.
Dean?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Like that super chat.
You can hear me,
Hey,
Dean?
yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you, Frequent. You came up at the wrong time, Frequent. So I'm gonna let you rock. I'm gonna kick everybody else off. I'm gonna let you rock, but I'm about to wrap it up. We've been up here 3.5 hours, and I gotta
Oh, that's
attend
good.
to
Peace,
my
y'all.
baby girls. So y'all already know. But listen, y'all, I
Be
appreciate
good.
y'all
Be safe,
rocking with me.
fellas.
I appreciate everything that y'all got going on. Yo, Boxing Hacker, I've been live for a couple hours. Boxing Hacker,
No,
you
you
caught
good.
me late, brother.
You know, there's another
Yeah.
YouTube happening like in another channel. So I was
I was
gonna
just going. I
I'll
was
catch
just
up with
going.
you though, Boxing Hacker.
yeah, salute to you, brother. And salute to the
Salute to you,
panel.
bro. You
All right.
already
Yeah, I
know,
was
my
just
guy.
going to ask you to bring. I just was going to ask you to bring Upper Echelon back up here because he was talking crazy about our city, bro. He was
Well,
saying all this
Frequent, you can
crazy
go to
stuff
Upper
on his channel.
Echelon channel.
I was on his
Frequent, you
channel.
know
We
where to
was going
find
at
Upper
it on.
Echelon.
We was going at it on his channel. He was talking all this crazy stuff about Philly and everything. Everybody. He ain't exclude nobody. He was talking about the whole
Upper,
city.
hold the
He
fuck
was talking
on.
about the whole
Upper, you was
city. I said,
talking
how you gonna
crazy about us
crazy, bro?
because
He was
Frequent
talking
made you
crazy.
mad, Upper, you
Nigga
at Upper.
fake,
When I
man.
go live next, you gotta explain that, my guy.
Yeah, he
All
gotta
right.
explain that.
Y'all.
Like, come on, Upper. I ain't did nothing. Boots ain't did nothing. Mill ain't did nothing. Goddamn.
Hey man, he said ain't no real
There he
niggas in
go. No,
Philly,
there he
man.
go.
This
There he
nigga
go.
talking about
He
ain't no
just
No,
real
speak for
niggas in
himself.
Philly.
if you gonna quote me frequent, quote me. I've been said it's real niggas in Philly. I said no niggas in Philly that
Oh,
you
you
hang
said,
with.
oh, y'all in the chat, y'all see
I
how this
said
There
I
you
nigga,
go.
said
y'all
niggas
see
that you
how he
know in Philly
backtracking
that's not
now?
real.
Oh, you
And I
better
did
clean it up. You better clean it
and
up.
I also said yes, I was in FTC Philly and they put the man on me and got me sent to the hole. They did. Benny
Yeah,
C was on the
look.
floor right above me. They yes, the ox sat
Yeah,
there and
that could
sent me
have
to the
happened.
hole because
Yeah, look,
I
he
took the
talking
nigga's
out.
property box. I took his property box and I stepped on the prayer rugs, nigga, because they tried to take over the damn basketball court, nigga. That's
Okay,
what
look,
happened.
he talking all crazy about the whole city because of something that he think he did in jail. He think it's like that on the bricks.
No,
Yo,
frequent.
man,
You sat there and told me no.
somebody
You
will
sat
step
there
on
and
you
said
out in
in
Philly,
jail.
man.
No,
You
you said
better
no.
not come
This is
to
what he
you
said.
better
No, no,
not
no.
come to
This
Philly
is what
with
he
nothing
said.
dumb.
He
You
said
better
I would
not
cut.
come
He
to
said
Philly with nothing dumb.
no. Check this out
We'll
now,
step
Dave.
on someone. We'll step
This
on
is
you
how
out
Something
here.
females
about
do.
FTC Philly.
This
Let
is
me tell
how
you something about
females do right
FTC
here.
Philly, right?
This is how females do right here. Now, I've always said it's real niggas everywhere. I said that. I said it doesn't matter where you from. I said that's what niggas get killed talking about where people come from. It ain't real people. I said there's real people everywhere. But I said if the niggas that hang with you because you are a goofy, you ride nuts and everything, ain't no real niggas with you. Ain't
Hey,
no real niggas where you from.
where was
No,
I at when
listen.
you made
Ain't no
that
real niggas where you
separation?
from because they would have
Hey,
checked you.
Dean.
Where
They would
was
have
I
checked
at
you.
when you made
Hey,
this
Fly.
separation?
Hey,
Because
Fly.
Yo,
you
Rich, what's
saying
up?
Fly.
something
Hold
different
on,
now.
yo,
You
Rich
talking
Hey,
trying
hey,
to
different
I
ask you
now.
got
something.
something
What's up,
serious
Rich?
to say. I got something serious to say right now, right? I'm
What?
gonna tell
Talk to me.
y'all something about these niggas that been in affairs. I know about FBC Philly. That's the holding spot. They like to say they niggas that get beat up and robbed and all that stuff in the feds. They hate a nigga whole city because of that. A nigga might get robbed, beat the shit out of from a nigga from DC, and now he called DC everybody from DC on ass.
Mm-hmm.
A nigga
Okay.
might get beat up and robbed from a nigga from Philly.
No,
They gonna
actually,
call,
bro,
wait,
every
wait, 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 wait,
penitentiary.
wait, wait, wait,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
They gonna call Philadelphia, Philadelphia. I know about that whole shit, man. So a lot of niggas, man, when they hate a city, they got something happened to them niggas when they was in the feds. Always remember that. And that's real
Uh,
shit
Okay,
right there.
let me
Always
clarify this
remember
right
that.
here. Let me clarify.
But
Now,
this
hold
is
on,
the
hold on. Let me
thing though.
clarify this real quick,
But
right?
let me say this though.
I had a 10 to life plea bargain, right? I signed a plea bargain for 10 to life at the age of 18, right? I had to go to state prison till I turned 21. After I turned 21, they sent me to law up there in DC, right? Yeah, they had me on max program. Then I went to FDC Philly. After first, I went to motherfucking Petersburg, Virginia, because I was in transit.
mm-hmm.
They put me on something called diesel therapy because I assaulted an officer. I went to Lawton, stayed for 2 weeks, ended up in FDC Philly. They put the man on me. See, one thing about me, you can look up my jacket, bro. Like I maxed out.
Man,
I maxed
don't
out because
nobody
I
care
was
about
no
what
hold on, bro.
happened to
Shut
you
up,
when
talk
you
about
was in
talking.
jail,
What
man.
the
Don't
hell? Can
people
I
come out of
finish?
jail getting
Can I
stepped on all the
finish?
time,
Frequent, and then
bro?
you could go free. Let them finish real quick, Frequent.
God damn, Frequent, can I finish? And
Go
yes,
ahead, man.
the nigga, I have niggas from Philly, but I say one thing about me: if you in my city and I know you and you on some fuck shit, I'ma check you. That's what real niggas do. You run around here on some other type shit like a female, and ain't that nigga checked you. You talking about real niggas there? Ain't no real nigga around you. And Rich, what you said about DC? I was in U.S. Penitentiary, Beaumont, Texas. U.S. Penitentiary, Lee County, and I was at the Supermax in Illinois, Marion. You know that's called the Smooth Program.
Yeah,
I heard
I
of
went there for
Marion.
stabbing a guard.
Smooth program.
Okay, I went to Marion for 3 years for stabbing a police officer at Beaumont, Texas. So I stayed in the hole for 3 years. Come out 72 hours a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I come out in an hour in the dog kennel. When Marion got turned into an FCI in 2006, I got sent to USP Lee County. But every penitentiary I've been with since Lawton shut down is filled with DC niggas. It's at least 600 or 700 DC niggas on every federal penitentiary yard. And 90% of them fucking boys.
Fact.
So I'm not saying just because a couple of it, the Southeast niggas, the Northwest niggas, that's what they do.
But now you lying though, because on the West Coast, it ain't heavy like that. And niggas still doing what they gotta do up there.
Yeah.
Hey man, look, you
didn't see what I just said. I didn't say DC niggas wouldn't put in work, because a DC nigga will stab you quick as hell. A DC nigga's one of the quickest niggas to stab you, but they also trying to stab your backside. I did a year and a half in the hole for stabbing
none of that jail stuff you talking about, bro.
Just talking, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
when
he just
something
talking.
happens to niggas, I promise y'all, when something happens to niggas, a nigga will hate your whole city for that, man. I done seen it before. A nigga will hate.
Look, but
Bro,
that's the crazy thing, though. He talking
I
crazy.
just sat there and told you I come up to DC.
He talking crazy about
Let me
Philly,
say this, y'all.
about
Let me
some
say this.
experience he had
Some
in
of the
jail, bro.
bitches, some of the most bitch niggas I know is from my city. I actually had to check. I ain't gonna give y'all too much personal shit, but I had a bitch nigga talk crazy to me a couple days ago, and then he pulled off as soon as I went upstairs. So I know it's a bunch of bitch ass niggas. I am not even denying that part. Like that's
No, but this the thing, though.
no.
This the thing, though, Dean. He basing what he's saying. He basing what he's saying off the stuff he see online. He talking about Gilly ain't do nothing about his son getting killed and all this other thing. Come on, bro. You don't know nothing about no Philly street stuff, man. So you need to really be quiet about that, because you don't even know the half on what happened about all of that.
Hey, look, Upper, I don't know you at all, man. But when a lot of niggas, you know, and I know, when a lot of niggas talk about somebody from a city or something like that, something really happened to them from that city.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna tell you one thing in the feds.
A lot of niggas, like I know about Philly, they'll try to slander their names up in the system, up in the feds. They'll try to call them niggas Teller Duff. You already know about that. But not
you gotta show that paperwork. You gotta show that paperwork.
Not all them niggas telling. We ain't gonna do that right there. But what I'm saying is, the shit that you saying, man, you sound like you've been a victim, man. You sound like
a victim.
All right, just see now, Rich.
Yeah, he is a victim. He got hit all up and everything. And now he think he tough. Out here,
you can look up my shit.
Out here,
you can look up my shit, nigga. I was
all right, y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here,
5
man.
years in the goddamn hole.
Y'all motherfuckers is
nigga,
crazy.
you can look. Matter of fact, I'll just give you my docket number, nigga. You can look up my DOC number. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I maxed out, nigga.
I'm fucking with you, man.
You must don't pay attention to.
And I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I know some bad chicks in Philly. I know bad chicks in Philly. I know bad chicks all over the United States, bro. I used to damn rap.
Oh, Philly,
I used to go to different places.
What chicks got to do with anything, bro?
I'm just saying. What chicks got to do with it? You got 50-year-old niggas like you playing with drones and riding a nigga dick. That's less than 30 years old.
All right, y'all. Look, hey, look, y'all. It's been a great.
So that's how y'all doing it at that frequent. That's how you carrying it.
It's a Upper, you my guy. It's been a great show. I appreciate y'all. Rich, you my guy. I appreciate y'all. Y'all feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to steal this from Manager Marty, Jupe. Yeah. Hold on. No, Frequent, go. Frequent. I'm going to steal this from Manager Marty, y'all. You ain't going to find this nowhere. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else, y'all. You ain't gonna find this nowhere else, y'all. Best believe, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Y'all, if this ain't one of the best boxing shows on YouTube, I don't know what is, y'all. It's a different type of level over here, man. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. All my dudes locked in the Bing. All my homies in the feds right now. Hope y'all being safe, man. I hope y'all okay, man. And I hate that black men, that's where we wind up being at. Luckily, by the grace of God, Dean was smart enough to duck and dodge. And don't get it twisted, y'all. I'm a couple lucky God blessing me away from doing life sentences. If you understand, you understand. It's not like Dean probably shouldn't be there either. You understand? I was just blessed and smart enough, good intuition, know what to do, what not to do, when to do it, and why. You understand what I'm saying? But I ain't no better than anybody else. All right, Frequent, I got you. Goddamn. All right, Frequent. Go ahead, Frequent. Go ahead, bro. I got
Yeah,
you, bro. Go
man.
ahead.
Yeah, my word is my word, man. My word is my bond. But I just wanted to say this, man. He was saying a lot of stuff about Gilly and everything, but last I checked, I mean that young boy, rest in peace to him, man. But that young boy who they said allegedly did that to Gilly's son,
Yeah, he
they got
gone.
that boy in front of his mom.
Yeah, the
And
basketball
upper out
player
here
boy.
spread upper out here spreading all this crazy stuff about him. You know what I'm saying? He don't even know the half of what happened. He's spreading misinformation. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, the guy that
I ain't
killed
gonna say
Gilly's
keep
son,
it
he's
saying
no
that.
longer with us either. That's how Philly worked. That's just how that go. I mean, Frequent, we already know. All right, come back up, bro. I'll let you get your bars off. But yeah, Frequent, you already know. You know what it
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
man.
the young they took the young boy right in front of his mom, man. Like that's crazy. You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what it
Streets
is.
in Philly is crazy. And another thing,
And
you
we
don't
come
gotta
from a
be
place frequent.
you could
Hey,
be a
frequent. We come
coward
from a
and kill
place
somebody. You know,
where niggas don't
you could be
care
a
if it's
coward and
broad
unalive
daylight.
somebody.
Niggas don't care if it's downtown. Niggas don't care if it's northeast, South Philly. They don't give a damn where you at, where I'm from. They
Hey,
don't give a
you know how
flying
crazy
fuck.
it is out here. That's why when I find out somebody from my city, man, I try to keep the peace between everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is out here. Because I'm out here on the streets every day. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Somebody
Upper?
who's not even from my town can't tell me nothing about my town, and you ain't even here. You know what I mean, you can't tell me nothing about my life because you don't know me. And that's
What's
all I
up,
wanted to
Upper?
say. I wasn't trying to. I ain't going to violate him because I gave you my word, and my word is my bond, and that's that.
All right,
Salute.
frequent. I holla at you. I'm gonna let Upper get his bars off, my guy. What's going on, Upper? Upper, you muted. Upper, you muted, bro. Upper, can you hear me? All right, y'all. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna keep rocking. I should be live tomorrow. Y'all already know how we giving it up. I appreciate y'all showing love because y'all know I'm over here with these little girls, man. Y'all know how we get. You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to go ahead and do that. I appreciate y'all. Everybody already know what it is. Dean, by any means. And I holla at y'all.